make sure she feel it in that little acorn spot and in the pussy. Like, I know y'all niggas have fingered a girl before. Y'all know that. You know what spot I'm talking about. That little acorn.
I know what you're talking about acorn.
It feel like the Pete of a pitch, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, that's called the G spot where it's red.
You
like
gotta,
if it was to have a sound,
when her mama walk in, you gotta hit it that spot.
Hey, but I'm dead ass. I promise you. And it's okay.
Like Yugi Pool in the heart of the card spot, the heart of the stroke, in the heart of the stroke. Hit that spot. Spot to make her go.
I think her mama liked the strokes and was like, he's doing my daughter right.
That's what you do, nigga. That's what you do.
Did me, nigga.
That's what I
That's
believe.
what her daddy did me, nigga.
That's what I believe. To this day, she's still on my tip. To this day.
All right, so your turn.
So
your turn.
Oh, my turn. What?
Did you get?
Thing. It's your boy Vic, aka Fresh Prince Vic, aka I'm tired of the AKAs. Really, follow me on Instagram at Fresh Prince Vic and on Snapchat Dougie Fresh Vic. Which before you get, I'm gonna let you announce yourself and then I got a question.
Okay, it's the Lonely Stoner and Eves on Instagram. Get you.
That's how he ended that.
Get you.
No, so
that's how you start joning. Get you.
Is Snapchat dead?
You know, for me it is because I don't even have the app on my phone no more. So for me it is.
Cause I was thinking about it, right? And I'm not getting, friends removed or whatnot.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? We got a guest in the building. Everybody.
Guest just popped in. Whoop whoop.
Nah, but it's not that my friends are getting removed. Mm-hmm. My views are going down by the month. Cause one month is at 150, then it dropped down to 90, and now it's at only 65. I'm like,
maybe you getting born.
Nah, that's
nigga been born.
That's
not it at all. Come on, it's me. Not trying to sound conceited or nothing. But
it's your boy.
Yeah, it's your boy.
It's your boy.
You sound pretty conceited.
Nah. Well, y'all know me. I'm not
when
no
you talk,
conceited person at all.
this mic.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to introduce yourself first.
Okay. Now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still talking. Like I thought you were still giving directions.
No, we already started. We already rolling.
Sorry. I'm like, I'm Jackie.
Hey,
what's up, Jackie? What's up?
How are you all?
What's your tags? What's your tags?
Like the AKAs?
Yeah, AKAs. Give us some.
Okay. AKA, not shit, but I'm the shit with gold glitter.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that one. I like that one.
AKA, Mrs. Still Your Bitch. Like,
okay. All right. We might want to calm down from that.
Yeah,
that's what I said. We might want to calm down.
Okay. Oh, make sure my chick ain't listen to this episode.
You got your Snapchats, Instagrams.
Well, so Snapchat is Lick My Cherries.
Oh my goodness.
She was not playing when she said,
I would
tell your bitch.
As seen by my snap.
My Instagram is you_ain't_shit_.
Damn.
She was not playing.
She just stunting on everybody.
AKAs is legit.
She just stunting on everybody right now.
My Facebook is Jackie's motherfucking gay.
Damn. All right.
Okay.
Jackie the motherfucking gay. Why Jackie the motherfucking gay?
No, Jackie's motherfucking gay. Well,
like Jackie is gay.
Yeah, Jackie is.
Well, I mean,
and
you didn't announce yourself.
Oh, I did? Oh, shit.
No, you just said, it's your boy, and then walked out.
It's Tyree. You know, your auntie's favorite.
Your auntie's favorite. Okay.
Nice.
That was,
because I'm your auntie's favorite.
All right. So what we was talking about before y'all came down here, we asked the question. Well, I asked the question. Is Snapchat dead now?
Yes. What?
To me, it is.
I say it's not dead, but it's dying.
I would say, me personally, for a person who doesn't do much, I like the filters. No other
the
social
media, the only reason
social media entity has the filters.
What about Instagram? They got decent filters.
Facebook and Instagram tried to like copy it, but the
never
quality
used
doesn't.
Okay, due to the fact
I
that
don't
people
even
are
have
on
Facebook.
Instagram more, I'm gonna say it's one of those copy and did better. It's like when somebody copy your homework and you get a C.
They definitely copy.
Yeah,
and
IG.
IG.
Yeah, IG.
Definitely copy
but like
Snapchat.
IG purposely put Snapchat out of business.
Yeah.
Because they tried to buy Snapchat at first, and Snapchat was like, nah.
And then IG was like,
For a moment,
Okay.
Snapchat
We try to give you a
was the
chance.
number one app.
People gonna learn.
Yeah.
People gonna learn. Stop doing that stupid shit.
Yeah.
That's the same shit that happened to Blockbuster.
Well,
Netflix-
family video.
Netflix
Oh,
tried
I miss you, my friend.
Netflix tried to buy Blockbuster, and then at least try to get them on the little online streaming shit. And then Blockbuster was like, nah. So Netflix was like, bet,
On me.
Bet.
hold my beer.
Worst
Same thing
decision ever.
Same thing with all the Toys R Us and all that stuff.
actually, I heard that's supposed to be
Hold my
coming back.
USB.
Toys R Us.
Mhm.
Toys R
I
Us
saw
coming back.
something, but I didn't really look into it. But supposedly they're supposed to
The
be
crazy
like with a
thing
whole
is, Toys
new.
R Us actually has some like decent deals. Nobody just wanted to go there.
Kids don't play with.
Amazon.
Kids don't really.
I mean, I wouldn't know
Amazon
because.
is putting everything out of business.
It's that, and kids just don't play
And
with
people-
toys no more. For
But
real.
I would say that was a white people thing because I never got taken to Toys R Us.
I
Like,
did.
I have.
Whoa.
I just
Every
You was never
Saturday.
a Toys R Us kid?
I never got to go to Toys R
I
Us.
have.
I
Mm,
never.
that
But
childhood
on the,
was
Yeah.
nice,
I was
bro.
I was a sheltered child, so.
I was sheltered too.
You might have had gifts you didn't know about come from that.
Two different kinds of shelter.
I mean, from according to my mother, a lot of them got taken away because I was bad. Who knows? She
What
probably
you mean,
didn't get
who
them
knows?
anyway.
Your mother knows. She telling you.
No, but you ain't never did that to somebody. See, I was gonna get you this, but since you want to act up,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not about
so
right.
that means
That's
I
not-
mean,
Well, that's your fault.
Yeah, but you
Why?
got your
But
gift.
no, but the point is, you never got it. I mean, they never got it. That's what
Okay,
I'm saying.
Okay.
So I don't think.
She's probably in the in the car on the way there. Is like, you know what?
They got a phone call. Got a phone call.
She acting
out
a
here
fool.
tripping. Oh, you know what? It's
Nah,
all
I don't
you-
think that's
you-
it. I don't think that's it.
She out here fighting all the other kids. We sick of this. All right,
Actually,
let me
no.
turn around.
I would fight on the streets. I didn't fight at school. I was smart enough
Which
to.
one is worse?
Fighting
Well,
at
So
school.
she
Well,
said,
no,
I still need my education after these hands.
No, I think fighting at school is worse.
I think if you know how to fight, fighting in school is worse. If you don't know how to fight, fighting in school is the best shit for you.
First of all, if you don't know how to
Somebody
fight,
gonna
fighting
break
at all
that
is
down.
the worst
Bad
thing
for
for
you.
What he said.
Right.
No, no. Street fight is gonna last a good 3 to 5 minutes.
What you mean?
Actually-
Your whole
actually,
block finna get on
correction.
your ass
Yeah, yeah.
for
Correction.
losing.
On average, the fight lasts about a minute and 20 seconds.
But school fights don't even last that. As soon as like 2 fists thrown, you see the security guard big ass just coming tackling
Nah.
somebody.
Wait,
I
what
don't
school
know
did you
what-
go to?
I went to Hazel East.
Then that ain't
That's
true.
why.
No, that's not true because we all went to
with a
East.
lock at Hazel.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying that's why like you only got 2 punches in. I went to a school in South County called Hancock. We had one school resource
Hancock
officer.
They keep their hands
Hancock
cocked,
Middle?
nigga.
Yo, I went to Hancock Elementary. I stayed on the south side.
What was
on
your-
Miami.
I was gonna say, what was your name? What is
My name Nigel. I stayed
Nigel.
on the south side in elementary.
Okay,
I fell
better
off.
yet, what's your class? Like, when did you graduate?
No, I graduated. What year I graduated? High school. 2012.
Yeah, you don't ring a bell.
Yeah.
When you graduated
I
high
was
school?
probably at Hancock for like 2
2014.
years
Ooh,
in
you were
elementary.
young.
2014.
Maybe. Physically. Huh?
2014.
Yes.
Child.
Basically.
Speaking of fighting, that brings me up to a
Ah.
topic that I wanted to ask y'all about, right?
What's up?
So we all play games, right? Video games. And I was playing Call of Duty and it had me thinking. First off, before I ask this question, you think you strong?
Yeah.
You think you strong?
Nigga, look at me.
Weak.
Do you think you strong?
Yes.
All right, you think you strong?
Yes.
All right. It had me thinking about zombies, right? The game mode on Call of Duty.
Okay.
Right. Which is probably the only good thing about Call of Duty.
You know, I was just talking. I was just
I hate
talking to
playing
you
online.
know who
I
last
hate
night,
playing
and that
online.
scares the shit out of her.
What, zombies?
Yeah, on Call of Duty. That's why she cannot play Call of Duty because the zombies scare the hell out of her. And I was like, you will not last playing Resident
Now, I
Evil.
will tell you, them zombies be coming out of nowhere sometimes.
Yeah,
Gotta
the
be
new,
ready.
Turn around
the
and
new
it's right
Call of
there.
Duty.
You
the new
gotta
Call of
be
Duty
ready
rough.
for that
Yeah,
shit.
new
it
Call
get
of Duty
harder and
rough.
harder each checkpoint.
I mean, that is the point.
I know.
What you gonna ask? Can we survive a real zombie apocalypse?
No, it's something. I got a little twist
Not
to it.
alone.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm
Yeah, I
putting
got a little
bullets
twist
in
it.
any motherfucking head.
It's not zombies, right?
Okay.
It's 7-year-old kids.
Oh, that's even worse.
And listen,
No,
listen, hold on,
this is
listen.
fun.
Yeah, listen.
This is fun.
7-year-old kids, right? Waves of them, 10 waves, 10 people per wave.
How many 7-year-olds can you take?
Yeah, and every 5 waves, you get a 14-year-old thrown at you.
I am hollering.
How big is that 14-year-old?
Well,
Is it
yeah,
like
'cause-
boss level?
Yeah,
Is it
wait.
like
Boss level 14-year-old.
No.
Wait a
Is it
minute,
like
is it
nowadays?
like
I gotta look
Right,
like this 14-year-old
exactly.
dude look
Or is it
18.
like hard,
Okay,
like
solid
90s?
fat.
Look, freshman year. This is a 14-year-old
Oh, no, I'm sure
freshman year. and he a 5-star running back.
That's not
5-star recruit.
That's not
That's
answering
not
the question.
Is that a
Is he
now
a now
14-year-old or like a 90s
then
14-year-old?
14-year-old?
Because
There's
now
a difference. That's
It's a
definitely
now.
difference.
Because them
Ooh,
motherfuckers
yeah.
now.
No,
Yeah,
they're
Motherfuckers
huge.
athletes. My
Yeah, yeah.
dude.
No, not even athletes. They come out the womb grown.
7-year-old kids.
You wanna know the funny thing? You know how they said we was bred by slave owners? I can see that shit now with these damn 17-year-olds.
But it's a
With
lot.
these 14-year-olds.
It's the meats. It's the hormones in the milk.
You feed them the best shit, of course.
Y'all drink milk?
Yeah.
Milk trash.
No, I don't drink milk, dog. I don't drink that kind of
I
shit.
have
I
not
drink
tried
the
soy
finest
milk.
of
I'm a
breast
whole human.
The finest.
I'm a whole human.
He starts smacking on him.
I don't know. Like, I don't be like, hey, yo, let me get a glass of milk. Like, I love strawberry milk though.
Milk trash.
But when I do eat cereal, which is very rare, gotta have some milk. I
Alright.
haven't tried soy milk though, or the
Eat it with water.
I'm a milk.
Water
I
and
can-
put some
cereal?
water on that shit.
Yeah.
Right, you trip.
My nigga, today is
Nigga
Sunday,
watch way
not
too many
Friday.
movies.
Nigga,
Nigga watch way too many movies. But back to the task at hand.
Okay.
Nigel, how many rounds can you last?
All right, you said every fifth.
Every fifth
wave,
round,
There's a 14-year-old. I think I can.
along with the 10 kids coming.
I think I can take on. I'll give it 2.
2 ways?
No. I'm saying. No, you said every 5 waves.
Oh, you saying you would get 2 boss rounds?
Yeah, I think at that second boss round it'll give me. I think
Nigel
it
ain't
took a
asking the
toll
good
on me.
questions.
Okay.
Nigel ain't asking the good questions.
All right.
What
Well,
What kind of weapons do I have?
no, it's fist fight, buddy.
Oh, a fist fight?
That's how I saw me kicking these.
Yeah. It's
motherfuckers.
fist, feet,
You
and
know what I mean?
hands and
Kicking
feet.
these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
hands
Hands
and feet.
As long as I'm not wearing jeans, give me about.
You can wear whatever you want to wear, bro. Whatever you want to wear.
As
I'm
long as
going
I'm not wearing
full-
jeans, I can use all of my skills. Give me about 7 rounds.
My nigga, I'm coming dressed like
7
Triple H
rounds,
for
so
his
that's-
championship belt, my nigga.
Yo,
With the
WWE
belt
used
ready.
to be-
That's 70 kids.
Prime
Hold on. 70. That's 77 kids.
Because I know
bro.
my endurance. When I train, my legs got way more stamina than my arms do. So, I can kick good
So
6
you
feet.
taking out 77 people.
You're goddamn right. And at least
I can take a
50
kid
of them
and
gonna get kicked.
Swing that motherfucker.
I
know
I
this
thought
sound
so, too.
bad. You know, saying, I got kids.
You grab
But
the
I'm
14-year-old, right, and then use the 14-year-old
As a weapon. On my mama. Like, you know how you used to swing kids by their arms in a circle?
What you do is you take one of them 7 and be like, I give you candy. I give 6 of y'all
No,
candy.
they don't
Nah,
like
nah,
candy
You
nah.
jump
no more.
this
They
nigga.
don't like candy no
They
more.
Oh,
they
they
just want to
zombies,
bang.
they zombies.
No, they not zombies. They just want to bang with
What
you,
kind of
bro.
shoes they got on?
They got tennis shoes on.
Take one of the 7-year-olds
I'm
by
wearing
his
Timbs.
hands and just start spinning around.
Yep.
I'm wearing Timbs.
Hey, I want to fight. I want to fight like that when I was younger, spinning a bitch around for real.
There you
my
go. So how many rounds you lasting? Hold on. Before you say that, she gangster. let's just put that in
See my
the.
face when you said it?
Let's just put that in the airways right now. She's gangster.
I've always dreamed about swinging a bitch around.
Hold on. Where my?
No, I did.
Where-
I didn't
where-
dream about it.
Oh,
I did.
oh,
Okay,
During
where's
the
my?
fight.
Where's
Look,
my
she flew,
wallet?
old girl flew in the air like a BET movie.
No, no,
I
no,
know
no,
what
no,
y'all
no.
think.
Okay, so look, no. Okay, so look, it wasn't my fault. She had me fucked up. Okay, so
That's how you know a nigga mean business. All right, you got me fucked up, my nigga.
So
Shit, I'm a
basically,
little Let me where my wallet at? Let me make sure. All right.
it was after church, and
This nigga fighting at the church, bro.
Yes, I did 3 times
The church?
after
In the
church.
church
In the
parking
church.
Yeah.
No, in the church. In
In
the
the
You
she
really
fight-
ain't going to heaven, right?
You bang
gay.
with the
I want.
He was going to
First
look
of
over
all-
that.
First of all the fun people gonna be in hell anyway.
We are.
Fuck that.
We are. We are.
So with that being
Chilling.
said, I don't want to go to heaven. Okay.
Gay people are allowed in heaven too.
They're
Why?
not.
According
Why
to
not?
the Christian deity, or according to the Christian Bible, no. But considering that I'm spiritual, not
Okay.
religious,
I can. All right. go
I
ahead.
believe you create your own heaven, and everyone is gonna have their own version of heaven and hell.
And what you mean? You gonna
And
create
I
your
don't
own
think
heaven,
heaven
after
is
death?
going to like gay people. So,
Are you
hell
saying
is more
people create
inclusive.
their own heaven after
because
death,
anybody
or-
can go
or
to
while
hell,
they're on earth?
everybody can't go to heaven.
I feel like personally, us being on Earth is everyone's own version of hell. Because no matter how rich or poor you are, you're still gonna go through shit, and that's the worst for you in your experience and perspective.
Okay.
And your heaven is what you aspire to get to. It's
Some
kind of like a
people-
level up type thing.
What about those people who find joy in picking themselves up?
What do you mean picking themselves up?
There's
Bouncing back.
people who
Bouncing back, people find joy
yeah,
in bouncing
people
I
back.
feel like
find
it's like
joy
a-
in coming back off those things.
It's like a
off of those.
premonition of your heaven. like that piece of happiness.
So
that
you say
get.
we live in heaven and hell now.
We live in hell, or we exist in hell, and we create our own heaven. Because anything you do is catering to your or it should cater to your own happiness.
I will actually say I believe in that exact same shit. That exact same thing.
So you're saying, whenever you're happy, you're in heaven.
Yep. Heaven is a state of mind, just like hell.
Because okay, so the saying, it's like, it's not go to hell, but it's I can't even think of the saying, but basically it's just kind of like you in hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all the shit that you've went through personally, and then like you hear about somebody else's shit, but you can't relate to that because you haven't been through it. You've only been through your worst, and you just like, damn, I don't want to go there. To us, the conception or the perception of hell is a place you don't want to be. Is the worst, like, it's painful. That's how I look at it.
I feel you.
But back to the story.
I'm about to say it. That was deep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
somebody say that same
I
thing
wanted
about.
to see what y'all thought about heaven and hell too.
Oh well, I had somebody explain that exact same thing that we live in our heaven and hell now, and that's why I asked you, do you believe it now or after? Because I don't believe there's a heaven or a hell at all. I just believe motherfuckers living life and you go through shit and you just gotta learn how to pick yourself back up. It's that simple. You know, that's how simple life should be. Yeah. That's how I see it. I just don't believe there's a heaven and hell.
And me, everybody probably know my stance. I believe after you die, it's a heaven and a hell.
Yeah.
But if there is one, my nigga, I'm in front row, my dude.
No, I'm going.
I'm in front row, my dude.
You think I'm gonna miss the best party of the year?
On me.
Oh God!
I heard you throwing a party every night.
That's like that's like a 7-year-old nigga. You think I'm finna miss the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards? Nigga, fuck you mean?
Yo, I went to go to those so bad.
Nigga, Will Smith is hosting this year.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
back to the story. Basically, long story short, like the bitch had me fucked up, and I guess I've heard y'all cuss, so I guess I can cuss. So I don't remember how I started off, but she said something slick at the mouth, and we had already fought once, and I have won, so it was just kind of like,
try me again. It's gonna be worse.
right. So we get to banging type shit, whatever, and I don't know how, but we ended up on the floor, and then next thing I knew, like, when I don't want to say when I opened my eyes, because chances are my eyes were open the entire time, but when I reflect back on it, like I was swinging her by her hair, like in the little circle that we were just talking about. And everybody was just like, Latanya, put her down. And I don't know, I was swinging really fast. Like, I don't know.
That goes back to what I was saying. People can black out. She said once she came into realization.
Man, she over here swinging that girl like the principal
Like, I
did
don't
on
even-
Matilda.
Still don't believe in people blacking out.
People can black out.
I won't say a blackout. It's not like I think when you hear blackout, like you're thinking like a black space. I want to say
a little bit context. What we talking about is we had a conversation before.
I heard it.
I just don't believe that people. When you get angry, I don't.
Because you believe in self-control.
Yeah, like you still got to be able to practice self-control.
But
well,
like we
when
said,
you're in a moment
we're not
like
gonna keep
that, in a moment like that, like I said, I don't want to say it was a black space, but like I was blind.
Yourself.
I wasn't paying attention necessarily to specifics, or maybe I shouldn't do that. There was no rationale.
Yeah,
How about this?
You just not practicing self-control?
What people call blackout is what you.
Well, I had already lost
it
by that point.
Deciding to choose their anger.
Repeat that.
It's what people call blackout is what you would call deciding to choose your anger.
I can go with that.
So we call it blackout.
Yeah.
You just call it something
and
different.
I still wouldn't make it acceptable, but I can go with that.
Yeah, blacking out is not acceptable by any means. But I'm just saying, people do black out.
I just hate when girls like, he got anger issues. That's why I can't talk to him like that. He gonna hit me, bitch.
No, fuck that.
That nigga weak.
No, because I have anger
gonna hit you,
issues,
bitch,
but I
leave.
recognize my flaws. And I understand, like, if I can feel a situation escalating, I'll remove myself before I allow it to escalate. Because I'm grown now. I can't do what I did when I was younger as far as resorting to fighting. That can't be.
Yeah, man. Once you realize jail is like a real thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not made
Jail
for it.
boring and
It's
the food
hell.
nasty. That's my problem.
I got served
can't survive
bologna
with that food.
sandwiches.
I ain't got
Oh.
served shit.
My nigga, I had a Philly
Actually-
cheesesteak hot pocket. That shit's trifling.
No, I only
Actually,
had.
if I
all
bologna
wet
sandwich when you was
inside.
younger, though.
I hate bologna.
Well, when I was younger, a fried bologna sandwich
Oh,
with some Miracle Whip,
with
bitch.
some mustard, to put
no.
cheese
Okay,
on
well,
it.
go to jail and have a cold bologna sandwich.
I eat cold bologna
2 white
sandwiches.
breads and 1 bologna.
White,
You
nigga,
know
I
cheese?
can't get
No
wheat.
cheese, bro.
I can't get
Ketchup
honey
packets?
wheat.
They
Nothing,
don't
bro.
give you no condiments?
No.
Oh, y'all
Oh,
trying to
that's
kill
a dry.
me.
Nigga, what you
Your
think we
bread
in
stuck to the
school?
roof of my mouth now.
God.
Wait, who the fuck eating bologna and ketchup? Fucking caveman type shit.
Yeah,
is
he
that?
said.
What you
mm,
mean?
Nah, I know
just
people
need
It's
Miracle
a
some
Whip.
hard knock life for us. The fuck?
Miracle Whip.
Look, if y'all niggas out there eating bologna and ketchup, you're trifling.
Actually, you know what? What's funny? Black people, as far as the economy goes, and the stigma that a lot of black people are poor. No matter how poor my mother was, it was always name brand ketchup and name brand seasoned salt in the fucking
Man,
kitchen.
if we-
Seasons
Lowry's-
was named bread.
Lowry's?
Seasons mamas didn't mess with.
Hold on,
it.
wait.
Mamas didn't mess with it.
Wait. I went to Aldi's and they ain't got Lowry's at Aldi's.
No.
They got Stonehill.
Yeah, they got that.
Okay.
Nah, see,
And as long as it got a name brand, it's a name brand.
Well, my
No,
mama
I'm
got me
talking
hooked
about
to Mrs.
black people
Dash.
prefer-
I don't know what
Champions
that was.
was
at
sold
first.
at Walmart
Mrs.
before
Dash?
y'all niggas made it what it is.
Hey, the best
Okay?
Actually,
seasoning
that's why
out.
I used to get talked about so bad for wearing
And now
Champion.
everybody want to lay.
Everybody got
hard.
Champion sweatsuit.
Hey, the best seasoning out right now is Slap Your Mama.
Slap it, what?
Slap Your Mama.
The hell is that?
It's a seasoning.
That's
bro.
barbecue, boy. No,
No,
just
no, slap. This still stuff. I just cut off.
Wait,
no,
what?
no. Slap Your Mama is a new seasoning. Well, I ain't gonna say it's new. It's probably new to y'all, but it's something we use in New Orleans or whatever. It's got like a little spicy kick to it. Oh man, it's fire.
It's this other seasoning.
Everything
It's
in
called
New
like
Orleans got a
Creole
spicy
seasoning.
Well, we in St. Louis,
But
nigga. We got red
that
hot
shit's
Ripley
fire. I put
seasoning.
it in everything.
Yes.
I put it in everything.
And
I put it
Yeah,
in
I
my greens.
put
I
Slap
put
Your
it.
Mama in everything.
And they sell it at the
bro.
gas station.
Put it
You
on
gonna have to give me
popcorn.
some of that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I'm on
like,
that
that's
shit
not
fire.
As
where
fuck.
You
you
can
know,
go
Please,
to
that shit fire.
Schnooks.
You can go to.
I'ma look it
I
up.
was about to say shopping say,
With the
but
red hot Ripley?
It's gone.
ain't no more shopping say.
Ain't no more of that.
You ain't never tried?
No, I don't like red hot riplets.
Whoa.
Is it the you don't like the hot ones because they do have other flavors?
They got.
No, I don't like them. Period.
It's
You don't like the
Riplets?
wole brand.
It's just
I don't
Riplets?
Like the popcorn.
I don't like the taste.
I
I
ain't know
don't
that.
like.
What about the popcorn?
Mm-mm.
The cheese popcorn.
Mm-mm.
The cheesy cheese popcorn.
Popcorn is trash.
Whoa.
Hey,
A lot of truths are coming out, right? Wow.
popcorn is trash, bro.
I feel like America did when they
He
found
had
out Benedict
braces.
Arnold was a traitor.
He had braces.
Nigga, I am shocked.
That's why.
That's what ruined it.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That's what ruined
He
it.
had braces, so I
Yeah.
understand.
That's what
Oh,
ruined
you
it.
can't eat them.
I know somebody
I mean,
who
I can,
once they
but,
got braces, they didn't like popcorn. They hated gum.
Yeah.
That's why you don't know how to eat
Yeah.
pussy for real. Niggas with braces can't eat pussy.
Alright.
No.
All
All right.
right. I
Okay.
just. All right.
Okay.
I don't want to brag.
I
No,
don't know.
but let's.
I-
Go ahead.
No, I'm just.
She say it's still going on. In the,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
in the
know.
mind.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that idea that people with braces can't eat pussy, but. You know.
I don't know. I didn't have braces, so I can't.
I don't know.
Matter of
Right, I
fact-
still got my gap.
You ever had a girl with braces suck your dick?
Yeah.
That
It was
sounds.
just as
It can't
normal.
open wide
It's
enough.
normal.
can it?
No, it's
No,
normal.
it was just
Okay.
as normal.
Everybody
as
with
a-
braces
wouldn't
don't
know.
have the rubber
Yeah,
bands.
okay,
They don't
so
have the rubber
look.
bands.
I had got the last person I had braces give me head was, you know who, when she was here
Yeah.
and had braces.
She who must not.
And
be
I
named.
guess it was just because she was drunk. That shit was so painful.
Yeah, you told me. You told
That
me.
shit,
yeah.
boy. And I
Well,
had.
that's it.
I probably
And
would
here's
have
the
bucked
thing,
her ass
here's the thing,
just
I
from
pulled the-
instinct.
I pulled the classic. I pulled the
And
classic
then
man. Like I was
apologize
at a
afterwards.
stage where I didn't get head that often, so like I was grateful for any girl that's gonna put my dick in her mouth. So I'm like, shit.
Okay, look.
Try
That
to
just
focus
brings
on
me
it.
up to
Try to
another
focus on
thing.
it.
That
Try
means
to
she
focus
ain't
on
know how to suck dick, though.
No, because
And
before-
even if she didn't have
remember,
braces.
I was fucking with before she had the
Yeah.
braces. She was a monster.
That brings me up to
no.
another thing. During sex,
Oh, no.
is
Okay.
it okay?
Wait,
Them
wait.
braces was like what would happen when you dry off a gremlin. You know you're not supposed to get them wet.
Oh
This
my
nigga.
goodness. What was your question?
I was about to say that brings me up to another thing.
I'm holding my bad, bro.
How do y'all? What are your thoughts on saying "ouch" during sex?
Motherfucker, if it
I
hurt,
feel like it's
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah,
Yeah, you gotta
sex is
communicate.
for pleasure.
It depends on what she's doing. If it's her first time trying, I'm not gonna tell her ouch until after she's done it, and I'm gonna have to critique her. Like, wait, this is what you was doing that hurt.
Like, do you feel less manly by
I'm
being
te-
like, "Ow, that hurt"?
Nah.
No, I'm teaching while she's sucking my dick,
Yeah.
first of all.
Okay.
I'm not finna wait till after you done and be like, so this is what you need to do. No, I'm finna tell you why you doing it. No, do it like that. Do it. Move over. Okay, there you go.
I
You
only-
getting
Did you
it?
just root her
Okay.
off?
Oh, that
Wow.
I only
You
had
know
to
what I mean?
only had to do that. I had to be disrespectful one time to a girl
Oh,
giving me head, and that's because she was using teeth, but she thought she was like getting that shit. She was like, "Yeah, you like that shit, huh?"
You
I was
ain't
just
asked
like,
No.
I was just like,
You
no,
ain't asked that.
I don't.
Oh, me,
That
shit
shit
hurt.
No,
You said it like
that
that's funny.
shit
Look,
hurts.
You ain't asked that. You ain't asked how many girls you had to. I've had to stop a girl from sucking my dick before, just because she thought she was
Going in, yeah.
She
No,
thought
you gotta.
she was straight
No, that
putting
hurts.
in the work, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm looking at her with that damn face, like pathetic.
I am weak.
This is what you give me?
And my dick,
He was talking all that shit on the phone,
Oh,
talking
me.
about I'm finna fuck you up now.
And
look
my
at it.
dick, me and my dick be having conversations. This nigga's like, really, nigga? This is the kind of shit you gonna put me through? And I'm like, look, sometimes you gotta sacrifice your best soldiers.
Wow.
Nah, bro.
Wow.
That shit. I had that. Like I said, she thought she was the shit, and I was like, nah, you gonna have to. You gonna have to try something new. And
You
then
gonna
once
have
I.
to try something
And
new.
then once I got done getting the head and I tried to hit it, shit was dry. So I was like, "Is it?" I thought it was just me.
If it's dry, it's because of you.
Yeah, I thought. Well, not necessarily.
If it's
Damn,
dry,
you
it's because
just
of
threw
you.
it straight
Yeah,
on you.
yeah.
If you ain't getting the pussy wet, dog, you weak on it. I don't know what to tell you, dog. You
So-
ain't getting
Have you ever had a girl? How can I put this? High off weed and pills, right?
No.
No.
I don't fuck girls. That's all it
Wait,
is.
that don't pills. No.
Y'all
High
never-
off weed, yes.
Y'all
And
never
I don't
had-
Actually, no.
Y'all never had pop no Xans?
No.
I
lied.
She was
Nigga,
on-
do I
she-
look like
she
a fucking
popped
Future
pills,
video?
And I smoked with her. She was high too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I
And
know what you
it's
mean.
I
just a
lied.
little bit of dry.
I lied. So this one chick, yeah, she had popped. I think she said an X pill.
Yeah. That's
I
what
I ain't
I
talking about. I was talking
Only
about
pill I
Xans.
have ever popped
no,
or have
no.
seen
Yeah,
somebody
I've
pop
never
during
popped
sex
it.
was a Viagra. Never.
Why are you
I don't
watching
even
it?
expect to see them right now.
I
I don't expect to see them
What,
in my life.
nigga?
Look. I cut a Viagra in half. My nigga.
For what though?
I mean, it's just.
I was trying to get this girl the blues. And my refractory time already ain't shit. But I was trying to see after how that shit was gonna go with my refractory time. Boy, we fucked for 5 hours.
I feel like if you fuck anybody that long, this shit gotta be trash.
It's because we was
No.
we was both just drunk.
It's
And we
just
kept
rounds.
drinking as we was fucking.
Now, I
No,
can-
okay, he didn't
rounds
say
I
rounds.
accept.
He didn't
Okay.
say rounds. He
That's
just
the
said
same
consistent.
night I woke up in my car the next morning naked and I stepped out my car onto my own throw up.
Oh,
That's
oh.
Yeah.
When you
Because we mixed this is why I can't drink lemon Bacardi no more. We had lemon Bacardi, weed, and I had popped the Viagra. Only reason why I popped the Viagra because it was about 4 months before me and old girl had fucked again. It's the same girl I ended up having for the threesome. So we ended up fucking in the parking lot at school. And we fucked from about 10 o'clock at night to about 5 o'clock in the morning. Passed the fuck out.
In
Woke
the
up
car
at,
though? In the
yeah,
parking lot?
yeah.
Like,
What's
Yeah.
how many rounds did y'all go? Was that consistent?
I don't know.
Good answer.
Like,
Oh, I say that's a good answer.
That's a
the
good answer.
That's why I can't touch this shit no more. Once the liquor hit, I don't know. I just know that when I stepped out the car, I don't even remember throwing up.
That's
I was
gross.
butt ass naked, and I stepped into my own throw up
He just rolled over
with
out the
no
car.
socks
Oh,
on.
It's a beautiful
So the
morning.
chunks went right between my toes, and I'm just like, and she like,
Why would
you
step out
okay?
naked? She was still in there.
Yeah, was she still in there?
Yeah. Yeah, we was both woke up naked.
This nigga.
That's why we good friends now.
You
'cause,
woke
like,
her up.
Yeah.
after every shit we done
Close
been
the
through, we
door. Close the door.
Did y'all go get something to eat
cold.
afterwards?
Huh?
Did y'all go get something to eat?
We went out separate. Look, if y'all ever been in actual, like, if y'all ever went to a dorm college, once May come, niggas get wild. It's finals, niggas finna
Yeah.
leave.
Oh no, I know.
It gets, like, hey, if I wanted to fuck you for these last few months, let's get the shit out the way.
I've never lived,
I never stayed
I've
on
never
campus.
lived
Yeah, I
on
never stayed on campus.
It's
either.
But
lit.
I went to Jefferson College for a week.
A week?
A week. My cousin went there.
Not a semester, a week.
No, I didn't enroll there. I went down there for my cousin.
Oh, okay.
And I stayed in I didn't stay in his dorm. I stayed. First of all, I got pussy every night there, so I know how wild it get on campus.
Bruh.
It gets wild.
I got some
Yeah.
nice college stories.
I
I got some
It
nice.
gets wild on campus. That shit.
College stories.
I feel
for
like I
days.
missed out on
That's why I don't fuck with
I've
Amsterdam
always
no
been
more.
off campus when even now I'm off campus.
Then get some on-campus friends. That's all you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
do.
all you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do. Get on
Because-
I'm not friendly,
See-
actually.
Be friendly. Why you not friendly?
Because people,
Her name is I will take your bitch.
That's
Do
exactly
you think
why.
anybody with that name is friendly?
First of all, that doesn't scare people
that
away.
seems like a very friendly name. Because of the fact she gonna take your bitch, I can't trust her around her because she's too damn friendly.
No, actually, like
I like how he
It's
flipped
just-
it. That was a nice
yeah, that
flip,
was
but
like,
I
that was a
it
nice
was
flip.
get
like
it,
that.
but
But
in
no,
reality,
nigga.
it ain't like,
No,
oh,
nigga,
damn.
no.
honestly, it's just generally people are fucking stupid. and it bothered
Not getting their kids vaccines, stupid.
Well,
or
I have my thing is with the fact. First of all, okay, hold on, wait a minute. So like, just ignorance is bliss.
Mm-hmm.
And we are in the age of technology, literally, where everything that you could ever want to know is literally a finger tap away. Like, you know, and then even trying to, like, my reasoning for wanting to be on here, because even if you all disagree, it's respectful. It's a debate. It's not an argument. It's not, you know, besides a couple of moments.
These niggas don't want to see me argue.
I like,
Continue.
I like,
Yeah, continue.
I like
Just
looking
continue.
at other people's views.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's respectful. You can't do that with a lot of people. They get mad. They want to get disrespectful. And I'm not one of those. Because if I get disrespectful, I'm disrespecting everything. Like, your mama suck dick.
Damn.
Your grandma.
She do.
So it's wait.
I was about to say,
She do.
at
Nobody
first,
wanna hear
you know, you
that.
heard me. At first I said, damn, and then I was like,
And then I'm gonna.
Look, Nick like, well, she's a
my
happy
point is,
married
I'm gonna
woman.
start saying shit that I know is gonna piss you
it's
off.
like she
Okay.
is
Is what I'm
50.
saying.
My dad does smile often.
My
I'm
dad
gonna
is
say
50.
shit that I
something.
know is gonna piss you off, since you're getting disrespectful. Since this is what you want to do, like
Right.
What's too
That-
disrespectful for you?
nothing.
So
Actually, no.
what I mean by that is
Don't talk about people, kids. They're not involved. That has nothing to do with it.
shit. It depends. It depends on how far you take it. My level of disrespect depends on how far you gonna take it. If you gonna take it there, we going straight to the floor. If you want to talk about deceased people, shit, I can talk about deceased people for
Well,
days.
I don't feel like
You want to talk about kids? I ain't got no
that's
kids, but I
this
talk
culture.
about yours.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
just
Where they
depends on how
feel like
disrespectful.
it's a disrespect talking about, like, in other cultures, death is a celebration. In this culture, it's not.
And I don't understand that because it is.
You know,
It
so
should be.
I feel like
Death
that's,
is celebrated in my family. I said death is celebrated in my
yeah,
family.
they look at it like, yeah, nigga, you made it.
It's
Like,
yeah,
It's
a
like
life
finally
completed.
you going.
Yeah.
Not finally. That sounds bad. Finally you about here. No, but
Yeah.
I said
it's,
I
it's
get it.
really
It's a
like
life completed.
yeah, like
Right.
finally
you gone.
When I say finally you going, it's like finally you don't have to deal with the stuff that's on earth
exactly,
right now,
worldly
like,
problems.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Just generally, people get on my nerves. Like, if I'm in a social setting too long, like, it starts to drain me mentally.
Yeah, I don't
physically.
know what's
I'm
going
very
on.
much an
Yeah,
introvert.
bar or anything.
Understand that.
Like, I can be in social set. I can go out, fuck yeah, dance all night. But I mean, that's not me.
I hate big crowds.
Yeah. I don't know when was the last time I've been to a bar or club.
How big
No,
is-
I prefer bars over clubs.
how big
I
is
never-
how big is a big crowd for y'all?
I hate clubs. I prefer bars.
I love baseball and I love going to Cardinals games, but it gives me a little
I hate
anxiety
walking.
being
Big
in the
crowds
crowd.
depend
I
on
hate
where I'm
walking
at
through a baseball game.
and what I got on me.
Yeah, if you got if
Yeah.
you at a Jeezy concert,
Hell yeah.
then you probably that's
Speaking of
probably not
concert,
the move.
Travis Scott concert is tomorrow and I will be attending.
We don't support Travis Scott.
Nah, I do.
We don't support Travis Scott after Kylie Jenner.
I support Travis Scott.
We
Why
don't support
not?
any
What's
white
wrong?
man that marries white women. I mean, any black man that marries white women.
I feel like love is love. If you gonna
Really?
marry,
No, I'm fucking with you.
I was about to say, what?
Yeah,
I mean, I can't relate. I can't.
I
Even
was
break it down.
like, that don't even sound like something you would say.
Yeah,
Like you produce
I
it right
thought
now.
I knew.
We got some mixed people like,
I felt a little hurt.
Yeah, I was like,
I
I said all these
nigga,
years
your
I
family
thought.
black.
I said all these
Now,
years
my-
I thought
my-
I
my
knew this
daddy not all
nigga.
black.
Hmm?
My daddy's dad is white.
I could tell by your eyes you had some Asian in you.
Wait,
What?
what? Wait.
This nigga here. Let me continue
Your
to what I was
eyes.
saying. So what I was
got cheek
saying
eyes.
was before I was completely thrown off. SIUE probably got the best in Missouri and Illinois wise, besides Mizzou.
Don't
and-
talk if you've been to every college.
Okay, so instead of like Mizzou and Illinois, I feel like SIUE and Lindenwood got the best parties.
Nah, Lincoln do off bat. There is nowhere that you can go in the state where somebody not saying that they going to Lincoln homecoming
Yeah.
when they come up.
Yeah.
Lincoln is not like that's the reason I wanted to go to Lincoln. I didn't give a fuck about like I wanted to go to UMSL because they rated top 4 in the country for
Partying.
what I want to pursue in as
that's
far as a
Mizzou.
career.
Mizzou in the top
No,
5.
UMSL.
But
Which is what?
I'm currently a criminal psychology major.
Okay.
okay. So
We got torn up.
she a gangster and she does psychology. Bitch, you better start acting right.
On me, she gonna hold
Okay.
her shit down.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna answer your question in a second, Ty. But Lincoln, no, they're known for their parties. Mizzou probably second or maybe even equal, but Lincoln
Nah, I'm about
I've
to say
never been to a Mizzou party.
Mizzou party is literally nationally ranked as
The only
like
thing
a
I've
top
ever
5
seen for
party school.
Mizzou is the time I went down there and them fucking white girls got the fattest ass.
Mizzou homecoming is
I've been there.
Great.
Boy, the fattest
Yeah,
ass.
I've been there.
yeah, Mizzou.
I went
homecoming
down
is
there
crazy.
on a date,
They eating some other
and boy,
shit.
I couldn't even.
For real, cuz. I only
Yeah, bro.
and I'm
They
very
eating
picky
good
on
and they
white
doing
women.
they squats.
I'm picky on white women.
I am too.
I'm be honest. You have to have certain features as a white woman for me.
You just gotta be a certain
No,
type
I
of white
just like
girl
my
for me.
meat cooked, like per se.
So you
I
can't
can't
okay. Let's get in this thing.
Let's get in it. You know, with all the shit.
So you only like black women?
It's not to say I can't appreciate the beauty or assets in another person or another race,
I
but
mean, 'cause you just said love
as
is
far
love.
as dating, no,
But
melanin.
love is
dating.
love, Jack.
Melanin me, please.
Love is
Dating.
love.
Yeah, love is love, but that don't mean you got to try
Everyone
other
has
races.
their preferences, and
Yeah.
I prefer somewhere on the scale of melanin.
Fuck that dating.
I mean,
shit.
they are
I'm
on
trying
the
to
scale
fuck
of
these
melanin,
white
though.
women, Alright.
They are
Fuck
on the
that
scale.
dating
They're
shit.
just so
They have very little melanin. All right, so medium to
okay.
cooked. Okay,
Medium to cooked.
so
Bro, I'm finna start using that, bro.
so like medium.
You like your woman well done.
Medium to well done.
You like
I can
your
do
woman
that.
well done.
Medium to medium well done. It's a scale.
I don't
Like
I
the
can't-
little scale
I
in
like
Family
my
Guy.
Guy. I like
Yeah,
When
my
the
I got-
police
yeah.
pull them over,
I got
that
you,
bottom
yeah.
half, you got it.
I don't like how when men talk about their preference in women.
Why?
Why not?
No. You didn't let me finish. I don't like when we talking about our preference in women and say our preference is light-skinned girls. The dark-skinned girls immediately attack you. Why you always gotta go to the light-skinned girl? I hate
yes,
that shit.
Yeah, I hate
colorism.
that.
I hate that shit.
I hate
Colorism
that.
started in
Like,
slave days.
just because I prefer my girls to look light-skinned, that don't mean I won't date a dark-skinned girl.
It's more or less how dudes say it. From talking to several dark skinned girls and from knowing the struggle of dark skinned people, there's a whole epidemic that people do not. Dark skinned people only know about this, and I can't wait to have another darkie on the podcast to where
You
it-
won't.
He feel lonely.
Am I not darky?
No, what I mean, there was a point in time
No.
where dark people was like,
Yes.
nah, we ain't fucking with y'all, African booty scratch, all this other kind of shit. And all of a sudden,
Now,
boom,
all of a sudden,
it happened, boom.
On another note, you know how many times I said African booty scratch when I was younger, bro?
Yeah.
And I'm still gonna say.
But
it.
Oh,
look,
my mama.
all of a
It's-
sudden,
it's a
boom,
joke.
dark
It's
skin
a
became in,
joke.
dark skinned women was in, dark skinned men was in, and it's like, what? When did this happen?
I think that's
Dark skin
like a
never been it.
byproduct or of this society where they're quote unquote trying to achieve equality, but we don't have equity.
Because
So trying to make everybody feel equal, but in reality, it's not. So like nowadays, if you ever, so it's a big thing against fat shaming. I know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
I love the fat shame.
if you go on the web, on the internet, and you say, no, she's too big, she needs to lose some weight, everybody's going to jump on her, even if she looks a mess, and be like,
Everybody go jump on that person.
You're beautiful who you are.
Yeah, all
Right,
that
which
shit.
She's still beautiful.
which may or may not
No.
be true.
She'd be better if she lose 50 pounds, though.
Which may or may not be true. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
But,
And the beholder's beholding a
but-
Big Mac.
Or if,
Bro, you gotta
or
stop.
nowadays, like he was saying, basically, dark skin is in now. But they didn't used to be. If you go in there and say she's too black, everybody's like, "Oh, how dare you?" You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
or
damn, Jack,
even
you
if
just
you
made
say
me feel
some-
like shit a little bit.
or
That's
even
the
if
first
you
time
say
I feel like shit from fat shaming when somebody compared it to be a dark skin. Like, damn.
well,
I
I'm
am
just
doing to them what they used to do to us darkies.
Is dark skin in?
There's always
No,
an
I'm just
era
saying-
for preference.
Dark skin is in for like at least the next 8
everyone
years.
has their preference, and I feel like in this day and age, in this society and culture, has to what it's evolved into. Like I said, they're trying to make everybody feel equal.
There's an era. Okay, everything becomes a trend basically
Mm-hmm.
because there's a movement for goddamn every goddamn thing. To be real with you.
Yes.
So being black is in, I guess you could say. It's a trend right now. So the more melanin you have now, okay, now look at how black these people are. You know what I'm saying? Now that's in. Now people are interested.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Mm.
It's
Like I
just
said,
what's
it's
in-
colorism.
yeah.
That's always been a thing within the black community. Because I remember my great grandmother, like she's still alive, and one day, I don't know what we were talking about, but it came up how she got into it with someone when she was younger, and apparently someone called her black, and she was like, she's high yellow, and then called them a nigga, cause she's yellow, like she's lighter.
Yellow.
Yeah. So.
But
All you hear is the dripping.
but my thing is,
Can I-
why do you have to attack people for their preference?
If we talking about preferences, we being honest. I don't like girls who too light skinned. Like white light skin, like lighter than you.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
know
that-
what you're talking about.
Anything lighter than you? Oh hell no.
Yeah, I get. Wait, nigga, what?
Oh,
Yo,
wait, where'd
Yo,
you with
ex
this?
was light.
Not no. First, she wasn't my ex, and her and Nigel about the same color.
No.
Yes.
Nigga, she's clearly lighter than.
No,
Nigel.
she's not.
Wait, who we talking about?
Braces.
Braces.
Oh.
She was.
No,
she
no,
way
she's not-
lighter.
No, she's not way lighter. I
on,
thought
let me-
you was
let me
talking
grab the
about
picture.
the girl you had the threesome with, or not her. Damn.
I'm thinking about braces.
I'm pulling up the
I
picture
don't know.
now.
I just think a lot.
No, she's not lighter than. She's about the same.
Yeah.
Bro, she's lighter. That's
Did
just-
Nigel?
Yes, that's the way the picture was edited, bro.
She's not light skinned.
I don't know.
She's
Let me
not
see.
light skinned?
No.
Let me see.
Are y'all serious?
I don't
y'all
think- I don't
Yeah,
think
she's
she's light
lighter.
skinned. I don't think she's light skinned.
She's like she. Maybe
When I
like
see her,
a tad
she's
bit.
brown, yo. Like she
Yeah,
wears.
yeah.
Exactly.
When I see her, she's brown.
Like one of them tan light skinned girls.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's brown.
I don't know. I
That's
just,
neither here nor there. All I'm saying is,
She look great
okay,
in
if
these
you,
pictures, though.
regardless if you
Damn.
like, all right, say your preference is dark skinned girl. If that's your preference, I'm not finna attack you for not liking light skinned girls. So it shouldn't be vice versa. Just because my preference is lighter skinned girls,
People.
you
fight
shouldn't attack
hate.
me. Now, because just because my preference is lighter skinned girls, that don't mean I won't run across a darker skinned girl and I'm gonna be like, ugh, she ugly. I'm finna just completely skip past her. I'm gonna be like, oh, I like how she about what she about.
I also believe that the people who like quick to jump on that are insecure people.
That's what I'm
Personally.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Cause I
Like
mean,
you like who you like.
If you are
and if
who
I
you
wanna-
are,
yeah,
if
if
you
you-
feel the bomb in your skin, like can't nobody tell you shit. Like
Exactly.
okay, that nigga don't like me, but this nigga will. Like,
Cause I know a couple light skinned girls who told me that I was too dark for them. I was like, okay, but once you get around me, I'm go fuck you. Period. And what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
You
I
gotta
ended
have-
up fucking
you gotta
her.
have
Yeah,
confidence
I'm
in your macking
confident,
skills.
bro.
That sound a little bit Cosby-ish. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Once you get
Oh,
around
my
me,
goodness.
This nigga.
You
here.
were
around
the
me.
He is
Once you
going
get
on.
around
I
me,
mean,
I'm a
he's
blue-
born to drink though.
Yeah. Like, come on.
he taught me everything I know.
Did you just make like a off-brand tequila sunrise? Like what's going on there?
He taught me everything I know.
I don't know. I don't feel like actually now I think I shouldn't have been able to like identify it. Like,
She's like, I seen this drink before. I know where this came from.
This how they got me.
wow.
Dang, that
Oh,
just took a dark turn.
Damn.
Bro. That just took a dark
Damn.
turn.
I forgot to answer. As far as criminal psychology, like, I believe the mind is absolutely fascinating. Like,
It is.
the way we think, just as a human species, it's marvelous. Like,
Some
But-
of us.
I don't give a fuck about regular people.
I find that fascinating.
I like serial killers. Why? Because some of the.
I just took a criminal theory class last semester.
Really?
And I will say, yes, serial killers, criminals and period, are so fucking fascinating.
But I don't believe a criminal is like.
Hold on. Once I found,
No, sir.
like, once I started
He over here
learning,
bonding like a motherfucker.
once I started learning all the different theories
Over
and shit,
serial
I'm a
Yes.
serial killer. That's what's creeping me out.
I'm
We know
telling
because-
You know Ted Bundy? That's my favorite motherfucker.
take
Actually,
no.
I mean, he's very interesting.
Yes,
but
he
like,
is. Take-
but it's some more interesting serial killers.
But take a criminal theory class, boy. The theories like the self-deviant theory and shit. Shit, damn.
This nigga making a song. Shit.
Cause the liquor getting to me, but look,
Shit.
it's a lot of fucking theories of
Yes.
crime, of criminal behavior, and all that shit is interesting.
But I don't think I want to agree with necessarily. I'm fascinated in criminals because nowadays, if you're a petty thief, you're a criminal. If you burglary, you're a criminal. I don't give a fuck about them. Okay, I give a fuck about motherfuckers who only got caught because they allowed themselves to get caught. Those.
That's interesting.
Because if we really think about it, I don't know how, just because
How
that's
well
a
they
common
done Ted Bundy?
name,
Mhm.
but I don't know how well you all have.
He let himself
No.
get caught.
Exactly.
Yeah, he let himself.
He
get
coulda
caught.
kept
And
going.
then, exactly, he could have.
My nigga escaped jail twice.
He coulda
I'm
kept
letting
going.
y'all niggas do this.
Twice. And the first time was just like a test, just to see what would happen. Like, it's.
What he did was just showing everybody, like, nigga, I could do this as many times as I want, but I'm gonna let you catch me.
Like, and maybe because he got tired of who knows, but I feel like it's so like there. Believe it or not, a lot of like the serial killers, even drug dealers, if they're like higher up, they are very
naming the whole
intelligent.
hood, huh?
They're very intelligent, very, and you have to be. But it's just why is it that when his mama beat his ass, he just grew up and beat his kid's ass, but didn't really do shit. He only thinks about it. But this one, his mama yelled at him 3 too many times, and now his girlfriend and yelled at him for not washing the dishes, and now that bitch is dead. What's the difference?
So, are you trying to say like Ted Bundy and someone who probably grew up in the hood who probably committed murders too?
Well, no, what I'm saying is...
Why did this one intake information different than the other one?
Exactly.
If they grew up the same.
Not necessarily grew up the same, because I don't think that everybody grows up the same. I think it's similar environments.
Okay.
But... And we have similar events that happen in our lives. A lot of people. Yeah. So, why is it that this... What happened with you mentally to where you feel like, all right, what made you act on it rather? Because, I mean, me driving, I'd be like, I wonder what would happen if I drive into this brick wall. But I don't do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I've had that thought before.
But what makes that person...
That's actually a common human thought.
What makes that
when I'm on a highway, bro, when I'm on
a
highway and driving 100 miles per hour, like, bro, if I hit a car
it's actually
right
funny
now,
how common killing yourself is a common human thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe.
And
I find the humor in it.
It's not the
that
actual,
sounds crazy, but I find the humor in thinking about killing myself.
Because it's not.
I'm not gonna do it. But.
That's what find like. It's not the suicidal. You dwelling on it. That's what makes it so human. It's like I could ram my head into the TV right now. Why the fuck did I just think that?
But then you just carry on. But what makes that like? Oh, somebody
what makes
pisses
us
you
not
off.
go through it, but the other person do.
Think about a situation where like you were livid, absolutely livid, and you like. Or maybe you got to a point where you did put your hands on them. What stopped you and what didn't stop Ted Bundy? That's the shit that intrigues me. I want to understand their behaviors and why they think the way they do.
And my belief is that self-control dictates all of that, and it's a lack of self-control.
But see, Ted Bundy has self-control. Since we're using that name, he has self-control.
I believe it's how much you focus on what emotion. He might be able to control his how he acts during his emotions. But I believe it's how much you focus on what emotion.
You feel like he was disciplined?
One thing, okay, so
you have to be.
Take a detour, but coming back around.
Okay.
It was a sex podcast I listened to last week, and they had this so he's not a dominatrix. I don't want to call it.
I know what you're talking about.
Like a dominator.
King Noir.
Yeah, and he was talking about how when it comes to being the dominator, if that's the right term, you have to know a level of self-control when you're inflicting harm on somebody else. So
he's a masochist too.
So in order to like equate that back to this conversation, I guess they abandon their self-control.
I don't agree.
No, I feel like they're more disciplined in what they're doing.
Explain.
I feel like in order to go on with these crimes, you gotta.
First of all, this shit tastes beautiful.
I was just thinking this tastes like Jesus himself.
Beautiful.
So in order to continue doing their crimes, they gotta know how to maneuver and all that. So it takes a certain amount of discipline to not go off a schedule, because if you go off a schedule, then you'll get caught.
To be that organized, you have to be disciplined.
You have to be disciplined, and you have like.
But for getting caught and just being loose with it, so to speak, then those are the dumb criminals, and that's why I have no interest in them. It's all intriguing.
But the field that I want to go into as far as criminal psychology, like I want to work for a government organization like the FBI, because those are the ones that really deal with
it. She the feds, bro. Where's my phone at?
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Because actually, matter of fact, that's a good subject. How people say fuck the police, but as soon as someone they love come up missing or hurt, then they get mad at the police.
I never said fuck the police. Somebody robbed me. 911. I was about to give my address. I need some assistance. I say the reason why I say fuck the police, I say fuck some of the police.
Coming straight from the underground.
This
nigga got it.
I say fuck some of the police because the encounters that I've had with the police, they've never been good.
Really?
That I've never had an encounter with the police
Ever.
That was good.
Yeah, I can't sit here and say that.
Really? You either?
No, I said I cannot sit here and say
Oh,
that.
I'm about to say,
Because-
I've
met
had some wonderful
good,
cops.
Yeah, I've met some really good cops.
I'm not saying I've never met wonderful cops.
And it's
I'm saying my encounter with the cops that I have came across were not good cops. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I can even say I still met some good cops, even in my encounters where I was deadly in the wrong. We sit there and have a whole conversation when I'm in the wrong. Like, I gotta still give you a ticket or whatever. Yeah, I know.
I met this
You
black
doing your
woman,
job. I'm not finna
and-
hinder you doing
Yeah.
your job.
Right.
And that's what I would like for in the community to have cops like that. But they're like the cops that I've encountered who will come across you, and regardless if you in the wrong or not, they immediately show force.
My thing is only fuck the police if you ain't doing shit wrong. If you doing something wrong, nigga, you supposed. This is their job.
Oh, yeah.
There's
No.
consequences behind
No. Because
It's
I was about to say,
everything.
because what one experience I had with the cops, we didn't do anything wrong. We
What
were
I mean-
we were just in the driveway playing basketball,
mean-
and the neighbor across the street was saying we was making too much noise.
What I mean, a nigga his homeboys to get arrested for a home invasion, right? His little sister get on Facebook tonight, be like, "Fuck 12, free him." Bitch, the nigga got caught in somebody's house.
Yes. Or,
Yeah.
yes.
Like, what the fuck are you talking
your
about?
brother raped 3 people. No, keep that
Keep
nigga
that
in
nigga
there.
locked up.
Yeah, I feel y'all on that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying
Well, I was
there are
just,
some good cops, but when I personally
That's
say
why they
fuck
ain't
the
fuck
cops,
the police.
I'm talking about
It's
fuck the
sometimes
people
have
that I
consensual
came
sex
across.
with the police.
Because like I said, if there's a crime going on, somebody break into my house, my car, or anything like that, I'm calling the cops. I ain't I'm not Detective Gadget over here like I'm gonna figure this crime out myself. No, y'all niggas come over here, come handle this shit. But as far as like me, in certain situations where I know I haven't done anything wrong, and they just, I don't want to say it's being prejudiced. It's just maybe they was having a bad day.
Because you're a nigger.
That could very well be it. But like I said, each encounter that I've had with the cops was wrong.
being a female, and I don't know if that plays a part.
Oh,
But
it
I
does.
mean,
Oh, definitely does.
well, I mean, because
And that could call us sexist.
maybe, but
I don't care.
It's been a couple.
I don't care.
More times than not, like if I got pulled over, even if I was doing something wrong, like one time I was driving down the one way, didn't realize it. They was just like, all right, just hurry up and get home. Didn't give me a ticket. Cool. But like it was another one where like the state trooper pulled me over. I wasn't speeding or anything. Like I think my temp tags were expired, and she was asking me stupid ass questions, and I got irritated. And the bitch gave me a ticket.
I'm the fucking gangster coming out. Continue the story. I see the story turning bad more.
I was like, she was probably trying
So
to
I
be gangster.
saw her punch her in the fucking face.
No, 'cause- okay, so look.
That's the bitch she swung in that circle. That was
No,
that
because
bitch.
I got a
I got
ticket from.
irritated because she, like, I was already having a bad day, which that's not her problem, whatever. But when she knocked on my back window, like, with the end of her flashlight, like, she knocked very hard.
Like they finna bust your shit.
Yeah.
And that shit pissed me off, because,
Yeah.
bitch, you're not going to replace this shit here.
Right.
So, you know, when she came out, she was like, oh, well, do you know your temp tags are expired? And I was like, yes. So then she's like, why are they expired? I was like, I don't
'Cause the
know.
date
I think
passed,
they're,
bitch?
I think they're pretty fashionable, so I just didn't get license plates.
That's that gangster side, right?
Because don't ask me a stupid ass question. Like, obviously, I can't afford it, or something happened to where I didn't actually go get license plates.
Are there
That's
such
why
thi-
she's asking.
Are there such things as stupid questions?
Yes, I
don't
firmly
think-
believe
I
so.
do not. I do
Because
not
my thing
believe
is,
that.
I don't either.
my thing is, either way I go, you already know if you're gonna give me a ticket for the expired temp tags or not. So you asking these frivolous questions.
But
That's
Makes
what
no
it
sense.
is.
That's
It's
the
not a
thing.
stupid question.
It-
It's a frivolous question.
Okay,
But you just sat here and said a cop, you went down a one-way street you didn't know. You told him you didn't know. Then he was just like, okay, get home. You know what I'm saying? She asked you a question. You had a legit explanation. You don't think she would have just like be like, okay, well, go ahead, get home. I probably won't be helping your situation.
Maybe
Goodbye.
you didn't. Maybe she thought you didn't even know they was expired.
Exactly.
no, okay, I'm sorry. Background.
How
background.
long was they
Exactly.
expired?
It was expired for like 2
But I
months.
say, 'cause this is St. Louis. Niggas
I
be
kn-
riding around with
Well,
a
no.
2017.
Oh,
on.
God.
But no, I've definitely gotten away with being my
You
temp
know,
tags been out for 2 months. A cop still stopped me. He was like, hey, I was at 7-Eleven. And the cop was like, hey, man, I see your tags out. I don't want to see him out next time you up here. And my shit was like 2-3 months out.
See, when they be saying shit like that, it be like, okay, are you up here every time I'm up here? Nigga, if I come back in 10
I'll be
minutes.
like, I just won't come back up here until I get some plates.
I
go
go to another gas
7-Eleven,
station.
you know what I'm saying?
But you know,
No, like, but hold on. If I gotta pull back up here in 15 minutes, like, my baby needs some milk. Like, nigga, I just got home. She was like, go back out. We need some infant milk. Are you finna get me a
take
ticket?
another 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
Do I need to
It's
walk?
choose
to
your
the-
battle.
Another 7-Eleven, my dude.
But like, you know, just with that situation, like she did give me a ticket, whatever. Whatever. But then it was another situation, so it was like not too long. I had just got my car.
Damn, so you just keep getting tickets?
No. So I had just got my
I
car.
understand,
My temp tags were, but I had just got my windows tinted, and I don't know if you all have any experience with that, but
Yeah.
you can't raise down your windows for a certain amount of time because you'll mess up the tint. And so
Well, I don't have that.
I had the night before, which I thought was so funny. Like I was under the influence, and I ended up in Maryland Heights to have a one night stand, and the next morning when I was actually on my way to work, and the cop pulled me over because he couldn't see my temp tags. They were in my windshield because I was told when I got the car, do you want to on the back of the car or in your window?
In Illinois, they put it in a window.
Well, I was on this side.
Yeah.
I went on the ill side.
Yeah.
But they was like, I was like, put it where it's supposed to go. And they was like, well, it could get stolen. People would take them. So I was like, okay, well then put it in the windshield, whatever. But I got my windows tinted, and they moved them to the front window, whatever. So when the cop pulled me over, he pulled me over because he thought I was driving without plates, but it was in the front windshield. Now a couple days before, in the front windshield.
They're supposed to be in the back.
I didn't know that.
Okay, right.
So, and they had moved them, whatever, when I had got my windows tinted. A couple days before, I had smoked weed in my car. The windows were up, so the smell stayed in the car. So, me being nose blind, didn't really realize it. A couple days later, when the police, he smelled it. So, when he came back, because I'm like, damn, this nigga done took like 30 minutes with my motherfucking insurance. All the shit legit. So, I'm like, what's the problem? Another car pulled up, and they was like, basically, we're going to search your car because I smell weed. I told them the jar was under the chair. Shit, ain't no point in you looking. Don't waste your time. I mean, for real. Even though that wasn't the weed that they was smelling, if you gonna search my car, you finna find it anyway. Fuck it. But while the second officer was staying with me, he was like, you know, if you got it out here, if you tell me, you know, if you call your dealer and get like $60 worth, I'll make this go away.
Okay, he said snitch.
Basically, he started doing whatever he was doing, and you know, so the cops ain't shit, but I was like, nah, I don't do that snitching shit. I was like, I ain't get it out here anyway, so it didn't matter. He was like, well, if you could call your person, I'm cool, you know. So I
Just
get
give
the
me
cops
the
ain't
ticket,
shit.
my dude.
Exactly.
You prying
That
into my
lawyer was a
business.
bitch though, cause I can't get shit like that, cause I'm a pharmacy technician, so and I'm certified.
You can.
So I can't. That shit like that cannot be on my record. Period.
Yeah. That'll fuck you up from getting a job for it.
You said something.
I'll go back to working 2 jobs, and I'm not going there.
You said something that intrigued me. Well, it wasn't intriguing. It just made me think of a question.
Go for it.
You said
You look
one night
contact
stand.
high.
Huh?
You look contact high.
No, I'm not. But
Change that.
you said a one night stand, right?
Mhm.
And we was talking about hoes earlier, which is our favorite episode. I mean,
Yeah.
our favorite thing to talk about.
We naming this
yeah.
episode.
Yes,
We
yes.
naming this
Yeah.
episode "The Age of Hoe-Tron."
Yes.
Are you a hoe if you have multiple one night stand in a year?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no. You being sexually liberated.
Bro, that's what you call it. That's a professional way of saying you a hoe.
No.
I'm
That is
sorry, bro.
professional way of saying
That's
it.
all it is. It's a better way of saying
Having
you
a
hoe.
one night stand
I'm not saying having
That's your
one.
hoe phase. What you mean?
It's called hoe face for a reason.
Yeah.
it's called a hoe phase. That's the slang term, but the actual term should be having an age of sexual liberation.
Right, but
shouldn't
we
be calling-
talking about the hoe phrase.
No,
I mean the hoe phase. Right
no, that's what it should really be called. The hoe phase would be the slang
That's
term.
what it should be called.
So
but
we're
it's
talking
not.
about the same
Well,
thing.
the
We're
term
just
that the
talking
people
about
that I know
what
who
term
use
it
hoe
is.
phase, this is what we talk about.
We
Let's say the age
understand-
of sexual liberation, where you are if you want to try a threesome, go for it. You want to try
Yeah,
a one night
okay.
stand, go for
But
it.
you gotta understand,
you
everybody
don't
don't have the same mindset as
you
you.
don't
So
get
you
no
gotta fuck
sexual
with
He
title
didn't say
from
sitting
that.
there trying it. He said if you had multiple one night stands in a year, that means you are purposely having these one night stands. You are having a whole phase right
That don't
now.
matter to him because he said it's sexual liberation.
It's sexual. You're just sexually liberated.
And he just said he just said that whole phase is the slang.
It's just
term.
the slang
so it's
term.
the exact same
But
thing.
it's the same
We're
thing.
saying the same
Yeah,
thing.
we're saying the same thing. You just calling it different. It's
Yeah.
still the whole phase.
So,
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. Do you still think it's a whole phase?
a whole phase, I mean, if it continues all your life, then it's not a phase, right? That's your life.
Then
So
you just
I
a
was,
hoe.
so I would say.
But he just
it
said
is-
in a year.
No, I was just saying. I would think it is. I would say it is a such thing as a whole phase because some people do it just to get. They get their experience, then they'll fuck around and get married for 20 years, whatever. As far as if you have multiple one night stands, I would say. Yeah.
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 Thank you. You're
I'm trying to
you're.
think- I mean, you're
No,
sexually
bro.
you're sexually liberated. That's fine. I don't think it shouldn't be such a negative connotation to the word. I guess is the better way to put it. I mean, you're still being sexually liberated. You still doing what you want to do. It's just a.
I just
like-
don't think any negative connotation should be put on somebody who wants to be sexually liberated.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
A negative connotation.
We
There
get
should be
that.
none.
Yeah,
We
we
get
get that. But
But if
as
it's
in
to have
as
a-
in a
if
general,
it's to have a
as
name,
a general
I think that's
mindset, it is the whole phase.
Well, I've always just seen a hoe as a home wrecker.
No,
No.
hell no.
First of all, you cannot wreck a home. First of all, it got some leaks and cracks, and the foundation is fucked up. If someone on the outside of you all's relationship can come in and fuck it up, that's not a home wrecker.
That's bullshit, Jackie. You wanna know how?
How?
Because if I have a wrecking ball outside this house, what am I finna do? Wreck this home. The
no,
only thing a side chick is a wrecking ball.
but okay,
That's about
and then
to wreck the
that's
home.
a whole nother thing. So that's a whole new thing. This society, first of all, side hoes are the new thing. Like,
That's
Yeah,
a
get
fact.
you one.
I can't say remember it back in the day. No.
They both got one.
Stop that.
No, I don't.
do that.
No, I don't.
Don't do that.
No, I
Don't
don't.
do that.
Y'all should see his face shaking right
No.
now.
No,
Oh,
I don't.
because I knew that shit was gonna be funny.
Yeah, don't do
They're
that.
like, wait, nah,
No,
cut that
wait,
shit
no.
out.
Do not do that. What's the timestamp?
Pineapples.
Is that
Pineapples.
an hour? The hour mark.
So, wait, what was the question? Oh, no. Homewreckers, side hoes. Okay.
Side chick.
So they're glorified nowadays. Like, oh yeah, I got your city girls.
I hate city bitches. I'm
First of all,
sorry.
No,
No,
you talking
the
about
group.
it's
the
the
rap
group.
group.
Oh, I thought you
Wait
was
a
talking
minute,
about
I'm
just.
from the south side.
I
Wait a
I
minute.
hate
get what
city
you're saying. I get what
bitches.
you're saying, but
I hate
just-
city bitches, too.
Wait a minute, I'm from the south side. What's wrong with city
My
bitches?
girl from the south side.
You know what? City girls, I
City
get it, but city
But no.
girls do too much. They just too
City.
much for me.
So I feel like the group. I mean, which I guess is no different from Lil Kim or motherfucking what's her name?
Trina?
No, cause
Trina bad as fuck. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Who?
bro.
Trina.
Trina, I've always.
but she was
been
never
obsessed
like a
with her.
side bitch.
Oh, no,
there
no,
wasn't
no,
side
no,
bitch
no, no.
music.
Oh, you talking about who made side bitch music?
No,
Like, I'm
Trina
talking about
made,
it's
Trina
like I'm
made
saying it's
sex
the,
music for sure.
I was about to say,
sex
if we
mu-
talking
Look,
about
Kim
sex
got
side,
some side
music,
bitch
not
music.
side.
I was about to say,
Look,
if we
Kim got
talking
some
about
side bitch music.
who?
Look Kim, that's what I'm
Look, Kim
saying.
got some side bitch.
I was about to say, if we
It's
talking about side
glorified nowadays.
side chick music, we'd
It's-
have to talk about SZA because she made the side bitch anthem with
First of
The
all,
Weeknd.
she came out. I think during an interview, she was like, "That's not what she meant by that."
I don't
song."
think
But too
SZA
bad.
made side chick music. I think SZA made girl music for the specific type of girl who, let me finish, is getting played by niggas, and they decided that they want to start playing too.
That's not what
That's
the
a
song.
whole-
That's not what the song was.
That's a whole. I listened to the album.
My man is.
No, the album is not that, but that particular song is.
Yeah, that song just
This
say,
is-
this
this
my
is your-
nigga on these days, and this your nigga on those
Because
days.
the nigga is shit. The nigga ain't shit, and we sharing them, so shit.
I
Yeah,
know.
you're a side chick.
Yeah.
The song is saying you're the main girl, and I get that. You can have them Monday through Friday. I mean, you can have them
That
Monday
nigga still
through
gonna step
Thursday,
out
but
on you.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he all mine.
Yeah,
So.
that's what the song is about.
But yeah, I just think it's crazy. Like you see a lot of it on social media. Like, oh yeah, I was just at his house, was taking pictures. Like back in the day,
I can take your nigga.
right? Back in the day,
Hold on.
if you was a side bitch, baby, you was the
You
scum
can't take
of
somebody
the
out.
earth.
Time out.
What's up?
Are you not a side chick?
I am not a side chick. I am in no relations with
Okay.
anyone.
The reason why I said that,
Mhm.
from your Instagram or Facebook name or whatever one, I would take your bitch or anything like that.
No,
And
you
you
said
glorifying.
tag.
And you
It's a
glorifying.
joke. It's a joke.
So does that mean that you're a side chick?
Well,
Nah.
no.
Nah.
Well, of course you can't really take someone. You know, so that's
You can't.
no, because
You can't.
but mentally they're already gone if they can step
The
out.
only thing you can take is kids, and that's because you can pick them up.
This nigga's stupid. I don't agree with that.
But when it comes to relationship,
The only-
if they want to leave, they're gonna leave.
They're
You don't.
gonna leave.
I don't.
If they
make you.
already out, you
You
saying
can't take them. Like I'm saying,
unless they're already out.
exactly.
I don't-
emotionally.
I don't
They have to
agree
already
with
be
that.
gone.
You gotta
Because
already be
think
disengaged from your relationship.
Think about it. If someone that you've been stuck on, I've listened to the previous podcast, so you know someone that you was stuck on for years, so y'all had this back and forth thing. No one could, once you got with her, no one could take you from her because you were there mentally and emotionally, not just physically.
Yep.
But then when you were done, you was out. She couldn't have changed your mind. Nobody else could have changed your mind. Like, oh, like that's just what you wanted to do. No one could take you though from her.
If Beyonce came in right now, I am going. I am going. I'm sorry.
Beyonce didn't take you. You wanted to leave.
See, because
Because-
you already saying it.
Because of Beyonce.
Yeah.
Don't
It's not that I
blame-
want to leave.
Don't blame your inability to stay on somebody else.
It's not an inability.
It
It's your
is.
choice. It's a choice.
It's
So
a
if you-
choice. Is a choice inability?
Yeah.
I have the
I'm-
ability to do
I'm-
it,
I'm
but
not
if I
saying
have the
inability.
choice not to, then I don't want to do it.
Then you
I'm just
stayed.
saying.
But if you
I'm just-
leave, your inability to stay is not based on Beyonce. It's based on your own inability to stay. That's what's called taking control of your own actions, Victor. You know, taking responsibility. You know, that's a thing.
Just
that
because
men
you're talking
do.
like this, don't mean
know?
that you're correct. So you
You
can
know?
stop talking like that.
You gotta take responsibility.
You get on my last fucking nerves. I just want you to know that.
Well, that's a lot of nerves. You have billions of nerves.
Hella nerves.
She getting on my nerves too. All right. She getting on my nerves.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, but that whole conversation was intriguing. Not the side chick or whatever. It was about y'all know what the fuck we were just talking about. What else had me intrigued was in our group message. You talked about calling you Father Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Please explain that.
My new religion, man. I'm beardism.
Really?
Who?
Beardism.
Beardism.
Oh,
Yeah,
beard.
see,
I thought you meant.
There's a hatred with certain groups where when you join shit, like if I join UPS, they want me to cut my beard. If I join the Army, they want me to cut my beard. Nigga, fuck that. It's part of my religion.
I mean, it's a part
Would
of
you
my life.
de-man a lion, nigga? No.
It's been done.
But would you? Should you? No.
Yeah, you should.
Well, should that's a moral ethics type of argument.
So you don't de-beard us.
See, when he first said religion, right?
Father Ty, we believe that the beard is the holiest thing.
Okay. So
And it's only niggas like you who can't grow a full beard who don't understand the power of this religion, right?
I'm gonna take a
Jews
shot.
and Gentiles is
feel
what I'm
that one
talking about, you
'cause
know.
I'm not all
Shiites
in
and
either.
that okay, Shiites and Muslims. That's how I mean Shiites and Sunnis. That's how we splitting this shit up, you know what I'm saying? The truths and the
He even
falses.
took it to Shiite.
so he's shitting on us basically is what he doing right now. Okay.
What do you think you doing?
Yeah.
Well,
Smooth
on
skins
side
versus
note,
the hairy
Black
boys.
castor oil, coconut oil will help y'all out.
Trust me, I tried all that.
I keep telling them eat more booty.
Oh, well.
You got to eat. Look, any of you niggas out there trying to grow a beard, man, you gotta
He's
eat
not supposed to
your.
eat.
You gotta eat your
This
fruits
is-
and
This
your
is
veggies.
dark
That's a
skin
myth.
nigga logic.
Yeah, that's a myth.
You gotta eat your
I've been
fruits
eating.
Hold on, wait a
I've
minute.
and
been.
your veggies.
Hold on.
I've been
Wait a
eating
Your
pussy
fruits?
since I was 13.
Your
bro.
fruit is that peach, boy. Eat that peach, and that veg is that ass, boy. Get your fruits and veggies in.
That
I
sound
mean,
like
I
rape,
do
but-
believe it's a
Huh?
level of
What?
grown that you
What-
have
who
to
made you
have
do
to
that?
get your ass ate.
No, it
How
wasn't
old was
me.
the other girl?
It wasn't.
Because
she
not
was 13.
everybody's
Oh.
that is the big.
You thought?
I won't say
This nigga don't eat ass.
I won't
Say
say
what?
I won't say
No.
that's the biggest pet peeve, but it's definitely a pet peeve of mine. Like when you're dating or talking to someone, they're like, "Oh, I'm a freak," and they're nothing.
But you don't eat ass.
or you.
That's basic level
No.
freak shit.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
You
does
have to eat the
does
booty.
everybody
Like
does
eating ass is Goku and base
Look,
Super Saiyan.
I
does
eat
everybody
ass.
freak the same though?
No, but I'm just saying like the
I
general.
eat ass, but it's a sacred thing, bro. You
Yeah,
can't
you-
just be eating everybody ass out here.
Okay,
This
so
is
if you
true.
tell a
This is
girl
true.
you a
This is
freak,
true.
you not lying. It's just a sacred thing.
Yes.
That's
But
what I'm
I-
saying.
But no, cause like in my experience, like was this chick and
So you
she-
eat booty?
I'm not opposed to it. I like mine ate.
Don't do
But
that.
I like mine 8
Ignore
too.
it.
I have
Ignore
not
it.
done
Just push that.
I like
push
mine
that.
8
I've
too.
never had my
Push
ass.
that. Push
ate.
that. Just push it. You don't know why you're doing it. You don't know why you're doing it. Just push it.
We eat ass. You like our ass is 8.
Well, I have not ate ass yet. I have not partaken.
You have never ate the cheeks.
No, because I have not met someone who I feel like.
You gotta meet
It's
somebody to do that. Damn.
This nigga is a serial ass eater.
I goddamn am.
That's fine. Like, I'm
Boy,
not
back
saying,
in my
All
day.
part of
Wait,
his
I'm
belief.
not. I'm not
Back
saying
in
I,
my day.
That's
all
a part
part
of
of his
beardism.
religion.
Yeah,
That's
that's
part of
part of
beardism.
beardism.
I'm not saying I
Beardism.
wouldn't. I'm saying it's. You gotta be fucking magnificent. Like, I'm not gonna just eat your ass. Like, but on the same note, I expect mine to get ate. If that makes sense. I mean, yes, it's a double standard, but that's okay. It is what it is. But no, I met someone. She was like, she a freak, because I was like, I guess, going back to it was supposed to be a one night stand.
Supposed to be.
Yeah,
It turned
and she
into
got
more?
too attached. She turned
That's the
into a
one in
stalker.
Maryland Heights.
No, that's
Oh.
a different.
That's
She
the
lived
one
out
that's
the
You know
state.
what?
She lived
No,
out the
nigga.
state.
No, nigga. She got hoes, bro. Let's
Oh,
get.
no.
We
Don't
might
get it
as well
twisted, bro.
segue that into the
Right.
conversation we was having in our group chat then.
Let's-
What's the proper etiquette for a one night stand? I actually believe.
No
Even-
cuddling. You gotta leave right after. And, sorry, I
Damn,
felt
she
It's
got
the
so
truth,
aggressive.
though. It's the
But
truth.
continue.
She's
I haven't
nothing
disagreed.
wrong.
Yeah, I
Okay.
haven't disagreed
Yeah,
yet. Keep going.
Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. Everybody say 2 etiquettes that you think is a etiquette of a one night
It
stand.
might
We
be
can start with
it
the
might
guests.
Be, we
Start
might
with the
have
ladies.
to actually have the same thing.
If you do, then either repeat it or say something different.
All right, start with the guests.
2 etiquettes of one night stand. Be timely.
When you say that, what you mean? Like
Yeah.
show up on time or like
Be on time.
Or come
and
on
leave
time.
on time. Be on time and leave on time. Like, it's not a. And when I say leave on time, like after we're done, like you gotta go. Bye.
That's a nigga, bro. But go ahead.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
real though.
That's some real shit, bro. Go ahead.
The second thing is go all out.
No, that's where we.
Because if I'm gonna add another body to my list,
I'm going everything.
bitch, make
That-
it worth it.
That's.
Put the mad cheeks up and let me eat them.
All right, Tyree. Go ahead, Tyree.
I'm not gonna agree with the being on time thing. That's just because I'm a sensitive kind of nigga.
You got a pen and paper?
If
Oh,
you
that-
you come over
Apple
and
Notes.
it's a one night stand, most likely you staying the night. I don't want you leaving after a certain time.
That's not a one-night stand.
Bitch,
It
fuck
still
you
is
and
a
your
one night
safety.
stand. Fuck
Hey.
you mean?
Fuck you and your safety.
Fuck a one night stand for me is
Damn.
one night stand with a complimentary stay.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it
No.
is.
That's what it
especially
is, damn.
especially because my thing is if it's a one night stand and it's good at night, I want it in the morning
I got
too.
it.
Okay.
So that would be my second etiquette. You don't have to leave, but if you don't leave, I'm expecting morning sex.
Then that's not a one-night stand.
That's still you don't obviously know what the fuck a one night stand is.
No.
How you gonna get mad for
Still
me
having sex
disagreeing with you?
Still, because that's still a
Wait a
one
minute,
night
let her
stand.
finish.
Yeah,
We
I'ma
just
let her-
all
If you
say
meet
our-
a girl, if I meet a girl tonight and we go fuck, and then she comes back, when she comes back to the place and we fuck, and then we wake up and fuck again, and then we leave, that's still a one night stand.
You don't know
I
what a
don't
one
agree.
night stand is.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Go ahead, Nigel.
What do y'all think a one night stand is?
Hold on,
One night.
let's go around. Go ahead, Nigel.
Y'all do know the
One
night going to the
stand.
morning.
That's not. Go ahead, Nigel.
After you wake up, that's not the night no more. That's not the same night.
Let Nigel go. Let Nigel go.
Okay.
One night stand. One, you have to leave after sex. That's the one thing I'm gonna have to agree with. And don't ask to use shit in my house.
Boom.
Don't ask for shit, bitch. Leave.
Preach, my brother.
Yes.
Don't
Yes,
ask for
I
nothing.
felt that.
You can't eat shit. I ain't got
No.
nothing in my refrigerator.
No, you can't use my outlet.
No.
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 Damn.
Stop asking for shit.
Damn.
Watch TV. Here, let me just put a movie we seen. You seen this already? Cool.
You got an
Stop
extra iPhone
Ain't
charger?
no
Bitch,
cutting.
no.
No, I do, but you can't use
Yeah,
it.
you don't need a blanket.
She gonna fuck it up
None
like you
of
got
that
an
shit.
Android?
We gon', you know what I'm saying? Stop asking for shit.
All right,
Yeah.
so it's my turn.
Mhm.
All right. I agreed with y'all in certain instances. She can use the charger outlet, my nigga, because if she got to call a ride, like hurry up and if your phone dead,
Call a ride.
bruh,
You're not getting dropped off, bitch. I'm
Right.
sorry. You
I'm just saying, bro. Like she can use
Because
the
I'm not
charger.
taking you home.
All right,
Yeah,
so
either I'm coming over there or you coming over here, but one
Right.
of us driving.
all right, so one, she can use a charger outlet. Two, what you say that pissed me off? What was your
I said
two?
be timely and go all out.
Go all out. I'm not. I just want my nut. I don't give a fuck about yours. And
I feel that. I
Yeah,
feel that.
I don't
'cause I
give a-
had one night stands like that before. I feel that.
yeah, I don't
But
give a
that
fuck.
takes the point of- That now.
But I've
No,
even
the
had one night
point-
stands done to me like that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
You know what
The
I'm saying?
point a one night stand for me is to get mine off. I don't give a fuck about if you come or not. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And you,
I say the sex is built off how we texting.
I'll
will
give you
say
that.
that.
I'll give you that. If we got a nice conversation going on, I might care if you come.
If your
now.
sex vibe match mine, bitch, I might.
But
take
if
it
you
up
if
to
you
that
talking to
level.
me like how I'm talking to you, because I'm talking to you like, look, I'm finna come in, boom, 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 boom. If you like, yeah, that's what we doing. Then I don't give a fuck if you come. But if you like, yeah, you know, I've been trying to fuck for a minute now.
I'm not coming like that,
No.
period.
It's been girls. Come on.
I'll be like, hey, no, I've walked up to someone like in Walmart. It's like, hey, I think you're pretty attractive, but no, I don't want a relationship, so I don't want to build. But I would like a consistent fuck buddy. Are you down or not?
That's some real nigga shit. I ain't never did no shit like that, bro. And I'm a real nigga, and I ain't never did no shit like that.
Her family was like that, but my thing is, I respect honesty a lot more. I'll never take your choice away. I don't move like that, because if you're honest with someone, you give them the choice to either stay or deal with it or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they choose to, then the fault is on them.
Okay, but back to me. No, back to you. A one night stand, in my opinion, yeah, I agree with that too. A one night stand to me is you fuck that one time. A one night stand is one time having sex. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can have rounds, you know. Mm-hmm. And round doesn't mean have sex that night and then continue on to the morning. Round mean, all right, excuse me, I'm burping. Taking like a 5-minute break, a 10-minute break or something like that. But
you saying it, you don't consider fucking, going to sleep, wake up in the morning.
Yeah, having a full bone. Let me brush my teeth real quick. And then go again. No, that's not.
First of all, my morning sex don't consist of brushing my teeth.
Fuck? No,
wait a minute.
I was just using
my morning sex. What the?
I
wake up, my dick hard. What you? I see
let
that.
Let me talk.
Wait a minute. So you eating pussy with dragon breath?
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
Let me talk.
Got a shower.
No. At least mouthwash.
We still got a shower.
Yo, check.
Okay, I'm
check
sorry.
me out.
We still got a shower.
Check me out. All right, look. I disagree. I cannot roll over and have sex, bro. I have to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
And you have to brush your teeth.
I mean, that may have been how back shots were created, though.
This is my thing. I don't always kiss during
This
sex.
nigga's cold.
I have to kiss during sex.
No, I have to.
Especially for
I
a
have to
one-night
kiss.
stand.
I
do
kiss.
not like
Especially if she got some.
Now I can kiss on the body, but you do not kiss me.
Exactly.
No, look, and this is why I said I have to. I have to kiss, because me personally, when I'm going for somebody, it's usually because they have a pretty smile and nice lips. And nice eyes, or if I just cancel the eyes, it's lips and a smile, and I want to kiss that, bro. I can't have sex without
If she
kissing.
got some nice lips, I want her to dome a nigga.
Yeah.
That's a must.
That's a must.
That's a must. But I have to
And while you
have
sucking
sex.
my dick, I'm looking at them lips.
Like, damn, look at this fine ass bitch that everybody
All right, but back to my two etiquettes. My two etiquettes were, one. Dang, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, I'm back.
He bit all earth.
My two etiquettes are, one, leave. Right after we done, like how you was saying, no cuddling. Don't try to spark up a conversation to try to keep the night going.
Yeah.
You got yours, I got mine, you out. Yeah.
Baby.
And two, don't hit me up after that. A one night stand.
Wait a minute, dog.
If it's a one night stand, how can you continue on?
No. But then it's no longer
breaks.
a one night stand though. But that first time is a one night stand. That doesn't like you ain't never met nobody like it was supposed to be a one night stand, but the sex was bomb. And then
that's what you said. It was. That's what you said. That's what you said. It was supposed to be a one night stand.
No, how about having multiple one night stands with that person? That's a thing.
I don't agree with that one.
That's a friend with benefit.
I looked up the definition. That's not a one night stand.
That's a friend with
the first night would be, but after that, the idea is not to have any kind of sexual encounters
ever again.
after that.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
However, you can still have sex in the morning.
That's
My
yours.
nigga was-
That's
Hey.
theirs. I don't give a fuck about them. I'm talking about me.
You
Once
engaged-
I fuck you that one time, get out of my house. You're not spending the night.
But honestly,
I give you
with
that.
the
No,
one night stands,
no,
though, I'd
you can
rather
spend it.
because
No,
I know
no,
how
no,
I
no,
am
don't spend it
and
on
I know how other people can be. So in order, hey, I'll come to you
Yeah, that's
because
what
I
I'm
got
saying.
my own car,
Yes.
and I know as soon as I'm
That's what
done,
I'm
I'm finna
saying.
shake. I'm not gonna talk to you,
Oh,
and I'm finna block your number.
I've done
You
it.
blocking numbers?
My block list is
done
hella
it.
full
I've done
Why,
it.
what's the point of
It's
blocking the
real.
number?
to prevent them from contacting me.
Exactly.
Let me show you my block list.
Did I
Hold
not
on.
just say do not contact me
Fuck
ever again?
that. If I perform in the game and the coaches see me and they
But
want to
like,
put me
if-
on the team, nigga, draft me.
No,
nigga.
but if it's good, then no, I'm not gonna block them. I'm gonna be like later on or another day. Hey, what's
The
up?
reason why,
Or
if I
DTF.
have a one night,
I feel like if it's good, I saved your number.
I feel like, and this is me.
honest with you, because I don't save one night stands.
I can't
Regard-
tell-
I don't save
regardless-
your number till
I
you
can't
get
really
regardless
tell
of
if it's
if
good
it
till the
was-
second time.
Regardless if it was good or not, I don't save the number because I can always just go out and get another one.
Well, I don't save numbers.
That's why I
period,
have
so.
morning sex. Because if we having a one night stand, 9 times out of 10, I'm drunk. So, my body on autopilot. I'm not fucking you. Drunk Ty is fucking you. That's you getting that
Drunk
bomb
Ty-
I
ass
just
D
don't
from.
want to cuddle.
So,
after-
when
after
sober Ty
that.
switch over, it's
I'm
like,
not
all right,
with
nigga,
you, man.
tag team. I got to get in and see how this shit tastes.
I don't want to lay next to you. Like, I've had a girl stay after, and I just was sitting there like, why is she here?
On my mama.
You know what I'm saying? And that was before
This is-
I knew to kick a bitch
This
out.
is
my
my
mama.
block list.
Oh, you just like other girls to do not answer 1, do not answer 2, do not answer 3.
Oh my gosh.
She even got fuck this dumb ass nigga.
No, I said it says
Dummy fuck ass
nigga.
nigga. That's what it says. Damn. Damn.
I don't like.
That's all the people she had one night stands with.
No. Wow.
Oh, we get flagrant over here, baby. we get flagrant over here,
I wouldn't
baby.
say that's it. No.
Hold on, y'all seen Schindler's List? Longer.
Damn. She just pulled out a fucking scroll, my nigga. She just the long ass sheet,
Those
bro.
are not all one night stands. Those are just people who get on my nerves.
What future mixtape called 42 Nights?
No. All right.
I never say Tyree is funny, but that shit was funny as fuck, bro.
I am fucking hollering. All right. Wait a minute. You know
Didn't.
Oh,
that
y'all
shit
know,
was
y'all know we
funny.
good here on the fucking verbal
that's
vitamin,
all right.
baby.
That's all right, cause payback comes back around.
Oh man.
But no, I don't know. Like one night stand is, I mean, it can continue, but it's that initial time is supposed to be a one night stand.
All right, so this is gonna be a good question. With you being gay,
Oh, I got a good question. Oh, I was just about to have a good
With
Bring
you being
it.
gay,
I love these questions.
I want to see, do you look for girls in a one night stand the same way we pick girls in a one night stand?
Well, personally, my preference is I want a fat ass and I want.
She has to be 5'2".
I prefer taller people because I'm 5'3".
One night stands is when
You
I pick
5'3"?
my pink more when I pick my
I didn't know she
opportunity
was
for
that short.
friends.
You looked hella tall when I looked over. I was
That's
like,
just because she's taller than you.
I'm taller than
Ooh.
5'3", but okay.
Okay, well,
5'4".
so I like a fat ass. I like fat ass. What else did I look at? I mean, besides like the looks, man, I don't give a fuck with nobody
Oh my-
because that's the first.
They hella do.
Oh, my mama,
That's the
bro.
first thing I
hate
see.
people who say looks don't matter. Yes.
Now,
They
granted,
say you gotta
it's
get to
not
know
the
your
big,
personality first.
And
How
that's
you
why
get to
niggas
know
got
her?
ugly
right.
kids.
The thing that attracted me to you to walk up to you is
With
your
that
your
face.
Or
So
that ass.
Or
That
that ass. I'm
ass.
be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've looked past his face for some ass.
You heard me?
Be like, damn.
I was finna say I have it, but I knew you was gonna call me a liar as soon as
Yes,
I.
I'm gonna call you a liar.
Ass or titty man.
And I just looked at her the other day and was like, I was like, who the fuck is this? And I was like,
Evidence,
her.
bro.
He said,
All right, wait.
That was like a face. Oh, my bad.
All right, for the listeners, me and Nigel are Eskimo brothers, and one of the girls that we share in common is just like.
Explain
bruh.
Eskimo brothers.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not even the one I was talking about.
Oh.
Oh wow.
That's not even the one I was talking
we got-
about.
Before you go
sharing
into that,
bitches is just a
explain.
fact.
Okay,
Pastime.
Eskimo brothers is when you and a guy that it's not you, not necessarily you and a homeboy. It's you and a guy that you just know on any kind of level have fucked the same girl.
But that's St. Louis shit. So everybody Eskimo brothers and sisters. We Eskimo
Oh, it's
family.
a, it's
in
a
St.
whole
Louis.
web. It's a whole web. It's a
St.
whole
Louis is
fucking web.
very, very small.
Very
Very
man. I can't say
And
names.
everybody in their whole face.
Boy,
Yeah.
it's plastic. Plastic credit cards, plastic dicks. They like plastic.
Actually, mine is not plastic; it's silicone.
Oh. Okay.
Your credit card?
I just working with you.
That was good. That was good. So growing up, I did not grow up around any gay or lesbian couples. So I didn't know what it was. Me being older, looking back, oh yeah, I was gay as fuck.
That's funny that you said that because I didn't meet my first gay person until high school.
I've been around
Really?
gays my whole life. I got a family full of them.
I didn't know
Wow.
him until high school.
My
Yeah,
family
I
ain't
wasn't
full
really
of
around-
them motherfuckers.
Family
but-
full of
I got
hoes.
this one. This one.
Nah,
it's
like-
the
It's
couple,
It's funny
but
that you said that
they-
because I just found out that one of my cousins been gay since I was little.
I got gay cousins, gay
I got
aunties,
a-
gay uncles.
I got a gay cousin
And
who
she
do
a-
her, got a whole salon with a
she a-
gay crew.
Yeah,
Two
she
of
a-
my
Gay crew.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
a she a full blown stud, but this whole time I thought it was like my boy cousin.
I have
Until
no
I got
stud.
older, I was like,
Oh.
oh, that's a girl.
How
that's
you
not
been
true, that's
been
not
moving
true.
like
That's like,
that?
oh,
We
that's a
have
girl.
one stud in my family.
No,
Oh,
she
goodness.
She's a
This
bona
nigga
fide
at the family
stud.
reunion looking like
Is that titties?
And
my
she
nigga?
already came, she finally got into her titties one day, and I was like, oh shit. I was like,
That's not
So this
Terrell.
nigga
That's
like, damn.
I
Teresa.
said, my nigga, you getting fat as fuck, bro. You need to work out. Like, and
He hit the titty.
I said, fat ass nigga. She was like, I can say he because it's a he. I said, nigga, what the? He was like, nigga, what the fuck? I was like, bro,
Boy,
you a
I,
fat ass.
you
He's
would
like, I have titties. It's like, you a boy. It's like, I'm a girl. I was like, oh shit.
Why you saying like that?
You see my face?
Yeah,
Yo?
like we were
I
just
was
like you flick
confused,
the
bro.
titty.
Sexually harassed?
Are you touched the nipple, my nigga?
I thought it was a nigga.
take
Nah.
that incest shit back down south, boy.
Back to
See,
Alabama.
I thought it was a nigga.
It was
But,
a nigga, bro.
So, like, prime example, I mean, looking back, so between the grades of 3rd and 5th grade, I remember it was August 12th that I stopped doing this, and it was a sunny day outside. It was pretty warm, and it was a white woman I did it to.
First of all, how she describing this story is hella funny. Bro.
Actually,
it was
believe-
so warm outside. I think it was like 86
Believe it or not,
degrees.
a bit traumatic experiences
Make
for a
you
lot of
remember
people.
everything.
You remember almost every detail when it comes to describing it, because it was that traumatic for you. But nonetheless, so for a while, I would like. This is a bit much, but I would look at females' vaginal area and would be like, I wonder what it tastes like.
Me too.
But no, this is me. This is me being younger, like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade.
Me too.
Oh,
I used to
I don't
think.
watch
I used
the
to
porn.
think.
No, I'm
it was
playing.
nasty.
I didn't know. I
But-
didn't even have sexual.
I didn't know
thoughts
what it
until,
was
like,
called. I didn't know that
8th grade.
like what the
Really?
7th grade.
I didn't know what the area was called. I didn't know what it was. But then I'd be like, and then like a taste would come in my mouth, and then to go about my damn day, whatever. I did it August 12th.
In 3rd or 5th grade.
This was 5th grade for me. And I did it, and the nastiest taste came in my mouth, and I never did it again.
Did it taste like a battery?
It tastes like crayons because you was only in 5th grade.
I don't know.
That was an LEU, bro. We was waiting on your joke, bro. He's like, I'm just.
But no,
listening.
Yeah, I
but
was
because of
listening.
that, I never did it
My niggas
again.
be like Play-Doh.
Me looking back on that, what kind of gay shit was I on? But me growing up, I just, everybody thinks like that. And just, but if you gotta say that shit, then that's not right either.
Right.
So when I didn't say I was bisexual until like I was out of high school, because I would have an argument with my best friend and her baby daddy, or current boyfriend at the time. They be like, "You gay as fuck." I'm like, "No, I'm scared to eat pussy." Like, I can't. That's what lesbians do. They eat the box. I just didn't know what I was doing, but I tried to do my research, watch porn. I was told to do it in the alphabet, and then when I finally did it, it's like, oh shit, this shit is gracious.
Do it. And I think everybody, when they first being taught, everybody use the alphabet.
Shit,
Now,
that
I
bitch
have
got
a question.
stuck on D.
I have a question. I understand women have sexual pleasures with other women. Why give the emotions away to a woman?
I don't understand your question.
Like you don't have no association with men.
No.
That's what I'm saying. You have emotion for only women.
Yes.
All right, I don't understand that.
So it's the equivalent of, say, you said you didn't like a Philly steak hot pocket earlier, right? Vic could possibly.
If it's a dude, that's not true.
Vic like beef.
That's why you heard what I said, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
heard what I said, right?
Yeah.
That's why I put that in the airways before you even got his joke
it's
off.
equivalent. Like you all both may like Hot Pockets. You just like something different. You like that, but it still satisfies your hunger.
But you
or
don't
your
like
snack.
Hot Pockets. You like pizza rolls.
Hey, that's hella funny, bro. When you think about it,
That's what
hella
I'm
funny.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You
I
get
love
what I'm saying
it.
now?
No, I get what you said. It was just
Why fall in love with pizza rolls? I understand
The
you
same
like
reason
them.
why
can
you
dab
did.
into
Yeah,
it, but
I'm
no,
just-
but you
I'm
can
just-
dab into pizza rolls.
I'm
But
just-
why fall in love with pizza
The
rolls?
same reason why you did.
so.
I mean, I
The
get
same
it.
reason why
So
she would
the-
fall in
the-
love with a
my
woman
point behind
is the
that-
same reason why you would fall in love with a woman.
No,
They
because then
personalities.
Yeah, well, not just that, but that ass, but.
Real talk. That's real talk.
But no, my point was you both like something different, but it both satisfies your hunger for that moment. And it's Hot Pockets. It's the same brand, I guess is the best way to put it, but it's different varieties.
Okay, so if we going off same brand,
Mhm.
why not? Because you still like being penetrated.
Mhm.
Why not get a bisexual male who acts feminine?
Is it you hate?
Absolutely the fuck not. First of all, I'm sorry. I mean, I just
What is it about the
What is it
men?
I'm not mentally attracted to males. So I see a picture of a penis and I'm like, oh no.
But you get penetrated by fake.
See,
Because
hold on.
I'm a woman, so my body was made for penetration.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
So you can still use a finger.
Mhm.
That's a form of being penetrated,
So you
and my spot can still be stimulated.
right? I get that, but
Right. So, but seeing a male do it, smelling male pheromones, that's not
Okay,
attractive to me.
okay,
That's a
okay.
turn off.
Okay.
I learned all
Mentally-
of this. I learned
Okay.
all of this type of shit when I looked
Now
up.
that's the root.
what
of
was
what I
they?
was trying to get?
What
to.
was
I know
they
what's
using
coming.
before
Yeah.
they started actually like making dildos and shit?
They were
Shit, no, I looked up that and I'm like, that's how I know like
Oh,
they just
okay.
really just don't fuck with dick.
Yeah.
Like girls have been finding shit to penetrate themselves with for centuries.
Mhm.
The girls who just really don't fuck with dick.
So it's not
It's
it's not a hard thing. It's in the mental.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
to the point where if you the thought of being
Well, the
with a
heart
man-
is the mental.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But for anyone listening, if someone tells you that
Your
they turn
emotions don't
gay-
come from your heart. Your emotions are in your mind.
If
Yeah.
anyone tells
It's
you
all
that they
mental.
turned gay because males did them wrong, they're fucking lying. They liked it from the jump. Just
You goddamn right. They just didn't explore it.
exactly.
And
I
so
kinda
many men.
disagree with
Hold
that.
on, wait. They could tie
What
that
about
on to
niggas
this.
who get raped
So
by
many-
niggas?
No, wait,
I've been
wait.
raped and molested. Now, granted, every situation affects people differently. So I'm saying in the sense where people be like, oh, niggas broke my heart.
My baby daddy
That-
cheated on me, so
So
I
I'm
started
a-
dating this
We're-
stud.
us lesbians or dykes, we will do you worse.
Yeah.
And that's yeah.
I'm gonna do you a lot worse, especially
Yeah.
if I don't fuck with you like that. Like, that's just it. Not to say all of them are not shit, and I'm not saying I'm not shit, which I kind of not. But what I'm saying is, if someone says that, they're lying.
I was trying to figure
I know-
out
look.
if you was the male or the female.
I'm a feminine woman.
I
Nah,
know
you're
one.
definitely the nigga in the
I know
relationship.
one dyke,
She
right?
got the nigga mindset
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, definitely the nigga in the
I
Wow.
know one dyke that if men are dogs, she's a straight bitch. Will dog females out. Worse than any of us could ever did. And she only go with
Excuse
bitches.
me?
She only go with bitches
Look,
with kids.
I'm in a
Because she likes to
relationship
get their
right now,
kids
and I shouldn't
invested in
take-
her bullshit.
I shouldn't
Yeah,
take
that's
pride
too
in
much.
it. You said, wait, what you just say?
She likes to get the kids. She only go for the kids. She only go for girls with kids because she likes to get the kids. Like,
Right, that's
you know how they'll come in on a single mother, start taking care of the kids and shit. Now the kids got a
Step
auntie.
That's crazy.
What you mean?
Well,
That's just like
Auntie.
no, like they call her auntie. Like the
you know
kids
how
are
your mom
thinking
have
that's
a
their best friend.
She be like, that's
yeah.
your auntie.
Yeah.
But because they're closer and to explain them being together,
Because they
all
don't
the
want to.
time.
They don't want to be
Oh,
like,
I got
this
you.
is my.
The
girl.
same way like girls.
I never had that.
Same way like
situation
girls be like,
happen
oh, this
to me.
just your
Yeah,
other uncle.
Oh,
Well, bitch, shit, where this nigga was at the family reunion. He don't know Big Mama.
When it comes to labels in the LGBT community, though, when it comes to lesbians, I am a fan. Like,
But like,
I talk a lot of shit, and while it is my mindset, I like to be dominated. Actually,
That is
by films?
turned me on.
No.
A little bit.
no. See, I'll
Just a little
fuck a
bit.
film, but I won't date a film. Believe it or not.
Understandable.
Like, I'm
Did you
still
hear
a.
me?
I'd fuck a hood chick. I wouldn't date a hood chick. Understandable.
I'll fuck a femme all day long. Like, I'll strap her out. I'll fuck her. But I won't date her. Because in the long run, like, I don't want to be the dominant one. Like, I don't really, okay. And then I don't wear makeup. So makeup on the sink and shit, that's gonna irritate me. No. Studs, I don't really have to worry about that shit.
So you like studs?
Yes, and it's not to say all studs
Bull
are
dagger.
dominant.
Is that the
Bull
proper?
dagger.
Yeah. Now you heard our podcast, and we said a lot of stuff, and homosexuality has came up in conversation a lot in our podcast.
Mhm.
Have we ever said anything that was disrespectful?
Disrespect is personal. It's perspective driven. So while I may not,
Do you think you?
I wasn't disrespected. No.
Do you think we said anything that others may find offensive?
It could have been taken offensively.
I know I did.
It could have been taken offensively, but you all also came back behind it with an explanation, or you also said, "Hey, I didn't mean this offensively for the listener." So it's really one of those things. You can't please everybody.
Does it get annoying hearing people have to apologize all the time? Like, look,
Yes.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, I hate that this society is driven, but caters to everyone's feelings. They treat everyone.
Especially now.
Yeah, they want to sugarcoat shit, and I'm not like that. Like, just tell me what it is, flat out. Once again, I want truth. I like the truth, so I'll take it or leave it. My thing is your job or that person's job to tell the truth, and whoever it is that's on the receiving end of it is their problem how they take it.
Cause
You can either take it like that or this.
Because the way our conversations have went, we'll preface everything by saying we don't have anything against the gay community, and then we'll get into the conversation. Is it annoying that every time we have to have a conversation about homosexuality, we have to preface it with that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hate when I don't believe in catering to people's feelings.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So you do feel like it's pandering or catering
to consistently apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, if they're offended by it, oh well.
Yeah, because that's what happened last episode. Last episode we were talking and homosexuality came up, and I kept on prefacing myself, and then I thought about it. I was like, look, I even said it on the podcast. I said, I'm not doing this no more. Y'all know how we feel about it. And hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm good. But timestamp that so you can cut all that out. But so yeah, last episode I kept talking.
The second option.
I kept talking about how my feelings are towards the gay community, because people say that since I'm a Christian and we have certain beliefs, just because you're a Christian, you have certain beliefs. That don't mean that every church is centered the same. Like my church, though.
Is it knowledge based?
What do you mean?
So is it based on like knowledge from that time? Like, what's the best way? So a knowledge based church is like I said, it's based off that. They go off their time. They go off what's written in the book specifically. There's no opinions about what's going on.
No.
Okay.
We go by the book. It's just we're understanding. Like we understand it was gay people then and it's gay people now. And when other churches are like, you shouldn't be gay and blah 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 blah, we don't like that. Like, our saying is come as you are. Now it's kind of a tricky situation. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky situation to talk about, because some Christians are split on the fence, whereas some Christians say that gay people aren't allowed to do this, they going to hell, blah, 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 blah. And there's other Christians who say everybody's accepted, even though we may not feel the same way about homosexuality. Everybody needs to be saved. Everybody needs to know God. In my opinion, everybody needs to know God, and everybody needs to have a certain relationship with Him. So it's just like this pandering shit. It's not that I'm trying to pander. It's just like just nowadays people try to kill you for your thoughts.
Yes.
And people look at me crazy because I am a Christian, and I say things like, "Look, gay people. I don't have a problem with it. Yes, I am a Christian, but at the same time, I don't care what other people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want everybody to have a relationship with God? Yes, but I know, as having common sense, everybody can't think the same as you.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to get that out there. All that pandering shit, I'm not doing that no more. Because y'all should know by now how I feel.
I mean, that's just people trying to find something to get mad about. You can't, like I said, you can't please everyone. I mean,
So basically, what you're saying is you hate gay people.
I hate you.
ooh, okay.
You're the only gay person that I hate right now.
That's cool because I'm very happy.
Happily gay, I know. But
Yeah.
So you gonna use gay twice. You gonna use happy twice.
you're happily a homosexual. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I am.
So it's the right person because yes, she is.
No, I was
Okay.
talking to. I know you are. I was
I
talking
know
to this
you
nigga.
are.
Yeah, I was talking to this nigga.
I was just
What
like,
you
shit, fuck it.
What you Christians say? No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
You know, but you
And
know.
you just a weapon of Satan, nigga.
Damn, that's rough. But go ahead.
Yikes. But you said that you know, it's the ones that's on the fence, but I feel like the ones, because I used to go to Salvation Army actually, believe it or not. So I tried to evangelize, I tried to do all of it, and it just something wasn't clicking for me, honestly. So
You tried to pray the gay away.
no, I didn't know it was me being gay. So no, I went to church, I evangelized like I was supposed to, tried to, you know, went to the camps, tried to respect my mother, all of that good shit.
That's what they
And
had
it's
you do?
just like I couldn't.
Went to
I don't have that faith to believe in that specific deity. Now I do believe something greater is up there because we are not the only thing. Like no one can tell me we are the only species ever. But
Right.
Why
do I
can't you
just
believe that?
believe
Why can't you believe
I
that?
believe
because it's the human race and then it's other forms of animals because we are animals as well, and there's so many things we don't understand. We have not
'cause-
discovered everything on the
Just
planet
because our
of the
knowledge
Earth.
is limited, why do you not believe that you are the greatest thing on this planet?
No, that's not what I said. I didn't say we weren't the greatest thing.
You know what you said?
I said it was something bigger
No, you said
besides
greater.
this. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I'm sorry.
Same thing.
I'm using
Just
them.
that's not on this earth.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Something-
saying it's more out there in the universe. It's more than just what meets the eye here or what our knowledge has found. That's what I believe.
That is what will keep me from believing in God. What our knowledge has found. We have a knowledge, quote unquote, of what we think is a God. Why is he
I just
what
believe
our
it's
knowledge
something-
conceives
I
of?
just believe it's something bigger out there than
Understandable.
me. Like, and it's not on the earth. It's not. It's something. I believe aliens exist. Because I mean, you can't tell me out of all the planets, out of all the universe, you know, no, you just can't.
Yeah.
No, it's more than just us here.
I
But
believe
those
evolution
ones that-
started-
The ones that talk about, you know, oh, they're an abomination, they're gay. Like, do you wear mixed linens? Do you wear polyester and cotton
Do you
together?
cheat on
Do
your wife?
No, right. Do you masturbate? Do you eat shrimp? Do you eat pork? I mean,
Yeah.
do you tithe 10% of your income every month? Oh, if not, then you're going to hell too.
Mhm.
You know,
I think that's bullshit. I think that is so bullshit.
I mean, it's just like you believe what you want to believe, but I also
Tyree almost died podcast.
That was for the laugh.
You want this time?
Yeah, this nigga
That was for
got
the laugh.
alcohol, cranberry juice, orange juice, semen all on his face.
ooh, I caught that. Ooh, Chile.
Oh shit.
I ain't even heard it.
Hey,
I
none
was
of my
trying to
business.
save 'em for one
And
time.
yeah, it goes back to if everybody just mind their business and live their own life, everything will work out just fine. Honestly, worry about self.
That's a constant sermon that I hear
Mhm.
is worry about yourself.
Because if you're busy with
Stay out of
yourself,
other people's business.
if you're busy with bettering yourself and moving yourself forward and fixing your flaws and what you got going on, you don't got time to worry about nobody else.
Yeah.
Truth be told.
You good though?
You alright? You alive?
I was for the laugh.
Your dick was too big for him.
What homo
Ooh,
shit you just said?
Chile.
No, I was saying
That's the fuck
that
I
dick
just
was too
thought.
big for you. That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I said
Only
it
gay
out loud.
person in the room besides her is you, Vic. You the one with the gay tooth.
That's still funny as hell. Like, I don't know if y'all heard previous podcasts what he said. That shit-
Basically,
I'm
Vic ain't got straight teeth and he ain't straight either.
Okay. No, but I know it's been a little chipper. You know, we've been having laughs and stuff, but I do.
Like your tooth.
Not funny. But I know, you know, we've been having a lighter note. But I do want to take a dark turn.
Go for
real
it, shoot.
quick. And I
Take
want
a
to talk
Tyree turn.
about what you brought up in the group message about the rapper.
Willie Bo.
Yeah, man.
Explain that to the people.
All right, so as much as I know, homeboy was asleep in Taco Bell with in the Taco Bell drive-thru, which I've done several times. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I fell asleep drunk in the Taco Bell parking lot several times. They will call the police on
Was
you.
he in drive-through or the parking lot?
The drive-thru. They will call the police on you. I've literally had. I went to go pick up some tacos when I was at Yum Yum Yeah house. Cause the Taco Bell ain't that far down.
Is that on her birth certificate? Nothing.
Yum Yum Yeah. Yeah, Yum Yum Yeah. Yum Yum Yeah Robinson.
Eminem Robinson. That's all funny.
Interesting.
It's actually Henderson. But Yum Yum Yeah. But I was at Yum Yum Yeah house when we was drinking.
That is so funny, bro. I'm trying not to laugh,
I'm
bro.
trying not to focus on that, but I mean, you could just change the
And
name.
she was like, yo, I want some Taco Bell. Me being drunk, me being pleasing. Shit, sure. I've had this police knock on my window because I fell asleep drunk. That's a liable Tyree move.
Now,
What they fucked up as, because he had the gun on his lap, if he's asleep, my nigga, you're a cop. Your job is to assess the situation and best approach the situation. That does not mean air out the fucking car.
I do believe that.
That
they
means
fucked up with-
put
How
him
many shots were fired?
over 60, I believe.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Because when he started to move, they thought he was going to go for the gun.
They said they didn't say over 60. It was over 20.
Damn, Devin ain't here to look it up.
It was over 20.
What's his name?
Willie Bo.
Billy Bo.
Regardless of 60 or 20, it's still overkill.
Yeah, it is. Now, they said that they tried to wake him up, and when he woke up, they told him to put his hands up, and he was non-responsive, and they saw him reaching for the gun.
Because he had it on his fucking lap.
Was the gun on his lap?
Yes.
Yeah, the gun was on his lap. They said they saw him reaching for the gun, and that's when they started shooting at the car.
Okay.
Now, as a police officer,
You're
they
trained
are
for those
trained
situations.
to do that
If
in
you
that
see
situation.
them reaching for a weapon.
So this.
But there, what's the better argument of it? What's the better argument is it should have been handled better. You know what I'm saying? They're trained to protect yourself at any cost. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If someone reached for their gun, you shoot first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Safety.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a fucked up story because it is overkill. But they brought up what it was like 6, and that what fucked me up was they put a car in front of his and a car behind his.
You know what
So
fucking...
he couldn't go nowhere.
So if you had the time to do that, then you had the time to.
If you had the
react
time to
differently.
see he had a gun on his
Exactly.
lap, you had the time to open up the door and take the gun, put him under...
They said they tried to open the door and it was locked. They did state that.
But if he had a drive-through, then
It's 4
Wouldn't the
fucking
window
windows
be
to a
down?
car. Bust
Yeah.
one of them motherfuckers.
He has a gun. All it took was you bust a window, he take his gun and just start shooting, and then it
Yeah.
really would have been a shootout. The gun is what makes it a hard case.
You make a good point.
It's unfortunate.
but do you have? Here's my thing.
What?
Do you have to shoot to kill?
Oh, they're trained
That's
to,
the
to
point.
protect yourself.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Why are you trained?
He's
to
in the driver's seat, so, like, literally, any shot that I can think of is going to be, like, think about it. You're in a driver's seat. Any shot they take at you, all of up here is exposed. It's a shoot-to-kill shot.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about this situation per se. I'm just talking about in general. Why are cops in America trained to shoot to kill, but in other countries they're not trained to shoot to kill?
That's been a question here lately.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Because in other countries,
They're really not.
they don't even have firearms like
Yeah, in
that. They
Japan,
have rubber bullets, or
Yeah.
some
Their
of them.
cars aren't even black or white. The motherfuckers are bright. They're bright colors.
You know the police is
cars.
coming for
Yeah,
you,
they
nigga.
make their cars bright, so if you need their help, you can spot their car quick. You know what I'm saying?
Like other countries, they don't. Some of them don't even have firearms. They have, if they do have one, it's rubber bullets.
It's just
and they're trained to. They're more trained to disarm you or what's the word I'm looking for? To subdue you. If they're gonna shoot at you, they're not gonna shoot chest up. They're not shooting chest up. But they train you to aim for the head, aim for the heart. And that's what I'm saying. Why in America we're trained to use one way of force and other countries, and obviously other countries, their stuff is working because they have a lower crime rate. And that's a fact.
Yeah. There's no arguing with that.
Like, I'm not saying that we have to agree with other countries, but we can
look at their examples.
Yeah,
I'm saying we definitely, for the progression of America, need to look at other countries and see what the fuck they're doing right.
They are looking at other countries. They're just looking at the wrong shit.
There you go.
They're paying attention to what they want to.
Like, Australia had one mass shooting. One.
We had 7 in 1 month.
One mass shooting, and they took all automatic weapons. And guess how many they had since then? None. And this was damn near over 10 years ago.
That's crazy to me, man.
Isn't it? The fact that that's come to such a...
But it's like, we cannot go back on our amendments. So it's like, we can't take people guns.
Exactly.
Why are the amendments not... Why is the Constitution? Because we are. If I'm not mistaken, amendments are made to be changed.
Those are changes to the original document.
Yeah, but they're not made to be changed. There's changes that can be made.
If you want to change, if you make an amendment that's contradicting another amendment, whichever one came last overrules it.
That's like saying if they was made to be changed, it's like saying, okay, yeah, we wasn't humans, but in the future, I think niggas gonna be considered humans.
So I think it's like the 12th or 13th one, or I think it's like you can vote or some shit like that.
Somewhere between the 13th and the 14th Amendment made us actual people.
Yeah. So, I don't know, because you can't go back. But on the same note, there should be nowhere anyone in this country or ever should have access or can get access to a fucking automatic rifle.
You should not fucking fear the police.
If this is true as well. Like, I fear for my brother's life every day. Like
the whole black people's whole fuck 12, you should not fear. If you are a law-abiding citizen, there is no reason why you should fear the police.
Exactly.
And the fact that a police pulls behind me and I feel like,
and I need to call somebody. I feel like I gotta call somebody just so they be on the phone.
Every time I have an encounter with a cop, I always have my phone with somebody else on the other line. Because you never know.
And
it shouldn't be like that.
It's just because if you kill me, you going to jail.
No, that's not always true.
But if Chad killed me, Chad ain't going to jail.
Actually, yeah. That stigma, that's not just happening with gun violence or police officers and black people. Like, it's happening with males. Like, that same attitude is applied to males raping females, females raping males. Like,
we don't talk about females raping males enough. People think that's not a thing.
Exactly. It is. It very much is. Because there's been multiple times that I've heard, like, older males, like, around my age, their mom's friend, best friend or something like that used to, like...
Yeah, it's desensitized because us will be like, oh, man, what you complaining for? You just got some pussy.
I'm cute enough to have this older lady on me. No, my nigga, she's a pedo.
She's our Shelly. Yes, definitely.
Whoo!
Shelly,
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I just got it.
Look,
I'm hella late.
The thing is, it could still be R. Kelly.
That's good. That's good.
This nigga.
Talk about equality. Huh.
Yeah,
Robert Kelly, Rachel Kelly. It still could be R. Kelly.
It's just crazy, man.
And I mean,
we always talk about it, but nobody ever come up with a solution for it. Do y'all have any solutions?
As far as I feel like, even with the black market, like, first of all, should be no more shipment of military personnel. Should only have
military grade weapons.
There you go.
Yeah, I completely
Because
agree.
it's okay to have weapons.
Let me cut
Because I plan on getting one.
Just let me cut you off right quick. And what I mean by that is, I used to work with a nigga. My nigga, so at my job where I work at, you know where I work at. We've been robbed before. We've been robbed many times, and I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna be robbed again. Just,
Y'all need to get another job.
we gonna knock on wood. All of the females in my life want me to. However, my loyalty to this job right now is because with
All
me
my
being
bitches care about me.
some of those are my mother and my grandmother.
Okay,
Chill
my
out.
fault. Relax.
My loyalty to this job is I got fired for being a nigga down at where I go to school at.
Okay.
This is a job in St. Louis where the whole staff is black. I ain't
Okay.
got that problem. If I get fired, it's because I'm late. It's because of some shit that I cannot control. I mean, there's some shit that I actually can control.
Okay.
When I got fired for being black, I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I am officially done working for white people.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Don't get caught up in it though. Not saying it's at your.
I'm
job.
officially done working for racist white people.
But I'm saying black people can be racist towards black people. As
Very
well.
true. Very true. But
So be careful with that. Is all I'm saying.
I work with a lot of. My job will hire ex-cons, all that shit.
That's awesome.
Just because of where we at. So one of the niggas they hired, he got fired about 3 weeks ago. You know, he's still my nigga. I ain't gonna even lie, he's still my nigga. But this nigga would always bring a backpack to work. One day, I'm like, hey, yo, James. I'm not gonna say his real name. Well,
As you shouldn't.
I'm gonna say his real name.
Don't.
Because his real name is my middle name and he only goes by his nickname. Or his son's
Don't say
name.
it still.
Don't say his real name.
Don't.
James.
Okay.
We got the same name.
Plenty of James out in the world. Go
James.
ahead.
It's plenty of James out in the world.
As long as you don't say
Go
where
ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So James would come to school. James would come to work, and I still don't even see where I work at. James would come to work with this backpack, and I'm with me being a closing manager. I'm like, James, what's in this backpack, bro? This nigga pulls out a semi-automatic rifle.
Well,
You
A
never,
semi-automatic
you
rifle, and
never
I'm
know,
like,
my nigga.
I'm looking at
He
this
just
motherfucker like, let
He
me
not
hold
okay.
it. He's like, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust niggas like you. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, you look like you'll get too happy with it. You goddamn right. But I had to ask him, why the fuck do you have that? Bro, I got
basic
haters,
reasoning.
bro.
Yeah.
I got haters, bro. Just that simple. I'm
Okay.
like, how do you get that?
I heard this-
People, just
Go
so
buy
you know,
it.
just because someone disagrees with you does not mean they're hating on you. I'm sorry.
I heard this theory that people who are for guns never shot a gun before, right?
Mhm.
And I kind of believe that.
Mhm.
And this is why. If you ever shot a gun,
This is the nigga with his gun. With the gun.
oh my lord. If for the people who ever shot a gun before, you don't even have to. It don't have to be an assault rifle or a shotgun. It could just be a 9mm gun. The first time you shoot that gun, you're gonna feel the power in your
Just
hand.
strapped to his back with his mom in the picture.
Like, you're gonna feel that power in your hand, and you're gonna realize, like, okay, now I will see why we need to take guns away,
Not
because
even-
they are that powerful.
But you know what? A lot of people, I think, because they're like, "Oh, if I have a gun, nobody hurt me." That's not necessarily true. You have to first, you have to know what you're shooting at. 1, 2, you have to have the aim. 3, just because it's an automatic does not mean you have the aim to do it.
You just got a better chance than
Yeah,
A
that-
miss, you know what I'm saying?
the recoil on automatic is stupid.
the funny thing is,
On some,
Because I
we-
used to be in the military,
oh, really?
and yeah. So
I'm going to the military.
really,
Yes.
really,
Yes.
that's an interesting topic.
That's actually something a lot of people don't know that they're going to find out on this episode then.
Ooh,
Yes.
huh?
I haven't even announced it on Facebook yet.
You just announced it.
Why? What? Okay, I'm sorry. Back to
If you want to timestamp that. It's a lot of timestamps going on right
We only
now.
had
What?
3.
What's wrong with
nigga.
that
We
one?
only had 3.
What's wrong with that one?
Because I don't know if he want to fully tell everybody about
Oh,
it.
but
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I was looking at that too. I was
And
looking
then
at some-
Bro, I thought it was
You
a
really-
full bag.
No, you let him set you up like that. This nigga
No,
ain't doubt,
it was not a setup, bro. Like, y'all know I be sharing this all the time, bro.
The nigga ate the last one talking about I thought. Nigga, no the fuck you did.
Bro,
He said
I
it,
sure
yeah.
was about to reach in and try to give me one
Look,
too,
it's some
bro.
motherfucking lifesaver gummies on the damn
The
table.
best candy in the fucking world, though.
They chill. But Vic gonna talk about
with,
it.
with the air
Are
in
you-
it.
are we
It's
serious?
an open bag with air in it.
But
I thought it was
don't
just
do it not
open.
look full.
It did look.
All right, then.
Because he wanted somebody to ask him for something.
He was waiting on this moment.
Whatever, dog. Y'all
But
trying to
I
send
think-
me
That
a
nigga used to do that to his siblings all the time.
I ate
But-
all my candy.
Because before I went to the military, I had never fired a weapon before ever. Like, ever. I had never even been around one. So I was scared as hell. And, I got scared as hell. And I was like, alright.
I knew it was going to happen.
But a lot of people don't also understand, like, the whole point of getting a weapon is if it comes down to it, it's going to be either you die or they die. Because my thing is, don't pull out a weapon on me if you don't plan on killing me, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's why I carry a knife.
I
But
will,
then-
yeah, I fuck with
I've
that.
been
know,
taught
'cause
that at a very young age. If you ever
If
have
you
a
gonna
gun,
pull it
the
out,
only
use
time
that
you pull it
bitch.
out is if you go
In
use
martial
it.
arts, right?
Don't be
Nah, my
scared
bad,
to
my
because they're for fuck that.
One of the things I learned in martial arts, do not carry a knife if you're not willing to stab somebody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's easier to shoot somebody than it is to stab somebody. So if you're not willing to stab them,
I've stabbed someone. It was pretty easy.
stab them with the intent to kill, opposed to
okay,
shooting them
okay.
from a distance.
What's the term for it?
And I mean, like,
Dang.
actually,
What?
Gotcha. Stabbing the kid.
When you
Yeah.
committed
I
a
just
crime
stabbed
back
him.
in the day, and then you start talking about it now.
Oh, I don't know the term.
Dang, I can't.
what is it?
What?
When you committed a crime back in the day, and then you started talking about it, like it's that
Double
grace
jeopardy?
No, that grace period.
That grace period don't apply to
Oh,
everything.
you're
so
talking
don't talk
about.
it.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
What
talking
the
about.
fuck is it called?
Wait a minute. Just give me a second.
That grace period don't apply, so don't talk about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like she just said, I stabbed somebody. Do we need a timestamp?
Oh.
No. You're fine. I don't give a fuck about none of that
okay.
shit. They ain't reported. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You just
They
went to
was
the
about
hospital and
that
got
I stabbed multiple people. It's gonna be all right. They alright. They ain't still alive.
You're now watching Channel 2 News. Word just got in breaking news that a local female just is going to jail for 30 years.
The motherfucker.
It got burned in the
They
back.
are
I
hot.
couldn't even talk.
Oh, they get hot.
But so with that being said, like, cause me personally, when I just said I'm gonna get a weapon, and it's gonna be in my car, people are shooting women nowadays. They're killing women and children. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna shoot them in their kneecaps first, try to slow them down, or at least get to the point where I can get away and remove myself. But if not, yes, I'm going to shoot you in your head, and I promise you I won't miss.
Have you ever been to a shooting range before?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you?
No, that's my actual plan this year.
I was about to say you need to go to one.
It's
should
fun.
go.
I'm gonna be
But that's
honest
one of the
with you.
reasons why I'm like,
I
joining
enjoy
the military is like,
Have you ever shot a gun?
yes.
Okay.
First time I shot a shotgun, it was on a New Year's Eve. Boy, it shook the shit out my body.
I never shot a
I shot a shotgun.
shotgun.
Shook the shit out my body. My nigga
I never
Eddie
shot
was
a
like,
shotgun.
Tari, are you
It's not-
okay?
it wasn't
My
as-
knees
It
went,
wasn't
ooh.
as hard as I thought it was gonna be.
No,
the
that
automatic
thing-
hurt. The automatic hurt my arm.
I didn't
more
hold it- I
than
hold
the
it-
shotgun did.
I held it wrong. That motherfucker almost took my shoulder off.
And a lot of people,
automatic
they don't
was
have the
just
proper
repetitive,
training.
and I was just
And
like,
what
damn.
other countries do is even though they're supposed to go through training, go through a class, it's not really explaining to them, like, are you willing to live with possibly killing somebody for the rest of your life on your conscience?
Yeah.
Because that fucks people up. Like, and people don't understand that.
I shot a sniper rifle before. Had a black eye for like 3-4 weeks.
The recoil.
Recoiled. Boom! Fucked me up.
The better it
It was
is.
fun though. I ain't even fake it. I took it like a champ. I only cried for like 5 minutes.
I know it hurt, though.
Yeah, that bitch
My
hurt
nigga
like a
like, my
motherfucker.
nigga like, look, my nigga, time step my crack.
No, but on a lighter
I'd
note.
have been too scared to look through the damn scope. I'm gonna be honest with you.
On a lighter note, how was y'all Valentine's Day? And if y'all did anything, what did you do?
I went to work.
Hey, bringing it up, I got a question. With that being said, do you think if say you're in a relationship, do you believe because it's Valentine's Day, you are obligated to have sex with your mate?
No.
No.
I mean, explain to me.
no.
Oh, no,
Because
sorry.
I mean, their body is still their body, so no. If they don't want it, or if they're not down for it, no.
I mean,
Well,
we get
There
it.
is no obligations just because it's a holiday. We gotta fuck.
And
No.
then it's a Hallmark holiday at that.
Exactly.
First of all, it was named because,
Well, if
The-
you both
the-
celebrate
the
that
little-
day,
while this is true, originally the holiday was named because the card companies weren't making any, Hallmark wasn't making any money between Christmas and I want to say
Easter, I believe.
Yeah, I want to say that.
It's either Easter or Mother's Day.
Yeah,
It's one of them.
It's Mother's Day.
'Cause I know exactly what you're talking about. It's one of them.
So they had to make up some holiday, and I mean, well, if you celebrate it, that's fine. But just like I don't. If you do that stuff with your mate all the time, then it one day doesn't make it special. That's just how I feel.
I would say
If they celebrated that day, makes it special for them.
True, but no, you can do special shit. If you cook my
From the
favorite dinner,
statuses I've
if
seen.
you cook my favorite dinner, make my favorite alcoholic drink, and we play Monopoly, and I whoop your ass. That's the perfect night for me.
I would say it's not required,
Think you whoop ass in
but
Monopoly?
it should be
Ass in Monopoly.
insinuated, and this
We're
is
gonna have to set
it's
that to the
expected
test.
because
Bet.
as the Valentine's Day go, we all know that it's mostly for the women.
Yeah.
Like it's
And that's
men,
what the fuck I don't like.
First of all, men don't give a fuck about Valentine's Day,
That's
and
not true.
and
You
most
care?
This is actually my favorite holiday. I enjoy making people smile. So it's only natural that this is something that I'm into.
okay, I get that, but some
You make me smile every day, Nigel.
You're a
that's
fag.
good. All right, so a lot of men do not like
But I love you
Val-
too,
a lot of men do not like Valentine's Day, and on Valentine's Day we go all out and don't receive any gift. So the least you can do is give
But
me
get
some
you a
And the
bet-
shit,
uh,
and I be feeling saltier than seasoning
Well,
salt
then
when I
y'all
don't
need
get no
to-
damn gift.
Well, y'all need to get a better
Actually-
significant
actually-
other that
actually-
views y'all
wait,
as equals.
wait,
Well,
wait. I can't.
It's not
Let
necessarily
me
got
not-
some shoes.
yeah, it's not
Let me
necessarily,
not-
Hey.
it's not
Wait.
necessarily that you're
Let me be honest real quick, because I don't want to. Since we talking about this, I don't want to disrespect her. There was one girl who went out of her way to make sure my Valentine's Day was special.
See, it's
as
women
fuck.
like that.
Like she got me 7 gifts. Each gift had a note card on it on why she got it. From as
Oh,
simple
I've gotten one of those.
from as simple
before.
as
Look at you
But look,
smiling.
Yeah,
from
I had
as
to break
simple
over her ass, bro. I'm
as
sorry.
simple as
Oh wait,
I had to break over her ass.
no.
I said, girl, I will hurt you for real. You need to go on. Go
Well,
about
see-
your life. I
well,
ain't
see,
even
Nigel-
finna get
I
you.
wasn't prepared.
Nigel,
I wasn't
not ready for
prepared.
that.
I was not. I had to break
you
up.
already know the history. That girl was Sierra.
I know
But
what you're talking
it's
about.
like she got me like 3, 4 light black lighters because she was like, "You like to smoke? Your favorite color black." That's what she wrote on a little index card.
Mhm.
Got me a little smoke devices and little drinks and
Little-
shit. Little wrote all
seemed
little notes and
excited.
shit on. And I was like, "Oh my god, man, this bitch straight care about me, dog." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop all my hoes for her. Never drop all your hoes for them. Okay, niggas. Never drop
I disagree.
your hoe.
That's
Yeah, I
another
definitely
conversation.
disagree.
Let's
I
go back to
disagree
that.
because go.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
Which
But
part?
as far as I was saying, I'm not saying that no woman ever gives gifts,
Mhm.
but we all know majority of women only get the gifts and the
Feel
men
like-
don't.
Yeah.
And I want to know like why is that?
Believe it or not, that happens in the lesbian community too. Because some people feel like studs. Because some people feel like, oh, studs, they're
They're the
masculine.
Yeah,
But they're still women. Like people still, no matter who it is, they still want to feel special. They want to feel
Yeah,
appreciated. Period.
I don't like Valentine's Day.
Maybe you're the
I hate it,
wrong
matter of
line
fact.
of work, to be real. I mean,
This nigga.
No, that's not true.
I'm just
Because
messing. I'm just messing.
oh, okay, I was gonna say that doesn't mean that was funny though. That's funny though. It's funny as hell.
No, but I,
Like waitresses, when it comes to asking for a fucking tip, you in the wrong line of work.
Right. If you don't like it, get a
Yes.
better job.
I do not believe I have to give you a tip because you're a waitress.
I feel like you.
Actually, the way it
I feel like
started
you
was
have-
ridiculous.
I feel
so,
like you have
yes.
to tip.
So basically,
Oh, you wanna go into the waist tip and
I
start it?
know how it started.
Okay. Do y'all know how tipping started?
No.
Ooh,
Okay.
let's educate them.
Oh, let's educate. Oh.
Hold on, wait. Before we go into this, do y'all tip?
Yes.
It
every
depends
single time.
on the waitress.
I do
No,
tip,
I
though.
tip every
Alright.
single time.
Tell them
It
what you
depends
know.
on the
Now tell them
waitress
what
or
I
the
know.
waiter. I'd start off with a certain
Damn, what you
amount.
waste? That's
The
hella
worse you
strong.
get, the more I take. And if you
Yeah.
just awful, you ain't
Yeah.
getting shit.
Yeah.
I tip no matter what.
No, not me. Not me. But so basically, it started with
The fuck is electric lemonade?
Fire.
fire.
No, I'm sorry.
That's what it
That's
is.
the one I
That's-
hoped was in there.
I ain't mean to cut you off.
You fine,
I
you
just looked down. I'm like, electric lemonade? What the hell?
What is this witchcraft?
No, it's fire, bro. That's
But
what it is.
basically, from what I remember about it, companies were looking for a cheaper way out. So they used to get paid like everybody else, all the other workers.
Right.
But people would leave tips if they did like an exceptionally good job.
Mm-hmm.
So companies started looking at that like, oh, well, we don't have to pay them as much then. Basically, that's kind of that's what it is.
To add more history behind that, it actually started after the freedom of slaves. Racist restaurant owners knew that they could hire black people and then not pay them no wages. So the people would have to tip them or would tip them in order for the black people to earn something. So it's like, yeah, I'll give you a job. I ain't going to pay you. You got to, I mean, depending on your service, they might.
Oh, we'll see.
And that's why I tip every single time, because you don't know.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish.
Don't know if they
let me
can-
finish. Let me finish.
No. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
It's because I tip every single time because.
You a nigga and you a Christian, so you already a hypocrite?
Watch your mouth. No, but some of these waiters and waitresses, they're only making $4 an hour.
No, they're making about $2.38.
Well,
That's,
I know
in 43 states, in 43 states, they are allowed to pay you as minimum as $4.38 when you're a waitress.
No, but it's
43
regardless, they're
let 'em
making
finish.
under $7 an hour,
Definitely.
and a lot of these families cannot afford to support their family like that. So regardless, I can see. All right, so I have a limit. If it's bad service, then that's the lower. I'll tip lower, but I always have a certain number of what I'm gonna tip.
Okay, so
Maybe I heard this comedian say this one time. They put out $10 singles, and every time they walk past them or do something stupid, take $1 away each.
That's
time.
rude.
That's all funny.
Either I'm gonna tip you
No,
or
I
I'm
think
not.
that's funny.
Yeah.
However,
I think that shit funny.
here's
my meal like
exactly.
that.
My
Don't
thing
do
is,
Nigga, I think that shit.
my
funny
thing
as
is,
fuck.
I've had
I don't care what
I've
y'all talking
had
about.
vicious arguments. You've seen them with waitresses who feel like you have to tip or you're broke if you don't. No,
Yes,
if
I've been
it
in
comes down to
arguments
that,
with waitresses
find
Yeah, I
a
understand
better
that.
fucking job.
Yeah,
I was
understand
at the
that, but-
restaurant, had an
There is
argument
a
with the
Family
bitch about it. I
Dollar
ended up not even
hiring
ordering
all
food.
the time.
Yeah, I hear you on that, but at the same time,
At the same time, in between time, you can be filling out while you talking to me about how I need to tip more, you can be filling out the application for the motherfucking Family Dollar who's gonna pay you about $9. They don't know which fucking time, fucking
nah,
Still, no,
because
post
yeah.
office
they
work
know
there?
they know who I am. I give my snap out and all that stuff all the time. But before I started working here, I was applying for temp services. I was applying for other jobs. I was applying for jobs for 2 years, bro. Dead ass, like not even exaggerated. 2 years, and went to interviews, did everything right, still never got a job.
Then you think you did everything right.
Okay, so
That's the thing. I'm be honest. If you think you did everything right, but for 2 years you didn't get the job, then you think you did everything right. You didn't.
I can agree with that. 2 years on the same thing and it's not succeeding. Something wrong. Something wrong with that
maybe
system.
However,
just
my
wasn't meant
thing
for you.
is when you agree to the restaurant that this is what they're gonna pay you, you agree to it. That doesn't mean to agree to okay, yeah, these other people who I
mean,
don't
but
know.
if that's the only job you can get.
I don't give a fuck.
Ooh.
If you agree to it, that means you agree to these other people. You are letting these people pay you X amount of dollars for your service. You agree to that. Whatever you agree to, that's what you allow. And I don't care what nobody says. That is the bottom line about how I feel. If you agree to something, that's what you allow. If you agree to be getting loved properly and getting abused in your relationship, that's what you allow. If you agree to getting paid minimum wage or less, that's what you allow. People only gonna do to you what you allow them to. You can always elevate yourself. This is a world where you have to build yourself. Nobody's gonna build you. I get into arguments with waitresses who be like, well, I give them the best service. So if you don't tip, bitch, you still gonna give me your best service because you on your application said you agreed to this fucking work. So do your fucking job. That's like me being in the motherfucking military and I'm saying I can't shoot him because it's against my religion. Fuck that. It's in my job. He's a threat to us. Pop a cap in his ass.
Okay, now I
About
get
to
all
bust a
that,
cap
and
in
this
your
is
bitch
why
ass.
and this is
Cap
why I
in
say I was doing everything right, because once I finally got that first job, I went on other jobs and I was doing the same thing, but then I started getting hired on. And a reason why a lot of people don't get jobs is because a lot of jobs say you need experience, and if you can, how can
But
you
for
have
base
experience?
level jobs, you don't.
Yeah. Okay, so I got
For
a
base
question
level
to say.
jobs, you don't.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch to say actually.
Go ahead.
So yeah. I've had a lot of experiences in life. So I've been a server.
Save your good stuff for when I come back.
Talk
Okay.
that shit, bro. I'm just kidding.
People in the podcast know what time it is for me.
Time to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been a server. So, correction, they do get paid minimum wage. So
Yeah, I know that.
So they start off. Well, you had said less than minimum wage. That's why I was addressing
Because
that.
there are waiters and
So-
waitresses. that
So
does
what happens
get
is
paid
they
less
be
than
like,
that.
okay, for being a server, we'll pay you $3.80 or $4. It's up to you to make the rest in tips, and they have to report those tips. If they don't, then the job has to make up for whatever they didn't make, basically.
Okay.
What would amount to a minimum wage. So that's the first thing. What was y'all was talking for a long time? My bad. As far as the serving and tipping thing, I do agree with, if that's not what you want to do, get a job. Because when I tell you, so I had my own apartment at the time. It was my first apartment, and my job had laid me off. I had the choice to either, let back rent come. I couldn't depend on nobody, so it was like, all right. I don't know if y'all familiar with South City, but I walked down Grand because my apartment was
Start
behind.
stripping.
I was behind. What?
I'm just kidding.
Well,
She took forever to catch that. She was like, yeah, I was
no,
watching.
'cause,
Wait, hold on. What you say, nigga?
Stripping? I've done that too, but
That
I've had
leads
a
to
lot of
whole
experience.
nother conversation.
I've had a
Go
lot
ahead.
of experiences in life, and I'm pretty open about it because what I went through could possibly help somebody else.
Right.
So whatever.
It's your testimony.
Basically. So my apartment was behind St. Mary's High School.
Mhm.
And I walked from Grand and motherfucking Arsenal
You tripping.
down and applying into every business on both sides.
Mhm.
When I
You
found,
was job hunting.
I needed a
Did
job.
you apply to that 7-Eleven over there?
I
'Cause
did.
They
I walked-
always
no,
hire them
I walked
motherfuckers.
into everywhere because my thing is when you're making no money, any money is
It's
some
better-
money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any money is better money.
And that's why I
And just
said
do
those
it for
waiters
very,
and waitresses do it.
Right.
do it for however long you need to until you can make a come up. But either way it go, it would have helped me be able to keep my roof over my head.
Okay, this
That's
is
why
my
I
thing
said the
though.
waiters and
Understand
waitresses-
that-
Wait a minute. So what I'm saying is, no, you don't have to work there, and jobs are very easy to come by. That's what I was getting at with that. Jobs are easy to come by. You just really have to put yourself out there. It's classified ads in newspapers. It's especially in this day and age, it's everywhere. So now it may not be what you want initially, but like I said, some money is better than no money, especially when you got bills to take care of.
That's why I said a waitress and waiters. If
They
that's
have
what
a-
they can get, then that's what they
But
can
that's
get.
the thing.
But
Okay,
The
but
choice
if
is
that's
wait,
what you
wait,
can get, but
Let
don't
him
be.
go. Let him go.
No,
I feel like you have to understand the consequences behind your job.
exactly.
And if somebody does not want to tip you, they are
They
not
don't
obligated to
but like
tip
I
you.
said,
Do
it's
not
not-
get upset about
Yeah, I
it.
But
agree.
on the same note, because there's been plenty of times, like, and it is some situations where you do have to hold your tongue, you know what I'm saying? Or, I'm sorry, sir.
That's any job, though.
Exactly, it's customer service. And that's what happens when you go into a customer service field. But, like I said, it's not just you only make $4 an hour. Whatever you don't make, if a table stiff you,
Mhm.
that job has to make up for it legally.
Okay, now that's what I didn't know. But the
Yeah.
only thing I was saying that I'm not saying that the waitress and waiters they should get
I got you.
they should be like, no, you need to pay me. All I'm
No, I
saying
got
is
you. Now, if
I tip me
Now,
personally.
if I do put a tip, it's because I want to, I do thank you because I'm not washing my own dishes. I
Right.
didn't go, I could have went home and did that. But no, I did it. This is somebody's job. Okay, even though you get paid, here's a talk my
I
appreciation.
tip.
No,
I
it's-
tip before
But
I
I
knew.
do
You took
like-
care of my water when I was thirsty.
You know
'Cause
what?
This is
That's-
what you're here for.
I get it. Even though that's their job, I'm just saying, appreciation. It's not saying that I have to, and I don't always tip.
Yeah,
But
I appreciate the good work.
Because I'm not doing it myself when I could have been at home doing it myself.
From being-
so that's what I'm paying for. It's
From being
fine.
in a
I'm
job
not
where
just
we have to
paying
do
for
certain services.
The bill is paying for the food, but the service is what I'm paying for. Like, I appreciate you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I chose not to do it myself. I could just come in, order takeout or carry out, boom, been gone.
Right.
But no, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to. No, and I don't have to tip. No, I'm not mandated. But I will leave something if I feel like it.
That's exactly what
It's
I'm
not
trying to
mandatory for me. So
say.
I
It's
do
not
agree with y'all.
mandatory
Yeah,
to
I never said it was mandatory. I was
No.
just saying what I do. But at the same time, just because you know where to tip it. You're not finna tip at McDonald's or you're not finna tip at Burger King. But all I'm saying is, if you know, regardless, it's just tricky. Because regardless of if we know that they're going to get paid back from the job, a lot of people don't know that.
I just want to say that we are
It's not their responsibility.
we are one of the
Once
only
again,
countries
Yeah, it's
that
not a
tip.
responsibility to tip, but it's just like,
They knew what they were signing up for when they applied for their job. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, the
It's a
job don't
different
sit here and lie
mindset.
to you about what's
You
going
know,
to
they
happen.
can't.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
reiterate, we are only one of the only countries that does the whole tipping
Yes,
shit.
actually, we are.
Like in Germany, they will.
They
In
get
Japan,
paid the
in
regular.
Japan, I read several accounts where in Japan, Americans left a tip, and the Japanese hostess is chasing you out the restaurant like, "Here, you left your money."
Yeah.
In Germany, they don't tip.
Yeah.
European countries, they don't tip. African countries, they don't
It's
tip.
just
Those countries are not nice.
Americans aren't nice.
The fuck?
Actually,
they see us as the
believe
rudest.
it or not, believe it or not, believe it or not.
It was a joke. Relax.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ready.
I'm sorry.
They
But
barking
Yeah.
at your ass,
From
boy.
That's what I was
knowing,
like, whoa.
I'm
it's
sorry.
just
I was trying to say
from-
a lot of other countries say that Americans are
exactly
so rude.
from
Yeah, I'm
knowing
sorry.
internationals, bruh, they say Americans are horrible.
yeah.
Rude.
Horrible.
And it's because a lot of us, myself included, feel entitled when
Exactly.
it comes to a lot of things.
It's
Now,
first
I try
world
not-
problems.
Boom.
We are experiencing first world. Not being able to pay your bills is a first world problem. Not being able to find water, that's a third world problem. We are only experiencing first world
We're
problems.
the only ones who complain about
I think
fucking customers, like customer service.
it's customer service.
We're
If
the
I'm in
only-
line with 100 motherfuckers, but I still get my
Oh my
water
God,
bowl
you
filled,
forgot my whipped cream in the second sprinkle on the left, bitch. Bye.
I want that fucking second sprinkle. On
wow.
what the fuck you
This
mean?
This nigga.
I paid for this.
They do be charging, because I be mad as fuck when people charge me for sour cream.
I get
Like
mad.
at a taco place.
I get
Right,
mad
you
when
get
they-
one free
I
sour
get mad when they
cream,
charge for
anything
any
extra you gotta
sauce.
pay. What you mean? I like sour cream.
Oh,
I,
God.
no, I got mad when the Chinamen start charging like 10 cents per
Chinamen
sauce
is so
packet.
racist.
Bro, oh my God. They do
10
you so
cents
dirty.
per sauce packet.
They do you so dirty with the sweet and sour sauce. But they give you 6 soy sauce and 2 sweet and sour.
For a whole box of rice, you get 2 soy sauce. What the fuck am I supposed to do with 2
Stop
soy
playing
sauce?
with me, dog.
Bitch, it's
Y'all
a,
silly as
Stop
bitch, it's
fuck.
at least a
playing
half a
with me.
pound
That's
of
why
rice
you
right here.
save your ones from the last
Them
time.
motherfuckers ain't got expiration
They
dates.
cheated us
How
the
old
last
is
time.
it? How old is it?
I don't give a fuck.
They ain't got
They cheated us the last damn time.
Them
You
hoes
say
on
it's
their
still
side.
sweet.
Oh God, man, that shit.
And of course, you already know when you from St. Louis, you only go to like 3. You only got 3 specific Chinamen. You got
Oh
your
God, I
favorite.
give you that.
You got
Oh,
your
God.
favorite. You got the one that you know got the cheapest prices, and then you got the one where you going if you got to place a big ass order.
No,
Nah,
you got one
nah,
that
I
you
got
get
my
this one thing from. I only
Nah.
get this one thing from this place.
I only like that crab ragon.
Exactly. Like Lisa's.
Damn.
Nah.
Shout out to Lisa's
Lisa's chop
apparently.
suey.
Nah.
Nah,
Lisa's chop
see,
suey.
nah,
Only
see,
good thing about
How
them is that crab
fair.
Nah,
ragon,
see,
yo.
nah, with that, I don't trust it if the name don't got wonk in it. Chop suey,
But
new
no,
China
I
or old
don't-
China.
Once I ate that rice, I realized it was
China
nothing
King.
good.
If it don't got something like that in the name, I don't trust it.
I'm
Yo,
over here looking
they
at
crab
topics.
ragoon
All I heard
fire.
is Wong.
Walk, you know the W-O-K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Walk.
If it don't walk, I'm sorry.
China walk.
If it don't got chop suey in the, if it don't got some of that stuff in the name, first of all, I'm not trusting it. Second of all, if it ain't in the hood, I'm not trusting it. If it's a Chinese food buffet, I'm not trusting it because it ain't right.
Chinese buffet trash.
Exactly.
The one
Compared
in
to-
St. Charles was not.
that's-
When Hokkaido first got
St.
put out,
Charles.
it wasn't.
It was in St. Charles back in the day. I don't-
Back in
it's
like
not- it's not that. It
2011,
used
when
to be next to the
Hokkaido first
Walmart.
started,
Yeah,
Used to be
they
by
wasn't
Walmart.
trash.
You know what
Everybody
I'm
used to
talking
go
about?
there.
And then when
motherfucker was
2013
fire.
started, they started shoving y'all the
now
rat
the
meat.
chicken, the orange chicken and stuff might be cool, but I'm saying like the rice be light skinned, motherfucking.
Rice look like Nigel.
I don't even eat that rice.
My nigga like the rice like this. Nah, bro, it ain't for me.
I got standards when it comes to my Chinese food,
So
man.
I was in New York, right?
Rice gotta be Vic color or better.
Chinese.
Nah, it gotta be darker.
Yeah, darker than me.
You
I'm not
heard
eating
me?
nothing
It gotta
light-
be darker.
light
No
than
light skin rice.
Nigga, I'm not light skinned.
I'm saying period.
Oh, I was about
If
to
it's
say-
not dark, it's
You
light skin
light-skinned.
to me.
How? To you, everybody's
Yeah.
light skinned.
Yeah, so you like to me, nigga, it's only light skin, it's only darkness or sunset. I mean, it's only darkness or daytime, nigga. It ain't no in between.
It's Tyree, darkness, and then brown. Then, like you was
chillax.
coloring
He
all by
was like that
yourself.
6 o'clock, that 5, 6 o'clock, and it's just about to get dark.
That's
I am
dusk,
midnight
my
black.
nigga.
Yeah,
Thank
dusk.
Oh, dusk.
I am
dusk.
midnight black. Thank you.
No, but
And you about
No, I was talking about that
5:46
skin
in the
color.
morning.
that's accurate.
Never
In the
that
morning?
early.
Nah, in the
I am
afternoon,
weak.
evening.
Then you
5:46.
about 5:46 in the morning when it's breaking
Nah,
from
he not
day to light.
5:46 in the
I'm not
morning.
lighter than
Nah,
him. He
nah,
lighter
nah.
than me.
When it's breaking from night to light.
He like 1 p.m.
Him?
Nah,
Him?
1 p.m.
I'm on like
kinda
7.
bright out there.
I'm more like 7.
1 p.m. by his son.
Yeah, 1
you
p.m.
said wait a minute.
1 p.m.
No, I'm more like
Why are we putting
if he
times on
5.
our
Yeah, if he
system?
5:45, I'm like 7.
But think you know what the hell we
6:30.
talking about though.
Yeah, oh God, I know what y'all talking about.
Yeah,
And
more
that
like
everybody
6:30.
gonna understand you just
On
about.
me.
Gonna be looking at the time like,
Skin
alright.
on me.
Alright.
You gonna have to go to their damn social media pages and see what we talking about.
Wait.
Vic is a good 6:45 p.m.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Nigel's good
Nah,
about
See, Instagram not a good
3:15.
choice because I take light skinned nigga
No,
pictures and
because
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That's my
actually-
thing. My pictures
Nigel
make
a
me
good.
look
You know
lighter
what?
than what I really
Nigel,
am.
because
He
of Nigel's
squinting
pictures.
every single picture.
Because Nigel's pictures,
said
he a
what?
good
He squinting
2:30
every
to
single
3:15.
Light
He
skin
hit you with
side,
that.
bro.
Not 2:30.
The pretty boy side. I used
You a
to
good
have.
2:30 to 3 p.m. You know.
If he at 2:30,
Fresh when the kids get out.
I'm
No,
not
because
that
me
dark,
and him
my
are
nigga.
about the same color.
Yeah, I'm not that dark.
Me and him. We're
You
about
like
the same
my
color.
skin color.
Yeah. Nah.
Nah.
No.
From
That
this
close.
angle, all I see is I don't.
Well,
not that much
it is
lighter.
dark in here, but nah, when the sun. Yeah.
He was trying to set the mood. It's usually so much more light than this.
No,
No, I'm just talking.
You know what I'm saying? This is the light we got cut off.
No, but when I was in New York,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, Chinese food in New York is trash.
I believe it.
Same in Cleveland.
Trash.
Same in Sykeston,
From
Cape
what
Girardeau.
I hear,
I got. What you know about Cape Girardeau?
Shit.
You say food nasty in Cape Girardeau?
I said Chinese food because it's one
Okay,
spot in
okay,
Sykeston, Missouri
Okay.
that
I was about to
everybody
say-
go to, and that shit
I was about to say-
trash.
I was about to say, I go to school in Cape.
Oh.
I go to SEMO.
Oh. What?
So
Ever
I was
since
I
gonna
know
say,
a little bit about
Eating
Castles. They
eggs.
want Castles. Finish plug on my mama.
I go to the actual. I can hear all of that.
Right.
Calm it
I
down.
know that's what we.
I
can't hit it that high. You know, I can't hit
I
it
was
that
gonna
high,
say,
you know,
places like Stevie's Steak Burger. Shout out to Stevie's Steak Burgers. Y'all got the fire steak burgers. You know what I'm
He
saying?
fucking the manager.
That's a dude.
That. I didn't even know that. I like that. That was a good one.
Still some good steak burgers.
And he talked about his steak burger.
dude still make good steak.
That's a good burger.
Still some good steak burgers.
That's why he said his burgers.
Anyway, Stevie's Steak Burgers got the best steak burgers. You know
You
what I'm saying? They got the
hear how
best
you put on the steak
milkshakes.
voice, though?
I ain't
You
never
know,
had
Steve.
it.
later
Burritoville.
on, you know, I
Burri-
can take you to Stevie's Steak Burger. You know what I mean?
Burritoville got the best motherfucking dirty fries.
Yep, never had it. All my fries be clean.
That's hella funny.
Bruh, dirty fries is like one of the best things I've tasted in SEMO. And it's so easy to make.
It sounds good. Like it
It
sounds
is
like some
so-
shit that I would
what's
like.
all
It is
it?
okay. So it's crinkle cut fries
Oh,
in a.
bet.
It's
Yeah,
crinkle cut.
you had me right there. You can stop.
It's crinkle cut fries
Crinkle
in
cut
a
fries be the
aluminum
best.
foil pan, right?
Oh, you know it's
They
lit.
put a lot of Crisno cheese on it, and then you can get it topped out with chicken, bacon, beef, any kind of meat, pork, any kind of meat you want. They just shred it up, throw it on top with a little bell pepper and
I've
shit.
seen that. Okay.
Shit
I've
be
seen
so motherfucking fire. And
Shit,
you
I
think,
make at home.
and,
that. Right.
like,
when you
what you
both.
think? No, but what
Not
you.
even post. Shit, I be wanting some loaded fries.
And here's the thing.
Throw some meat on top.
You're going to get your at-home worth. You're not going to get a McDonald's like medium or a McDonald's large.
Shit.
What you make at home, which I know is about.
Limited time, they have cheese fries, by the way.
Who?
McDonald's.
Man, I wouldn't even
But
want
when
no
it comes
cheese.
to. I'm not
They
eating
got
McDonald's.
cheese and they
I haven't
machines
had
don't work all the time.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is too late for
Years.
baking
They
anything.
fries are still legit, though.
No,
I'll give you
no.
that.
I
Let's
love their
let's
fries.
bring
Fries
light
are
to
still
something
good.
that's a real fact.
What?
McDonald's is late to baking anything. They've had bacon fucking McGriddles since like what, early 2000s, late 90s.
Oh.
How the fuck y'all just now think about, you know what? Bitch, put that shit on the burger. Put that shit on the.
They got
Them
bacon
niggas finna
cheeseburgers
go
now?
wild. Fuck that.
No, they
Put
got,
them
like,
shit on some cheese
seasoned
fries.
burgers that
Who the
got bacon
fuck?
on it.
Why y'all this late?
I don't know.
I haven't had
I don't eat
McDonald's
pork
in
anyway,
literally
so
5-6 years.
I
They
don't.
fries
You don't
are
like
good.
bacon?
No, I like pork.
That's my
I just
broke
don't
man
eat it.
place.
You love
I
McDonald's.
don't eat it.
My
So,
broke man,
when I was doing my
choice
research,
is,
so-
Hold on.
Wendy's.
Hold on,
Wendy's
hold
got
on.
the best
Wendy's
dollar
too
menu.
damn packed.
Wait a minute,
on.
that
The
4 for
next
4
one
be
2 for-
lit on my mama.
Yeah, I can only go to
Them
Wendy's
bitch
during
hits.
daytime. At night, they too damn packed, and it's too
Oh,
far to go
not
and
the
sit.
ones
Wendy's
on
got the
road.
best dollar menu.
Look.
If you ain't got no money,
They don't have a dollar menu. They have a value menu.
not value menu. I'm sorry,
They value your money. He right.
but that shit fire.
They made
value
me
your
mad when
dollar.
they went up on that junior bacon cheeseburger. That pissed me off.
You know what? You know Jack in the Box got a good dollar menu too.
Jack in the Box nasty.
Depends on what you get.
Yeah, I
It's-
disagree.
Jack in the Box
I can't
nasty.
relate.
It
It's
depends.
only
Them
good
fries,
when I'm drunk.
first of all.
Only
Best-
good when I'm drunk. The fries
Best fries.
shit.
Best fries is
Whoa,
Rallies.
no,
The
not
only good thing about
and
them
St.
is the
Charles?
curly fries.
Where I live,
Look in the city.
Only
got
good
the
thing
best-
is the curly
and
fries.
Lake St.
I don't
Louis,
like
the
curly
best
fries.
Jack in the
Their
Box,
regular
bro.
fries are plain as shit.
Best
Shit,
fries
mine
is
be
from
perfectly
Rallies.
salted.
That's a whole
that's
different-
a
I
St.
can
Louis.
name,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
a
name
different
three
bag.
other. I
Yeah.
can name 3 other places that got better fries.
Then
Get
Rallies?
Rallies?
No.
Oh.
We talking about Jack in the Box.
We're talking about Rallies now,
Oh, I
nigga.
thought
Get
y'all was talking about Jack in the Box
catch
fries.
up then, nigga.
When we
Said
gotta go to
catch
Rallies.
up. We catch up with
Stupid.
fries. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
funny.
Hey.
No, okay.
Stop it. Don't give
You know,
him the
like-
benefit of the doubt. Just-
That
I
was
don't
pretty
put
funny.
ketchup
Like,
on
it
my
was
fries.
kind of dope.
you don't put ketchup on your fries.
No.
No, that's
no.
fucking trifling.
Disgusting.
Tomatoes and potatoes, nigga. Get your nasty ass up out of here.
Hell nah.
Relax.
Mustard and seasoning salt, my nigga, and a little bit
Mustard.
First of all, no.
mustard.
I can't eat mustard
no.
unless my meat burnt. I'm gonna
Mustard-
be.
Mustard
is-
is trash.
Well, that's what
I
happens.
mean,
Trash.
when I said I mean like a burnt sausage.
Well, that's what happens
A
when your
burnt
light skinned
bologna
ass fuck
sandwich.
dark skinned girls, nigga.
Wait, what?
Your
I
meat
just-
burnt.
You said it's because I fuck dark skinned girls?
I
Ooh,
said that's what happens
alcohol.
when you fuck dark skinned girls. Your
That's
meat
the
burnt.
thing. I can only fuck them. I can't go past that.
This nigga not paying attention.
It's not my preference.
Your preference not the darkies?
No, look, when I'm cooking, I eat
don't
some
know.
burnt meat, but I
I'm
would
lost.
prefer if that motherfucker was cooked perfect.
I thought we was talking about mustard. Now we're talking about girls.
Oh God.
It's just an example, but you get what I'm saying?
How dark is too dark for you? Because I've seen the darkest you've been with.
I've never been in a relationship with.
How wait? Have you been with any darker than the darkest I've known you've been
I
with?
think y'all talk about 2 different things. Me and
What
Mike.
happened to mustard?
I've
Hey,
never-
y'all stay out of this right now. Y'all stay out of this
Mustard
right
is
now.
Trash.
This is the
Thank
point.
you.
This is the
It
benefit of having four
Trash.
people conversation.
That's as dark as I ever been. When you talking about, you
Mhm.
talk,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's as dark as
Lost.
I
Yeah,
ever been.
I'm lost.
And she chocolate.
we giving the viewers
And
a
she-
whole nother level of content. Just
and
sit
she
back.
chocolate.
She is.
She's not. She's not burnt. She chocolate.
She about
Nigga, don't you
6
look down.
shades.
Don't you look down.
Tyree just looked at his skin and not even said, "Don't do
Got
that."
confused. He looked down and got
Do
confused.
not get it
like,
confused.
No, I ain't get confused. I have to look at which part. She about right here of me.
Stop it.
She is.
Weak.
Do I need to pull up a picture?
She is. She's more like this.
No, she's not.
She's chocolate.
No, nigga, I worked with her before the last time you seen her. No,
Wait a
she's
minute.
not.
Who you I was never in a relationship with her.
I'm not talking about the niggas you've been in a relationship with. You said
Oh,
the
I-
darkest,
no,
and I said
thought
the
we was talking
darkest
about
that I've
relationship.
known
I
you've been
fucked
with.
darker.
Oh,
I fuck darker.
okay. Then.
Like I said, I can only do sex. I can't go past that because it's not my preference.
I never had sex with a dark skinned girl.
I have.
Not that I didn't want to. It's
I
just
Vic
I-
like dark skinned girls.
Don't put that narrative out.
Vic
I
said
had-
dark skinned girls look like motherfucking
Anyways, I had a chance to have sex with a dark skinned girl, but I found out she was a virgin. I said I don't want to do that.
Why?
What?
You can't. Why?
I take a bitch for virginity.
On God.
I'm only
I would. No, wait,
I'm
wait,
only taking a girl
okay.
virginity if I'm in a relationship with her.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him on that. After taking one girl virginity and like not,
You right.
yeah, I can't.
I'm
Only
do
if
taking
that.
I'm in
someone's
a-
lesbian virginity. That shit was horrible.
I
Yeah,
can't.
Bitch,
bro.
leave me alone.
Okay, so
Cause she hooked on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
not in a relationship with the woman who took my virginity. Why should it be different?
I wasn't in a
I think
relationship with the
it's-
woman who took.
I
my
mean, okay,
virginity.
when it comes to dudes of our age,
Mm-hmm.
we was pressuring each other not to have it.
Yeah,
What you
that's a
mean?
fact. To not have your virginity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, if we let's say I lost my virginity. When did you lose your virginity? Before high school or after?
Before.
What year?
It was my 8th grade.
Going into 8th grade, in 8th
Eighth
grade, or
grade.
going out of 8th
When
grade?
did y'all
In
lose y'all
8th
virginity?
grade.
We're going over that now.
I'm sorry, 7th grade. I was in 7th grade.
I
I'm
lost
sorry,
my
sorry,
virginity
sorry.
going like June 19th of 2009 going
Oh,
in.
I can't tell you the month. Bro.
I can tell you
I can just tell you where it was and who she is.
You already know I got. You already know I know the dates. And the thing is, the girl is in my math class right now.
I lost my virginity.
But here's the thing. What I was trying to get to was, shit. Thank you, Vic. You just lost. Man, when the fuck you lose your damn virginity?
I mean, that's what I thought we was going around.
Yeah,
talking
you
about
made me
it.
forget my shit.
Going into 8th grade this summer.
This gonna be just to let y'all know. This gonna be,
I have a question for you before you.
No, you
Yes.
go ahead. Continue, Ty.
this gonna be a 2-part episode. So we didn't deliver to y'all like Friday, like we should have. So this episode with Miss
Jackie.
it's gonna be a 2-part. We're gonna give y'all about an hour and 30 each episode. Yeah.
How much time you got left on this one?
I have a question for you.
23.
Did you lose your virginity to a male?
Yeah,
or
I
Faster
lost
than that.
my actual
In 10
virginity to a
minutes.
male.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did what now?
What?
He asked me did I lose my virginity to a male, and yes, I did.
Okay.
That shit was fire.
Is that
wasn't
when
it?
you decided, oh, this ain't for me?
Hold on.
No, I was messing with males for a while.
Was that shit fire?
Okay.
I mean, no, it was actually rather painful.
Do you still talk to him now?
Yeah,
You
that
still
was
know him?
obviously. I don't know why I
I know
said that.
who he is.
That was
I know
dumb as
who he
fuck.
is, and actually, oddly enough, he's still my Facebook friend.
Do y'all still?
Why is that odd?
He don't like. Wait. He don't like no statuses, nothing.
If he gets online, I guess, but I mean,
You don't think
Oh.
he's paying attention to you?
I
I'm not
asked
paying
specific
attention to
questions because
him.
I be wanting to know,
Well,
like the
understood.
people.
Yeah, I know. I'm not paying attention
Like,
to him, so I
if you
don't know.
post a stat right now, right, and a girl you had sex with like 4 years ago,
No,
like
they're gonna
it.
like it.
Now, if they like it, it's like, are you thinking about me as me, or do you
No.
think about the status
No,
as a
just the
separate
status.
entity
I would think
of
it's
me?
just
What's
me
the
popping
status?
up on this.
It depends on the
What's
What's
status.
the status?
No, regardless,
Because
it just depends on the status.
that's
And I
what
say
I'm
that
saying.
because I've like statuses like, I know you like that way, so boom.
Nah, I saw statuses from my ex where I was like, she posted a joke from something. I was like, oh, that shit hella funny. I'm gonna like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't just like shit. I'll react to it.
It depends on what it is.
I'll
Because
react
like
to
if it's a bitch that I fuck and she like her sex bomb and I know it's not, I'ma like it. Cause we both know
That's
what's
petty.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's petty.
That's
It
petty.
is.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because why are you lying? It's no. First of all, you shouldn't talk. I feel like you should
Maybe
talk
she
about
think
sex.
it's fire.
No, I'm one of those like if we're having sex and it's trash, I'm gonna tell you during.
Get up!
It's not
That
that I'm
sounds so
gonna tell
mean.
you it's
But
so
you're-
much
you're
of me.
definitely-
I'm gonna show you if your sex is bad, I might stop trying to have sex and be like, you know what?
Not stop trying. I am.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Life's too
I,
short.
I,
Well, it's
no, I'll
easier
give
for
it more
one-
than one chance. I'll give it more than one chance. You know
Nope.
what I'm saying? Because I've slipped up the first time before.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I fucked up the first time, and it took a second time. You know what I'm saying? To show you, like, first time you caught
That's
me
not fair.
slipping. It's not because I got into a relationship with a girl for 2 years after doing that.
You
First
can
time-
teach someone how to have sex, yes, but I do feel like life is too short to have bad sex. So with that
It
being,
is.
so with that
But,
being,
but what about
it-
experiencing? That's called trial and error. You find bad sex.
while
you find
everyone
good
is
sex.
different and they like different things, like you know if the sex is bad or if like
If it's bad or
Prime
if that can be taught.
exactly, especially
Oh.
to your level,
Okay.
to what you like.
Like,
I
Okay.
feel like if it's
Hold
not
on,
a
wait.
one-night
Let me
stand, you
piggyback.
should
Let me
give somebody a
piggyback
second
on what I
chance.
think you might mean. If a girl is a virgin, she might not know everything your experiences as might know. But she just haven't had as much experience as you. You might be like, you know what? I can teach you this and this and that. And
Right.
okay, bam, you perfect.
But if this bitch sit here talking about bragging about what she doing, what she gonna do to me on the phone type shit, blah blah blah, and she get on top of me and start riding me on her knees, bitch, what are you doing? You supposed to ride on your feet.
This is what I'm saying.
Like-
If
Although
if
I
you don't
do
have
let
it,
them ride on their knees. Sometimes. I know it makes you feel good. I give you a solid 2-3 minutes of that, and then now either you gonna put in work or I am.
is that lazy?
You know.
Yes,
You're right,
I
you're
hate
right.
a
I'm not gonna
lazy
say
sex
it's
partner.
lazy,
I hate
but
lazy.
it's certain things that feel good to one person that it doesn't to the other.
Which that's okay. It's something you shouldn't, especially if somebody's talking big and bad about it. Like if it's a disappointment, like I'm not gonna fuck with you. Period.
I feel like
But I do
if
get
it's
the expectation.
if you get bad sex, regardless, if you got it in your mind that it's a one night stand, then I understand if you don't give them another chance. But if you got it in your mind it's not a one night stand, I feel like you should give that person a second chance.
I've done it to
Alright.
no avail.
Alright, well,
Somebody has told me they've done it to me.
You gave it trash.
Everybody's like,
No, they done it to me, and it was weird.
I say because I had it done it to me before.
Like she did it, like we did it the first time, and then she said she did it a second time just to make sure it wasn't bad, and that's when she realized she did not like it.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad at it.
Yeah, this one girl
I'm
told
not
me.
even mad at
This
it.
one girl told me my this is a couple X's ago. I was bragging about my head game, which is fire now, but I was bragging on it, and
bad.
she was
Well, no,
like,
you're fine. I do.
she
but
was
just not
after
right
I did it, she was like, yeah, Vic, all that talking was kind of trash. So I was like, what, bro?
Was she
You
playing?
no, she was dead ass. So I was like, oh, you got me fucked up. You gotta give me another chance, and then I proved my point.
now. Well,
That's
the
why I
only
said I
thing
think
I've
you should
ever
give people
been, like,
second
critiqued
chances.
on, like, the only thing that I've ever been told I was bad at, which it was fine because I ain't like doing it no way, but was giving hit. Boom. Yeah.
She
that-
tried to
Mm.
be sensitive about it.
No,
About oral sex to a male. No, just sucking
Exactly.
dick.
'Cause, like,
Sucking
just
dick.
sucking dick, like,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I also, with
Which
sex,
is weird.
with sex, it's
Why?
like one of them things where you can tell
I'ma
when
let her
someone
finish.
else is not into it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'ma
you can just tell
Yeah,
by
that's the
energy.
thing with
So
sex.
that makes it not fun. That makes it bad as well. Like, if we're both not enjoying ourselves, which is the purpose of it, because we're not procreating, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
I say it is. What did I say? What was I talking about until I let her finish?
That's the nigga who got contact high.
No, you said something. No, I was just really into what she was saying.
Cause you contact high.
You
What
were
was
saying
this?
bad sex. You
Yeah.
said give him another chance.
I
No,
don't know.
no. You were saying because I was gonna be sensitive about the sucking dick part.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, you asked why?
Yeah.
Can I ask you that question?
Ask
You ever suck dick?
Nigga, we just
Yeah,
had
I
a
just
whole
said- I just
conversation
said
about
I
that.
had.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I was-
Anyway, so
look.
so the reason why I said I wonder why it was bad sex because I heard. No, it's not what I heard. This girl said, "I'm gonna show you how to give head to another girl, right?" And I was like, "How you gonna do it? You gonna actually give head to another girl?" She was like, "No, I'm gonna suck your dick and use it as an example." And that was some of the best head I ever got. But she was treating my dick like she was licking a pussy.
Yeah,
Like she was going down, but using her tongue coming up.
I mean, if you know the basic anatomy of the human body, which I do, yeah, it's just like I said, you can tell when someone's not interested in that. It's very evident. So if a girl is not interested and you know it, or you can tell that she's not into really giving you head, you're not really gonna get that much pleasure out of it because you know she doesn't like
Nah,
it.
she enjoyed it because I came in her mouth and everything, and I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, that was the first time I ever came in a girl mouth too. Alright, and she's a lesbian.
No, then
So-called
she was
lesbian. Yeah,
bisexual.
just
She was not a
so-called
lesbian.
Well,
Oh.
after she gave me head, that's when she became full blown.
I mean, she was bisexual before that. Thing.
Yeah.
She just didn't say that to you. But if you're attracted mentally or physically to
No,
both,
she was just
then
helping
you're
the nigga out.
bisexual. Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Just helping the nigga
That's
out.
the end of that one.
I've thought about those in the past.
What?
Having a bisexual, or well, a gay friend who she wanted dick on the low and it was only for me. I guess that was
We
one of
call
those.
dick dykes.
I call those straight man
Dick-
fantasies.
Stop, real quick. Please explain.
Dick dykes.
What the fuck is a dick dyke?
A bitch just sneaking dick on the low.
Well, I call those straight man fantasies. Well, you want a girl who, we can go look at booty together, but
Get a bisexual.
if you want dick, real dick, you get it from me, and we ain't gotta talk about that extra shit afterwards. It's like, all right, let's go look at some more ass.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an
I don't know not
accident,
one bisexual female. I don't know not
Go
one.
on Tinder
Either
or
they're
POS.
fully straight or fully.
Oh, I know some bias.
I don't know.
And
really.
I mean, yeah, just go on Tinder, POS. Oh, well, I think you're in a relationship, aren't you? or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, I don't know any.
Yeah,
Like,
Vic
as a
and
friend?
Nigel are both in faithful relationships. I'm the only single motherfucker on the
Actually,
podcast.
no, you're not the only one. I'm single too.
Aw.
No, there's no only.
La 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 la.
Oh, now you're gonna
Are
try.
you gonna join in now?
Right now you're gonna try. Wow. Wow. All right.
Dude, dude, doo doo.
Wow.
Fuck no, y'all hella funny.
No.
Y'all hella funny.
Nah, I don't.
What happened?
No,
they were
Bonding.
bonding,
Wow.
and he started feeling the love, and she looked into his eyes and said, I would fuck, but you know, I'm not like that.
So what I recall is absolutely the fuck not. Let's start that off there. Okay. Now we got that out.
She looked him in the eyes. She was like, I would fuck, but you got that. And I don't like that. So that's
Is
what
that how
happened.
they translate? Because I said no. No.
Nah, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm
that's
so
what
confused. With what
You're
actually
apparently
happened
mistaking these nuts.
Ty
apparently.
looked at her and said, look, la 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 dootin' dootin' doo doo. I wanna fuck you. And she was like, I would, but nigga,
You can do these nuts.
you a nigga.
That's what I said.
Pretty much. There you go. See.
Fuck. Weak.
I don't.
You know.
I
Basically, because I was like, we were talking about something else. I think you're in a relationship just from what I've heard on the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
And he was like, yeah, you two are both in faithful relationships.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was like, he's the only single person on the podcast. I was like, no, I'm single too.
Yeah, and then that's when I said la 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 la.
No.
He joined in,
I
looked
actually-
into her
Y'all
eyes,
niggas doing
said,
an actual recap of shit.
Yeah.
"Yeah." He didn't know that you
Basi-
said you wanted to fuck, and she
Wow.
said, "I would, but my nigga, dick, I don't,
Wow.
I don't fuck with
That's how
that."
the conversation really went.
He got excited.
Wow.
Oh man.
Listen. Oh, goodness. No. Just no. But I mean,
Have y'all ever walked in?
I only say that because I slid into Jackie DM on some shit about a year ago. I thought she was. I don't know if you remember.
I don't.
Yeah.
Now,
He said, "You're just a nobody."
Like a year and a half ago. It was a while ago.
No.
Like a while ago, before I had to realize, like, actually look at stuff like, oh no, she gay. Okay.
Hey, this has nothing to
Troops, come home.
do with, this has nothing to do with anything what I just said, right? But I do got a question. Have y'all ever walked in on somebody having sex or had anybody walk in on y'all?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yes. And to this day,
Which
I
one?
still believe her mama.
Both.
Both.
To
Both.
this day, I still believe her mama want me to fuck her daughter.
Both of them.
I believe. I promise you. And it's with the long time crush.
Who?
Yes.
Who?
It was the first time we had sex.
Podcast exclusive.
Actually, fuck that. We got beef.
Oh
We
shit.
got beef.
She
Yeah.
just went into her inbox. I will
This a
fuck
little bit
you
more
all
juicier.
night. Wait, hold on.
This is a little more dick. He done sent dick pics. That's what he did. That's what he did.
So I write poetry, and I had wrote this short story, and so I really wanted some opinions on it. And because he writes poetry, and I saw him on my timeline, I asked him. I had inboxed him and was like, "Hey, I wrote this short story. I would love your opinion on it." Da 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 da. He's like, "Okay, cool." He gave me his email, and I sent it to him, and
I never got back to you.
basically,
Yeah. We got beef. We do. And I will give you an
It's
honest
because you ain't
opinion.
giving no pussy.
yikes!
Nope.
I'm just messing.
Nope.
Shit.
Give me the actual date, and I will tell you what exactly I was going through.
It was April 23rd, 2017.
April 23rd, 2017.
Full of shit.
No, I'm dead ass honest.
Yeah,
She calling it now.
No, look, he real good with the dates.
Really?
I'm really good with
He
the
is
dates.
really good with dates.
That was right after me and Sierra had stopped talking. I was going through a depression. I was still trying to understand me and things with
Man, dark.
while also dealing with the only math class I got to take for my major, with I'm now taking again to let you know how I've done in the last few semesters of taking that math class. And that was what date?
Damn, bro.
Damn, knock me out. Shit. All right.
2017, right?
She said she don't
Yeah, I've
like
been
Pike,
struggling
bro.
with the same math class.
Nigga,
I've been struggling with the same
That
math
was
class for
solid.
about 2
That
years
was
now.
solid.
I've only had
go
a
shove
focus.
it in her face.
then on April 28th, which was 5 days later, I said, still haven't read it yet, I'm guessing.
Now, so let me guess. I said I
And you replied 7 hours later. It was like actually ready yesterday. Forgot to email back. Shit always slips my mind during finals.
It
And
does.
okay. And then I was like, it's okay. LOL. Hope you load your exams. I don't know what the fuck I meant, but other than that, you still didn't give me any feedback. So
Hey,
fuck
that's
you.
kind of solid what he just said. I just said he was
Yeah.
good on dates, and he said he was going through.
Yeah.
That nigga's solid, bro.
No, that's cool.
I
But
apologize.
No, you fine.
Is a short story still valid?
Yeah, I actually haven't written it. I haven't because I didn't know what direction I wanted to go.
Back to my y'all talking about
We'll talk about that after we
papers
stop
and
recording.
shit, bro. I want to
I
know
got an
about
idea.
sex.
Yeah.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
On me.
Oh, you coming back? Oh, you coming back? She's coming back.
Fuck no.
She coming back. She coming back
Coming back where?
on the episode on the
Oh
podcast.
yes,
You coming back?
Like I would love that because like I was listening to. I'm like they really need like it's 3 males, 3 straight males. Not to say sexuality plays. I'm like they really need a female. Like
It is one
just-
female on here. She just not on.
I thought I heard about. I'm like maybe
She'll be here
it's
next
just-
Sunday.
Okay, cool. I'm
That's
down.
cool.
Like I thought I heard about. I was like maybe it's
The
just somebody.
We need to
that-
make this
So
a
you
formal.
heard it was
We need to
three
make
ma-
this a
with
formal,
three males and
formal
what
announcement.
happened?
The
I was just
for-
like,
I know.
I think they would. I would love like to talk with them, but then I was like, they need a gay female.
We don't need shit, my nigga. I'm
Fine.
just saying.
Fine.
Actually,
Fuck that shit.
Actually,
No, it's fine.
I plan on having you back on here when my best friend comes on here. He's a gay male.
Awesome.
That's
We'll
gonna
get
be my
along just
favorite
fine.
episode. I already know.
We'll
You
get
know
along just
Drew.
fine.
That's my favorite.
We're
damn
gonna get
episode.
along just fine. I love gay
We
dudes.
have to update equipment, or not update, add more equipment.
Add more equipment.
Definitely.
But the usual the usual young lady is that's on here. She has a school schedule that we must abide to. That's why she's not on here.
Definitely.
yeah,
all the
support.
time.
Damn, I got a
support.
paper to write.
But
Shout out
she
to the producer.
still always
Me.
makes sure she's the producer. Shout out to
Awesome.
the producer.
On me, shout out.
Lit. But yeah.
lit.
Okay, so what about sex?
Lit like bit. All right, so
That song is trash, by the way.
excuse me. Bro, we ain't. She might not be able to come back on.
What,
bro.
let's talk about sex baby song?
Huh?
Lit like a big. I mean, I downloaded it because I'm like, I love bigs, and I do always be saying lit, but it was just like I expected more from them.
What song we talking about?
Ray
Lit like a
Sherman.
big about. Yeah, I don't know how to
Ray
pronounce it.
Sherman days.
The 2 males, they're in the group.
But what
Black
song?
Beatles.
Lit like bitch.
I never heard it.
I've never heard
Don't
it
play
either,
it.
actually.
Don't
Let's play a little bit of it. Play a little bit of it. I'll look it up.
Yeah, just look it up. But yeah. So who did you get caught by, and who? I don't know if you want to say who did you walk in on. I'll start with mine. I believe my mom walked in on me one time. Like I would have sworn I had the door closed, right? But after we got done, I was about to leave the room to go to the bathroom and wash myself off. The door was cracked. And I know every time I have sex, I close the door every single time. This was back when I was living with my parents, so I think I got caught by my mom once. She never came back and said, "Yeah, I know," but she did have a conversation with me. She was like, "Hey, I want y'all with that door open from now on."
Oh, you had a
Oh,
real
look.
Christian household.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
no,
so
my
then
mama
she
used
saw.
to play that you can't have the door closed when company's over.
yeah.
You
That
got
was
two kids
But
now.
I've
She
never
can't tell
been
you
caught
shit
by
now.
my mama.
Yeah, I
After I got my own room in the basement, my mama knew what was going down. It was
Boom.
a different girl to come study every day, all the time.
all right. Now check this
You know what I'm
out.
saying?
So
Like,
I got-
we got her just studying.
I caught
You know what I mean?
my mama. I believe my mama caught me, but I know I did get caught by you know, one of my
don't know.
Eskimo buddies.
I got caught by one of my mama's friends having sex.
No, I got caught by her mom.
Nope, I got caught by one of my mama's
Oh,
friends.
Like,
yes.
We was
Yes.
we was in my back when I had my minivan. I was soccer daddy out here. Hey, it was solid out here. bro.
Lit.
No.
it was lit, bro.
Lit.
Okay,
my
no,
nigga.
no,
Lit.
no,
Lit.
no.
Lot of
Wait,
room.
Yeah, it was
wait,
lit,
wait.
bro.
Well, let me
the
clear the
feet
earth.
back.
Let me clear the earth.
Nigga,
Let me clear the
what?
earth. I want to say this. From being in 2 friend van and your squad is more than 6,
Nigga,
that nigga is the pickup.
nigga.
You already
I
know
was- everybody
every
was on-
$10
bruh.
you get is either to the event or gas.
Bro, I got $10 every time somebody hopped in my
The
car, bro.
event or
Every
gas.
single time, bro. So anyway, yeah, I was handling my business in the car, and her mama came out, and she sat both of us down on the couch and was like, "What is this? Like, why?"
That's how you had her. What do you mean? That's exactly what I was
And she was like, "You don't respect yourself enough to be in the house or a hotel or something." I was like, I really wasn't trying to hear it, but I respected her mama, so I was like,
Are we thinking about
Don't
who
act like you wasn't
You
getting
know what it
down
is.
to motherfucking.
It sound like
2 Live Crew. Like that's real. My mama used to be.
Nigel.
You don't have sex.
Know who he talking about? It sound like that true.
Say it again.
He know who he mama he talking about. It sound like that true.
Who mama you talking?
"You my Eskimo brother."
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
We not Eskimo brothers,
Yeah.
but y'all are.
Yeah.
But
So
I
that's
mean,
who mama he talking about.
But what you should have said
Yeah,
was like,
nigga. That sound like it sound true.
But you should have been like, don't act like you wasn't getting down to 2 Live Crew or
No,
Uncle
I
Luke
wouldn't
now.
even
Nah,
did
her.
all of that.
Nah,
I would have let her talk.
She-
Yeah, that's
said-
what I did.
She's
This,
not one of those. First of all, older people don't understand.
yeah. This is
They
this
don't
is
like to understand
this
us.
is exactly what happened. So
Oh,
after,
they do.
They
They
do.
do.
Yeah.
They've been through it too. They
Yes.
just expect better for the next generation.
Yeah, but check this out. So she sat us down, had that talk. I wasn't allowed over there for like 2-3 days. I finally came over
That's
there.
it.
Right,
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah. It was
Oh, I
only
remember.
because she
Find
loves.
that out.
She used to love
now
me.
that you talk about this event, she did used to love you,
Yeah,
and
she
I
used to love me.
definitely remember. I was around active during this time.
Yeah, so she used to love me. So it was a 2-3 day ban. After I came back, started coming back over there. Her and her mama started going lingerie
This when I was
shopping.
still fucking with rainy days.
Lingerie
Oh,
shopping.
Yeah,
Oh.
her and her mama started going lingerie shopping.
Right,
trying to
Vic?
get the what?
This when I was still fucking with rainy days.
The fuck is a rainy day?
days.
Barely that pussy.
I don't want to say her name. Rain.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I sure was like, nigga, what the fuck is a rainy day? Just boys and men? All right. He was with boys. Now
Only
he into
girl
men.
who we know
Yeah, you
name
see
is
that?
Rain
Yeah. Oh, you didn't catch
something.
that part?
No, I didn't. I'll be real. I ain't
man.
gonna lie. I ain't
I said he was into boys, but now he's into men. Boys to men. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
He was trying to be a funny, but you know Vic ain't funny.
Come on. You know that ain't true.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so to this day I still believe this lady want me to fuck her daughter. So this is our first time having sex. Me and her just in the room, door open. Me and her in the room. You know, it started off little kiss. She just touching. You know what I'm saying? Then she moved my hand. Then she was like, "Wait, I want to try it." I'm like, shit, I'm
This
about to
nigga
bust
happy.
this cheek. You know what I'm saying?
knock the
Mama in
ankles
her
loose.
room. Her mama in her room, right? Door open, you know what I'm saying? We all up in here. I got her like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
No, don't tell me she caught y'all like that.
Bro, I'm bang, you know I'm smashing, right?
Oh,
The mama
man.
walked past the door. I see the mama, bro. I promise you, we made eye contact, bro. I was just like,
Did you keep going though?
yeah, I paused
He
for
said,
a second, right? I promise we made eye contact. She just kept walking though, and I was just like, okay, shit. She's like, no, stop. I was like, what?
No, you should just.
I was like, what? But I promise you, me and the mama made eye contact. She didn't say it.
Make sure she feel it in that little acorn spot in the pussy. Like, I know y'all niggas have fingered a girl before. Y'all know that. You know what
said
spot
the
I'm
little
talking about.
acorn spot.
That little
It was
acorn.
I
funny.
know what you're talking
It was
about, but
funny. It was just
acorn.
your
It feel like
terminology.
Acorn.
it feel like
Yeah.
the Pete of a pitch, but you know what the fuck I'm
No,
talking
that's
about.
called the G spot where it's
You
like
gotta-
if it was to have a sound. it
When
would be
her
like,
mama walk in, you
like-
gotta hit it. That spot.
Jesus.
That
Hey, but I'm
spot.
dead ass. I promise you. And it's
Spot. The heart of the stroke. In the heart of the stroke. Hit that spot. Spot to make her go.
I think my mama liked the strokes and was like, he's doing my daughter right.
That's what you do, nigga. That's
what
what
I
you
Daddy
do.
did me, nigga.
That's what I
That's what her
believe.
daddy did me, nigga.
That's what I believe. To this day. To this day, she's still on my tip. To this day.
all right. So
He
your
gonna end up
turn.
smashing the mama,
So
son.
your turn.
Oh, my turn what?
This nigga.
Did you
You
get
ever got
caught?
caught?
And
Oh, okay.
did you ever walk in on someone?
Did
never
I ever
even
walk
said
in
that.
on somebody fucking...
Oh, damn. He gonna get
It's
into
real, yeah.
Have I
He's
ever
spilling
walked
the
in on
tea.
somebody fucking? No. Have I ever been caught? Yes, several girls.
You never walked in on nobody?
Mm-mm.
Boy, my brother had
I
a
walked
room
in.
that I had to
Oh,
walk
yeah?
through to get upstairs.
Let me finish. The first time I got caught was after Twilight Breaking Dawn came out. I used to have the friend group to where all of us, whenever a Twilight movie came out,
Okay, sounds lit.
we all going to go see it.
Twilight was
And y'all
Twilight.
know my mama.
Twilight was the shit.
Twilight was good.
Y'all know my mama. All right, if all y'all finna go out and y'all finna be out past 11, and y'all want to come back to one place, Let me call y'all mamas. Y'all all coming back here. Y'all know my mama. She called all they mamas. We all coming back to Cheryl house. Go to sleep. Me and Taylor in the room, in my room. By then, I only had. This is when I had my own dressing room, but I had my own bedroom too. So I had my friend sleeping in my dressing room, and I'm sleeping in my bedroom. It's two people on each side of my bed, and me and I can't call her.
You already said her name.
No, two different girls.
Oh.
He used to be a hoe. Go
Oh,
ahead.
it's okay.
Brace face. That's how y'all know who the fuck we call him Brace face. Me and Brace face was in the bed. Homeboy Darius woke up, looked at us engaging in the act, and was like, "Oh." My nigga laid back down, went back to sleep.
That's hella funny.
He knew exactly what was up.
I mean, that's what
We had a
friends
whole
are for.
conversation
You're not gonna
afterwards.
stop.
Aren't you gonna be? Oh my God! What are you guys
Right,
doing? Shut your
shit.
bitch ass.
No, here's the thing.
You know what the fuck
On
we
me.
doing?
He's an equal, neutral homeboy between both parties. So he's like, oh, you know what? This ain't got shit to do with me. This ain't got shit to do with me. So I'ma just go ahead and lay my ass back down.
As you should.
So what about you?
Well.
Hold on, wait. The second time I got caught
Damn.
Oh.
was when we was actually in the bed with our other home girl. I was trying. It was supposed to be apology sex. I had done some scandalous shit.
Apology sex.
We was all laying
Is it
in the
really
bed
scandalous
watching
if
the
you're not in a
movie.
relationship?
I started grabbing them thighs, and she let me slide up in. Our homegirl in the bed looking like. After a while, she was like, "These niggas have," and she did not say it. She got up out the bed, went to my computer desk, and just got on my computer.
She a lame. I would just sat there watching
She
TV.
a real motherfucker.
Nah,
Cause
she
she was like,
lame.
you know,
I would have been over there like.
No, she's like, these
I'm
motherfuckers in
gonna
the
tell you
full.
my
Yeah, I
story.
was
I'm
about
gonna
to
tell
sleep,
you
bro.
how she a lame.
These motherfuckers in a full size bed.
Oh yeah. I don't know, that's a little bit.
He knows him and my boyfriend are best friends.
Okay, well,
Me and her are best friends. Let me
Did
just
he
go
say Me
ahead.
and my boyfriend or my trip.
no, the girl.
Speaking from the girl
second-
perspective.
I sure was
Watch
like, nigga,
yourself,
what?
young Christian brother.
I was like, what, bro?
What is? All right.
Go ahead.
Me and her are best friends. Let me just
Yeah, we got.
get out the bed.
No, not me. I was
wanna
her
hear
first.
Yeah, I was
nigga.
about to say, I want to hear her story.
So I have.
Fuck no.
So I have walked in on a friend, and for radio purposes or whatever this is, podcast, we're gonna call her Teresa.
Okay.
Walked in on Teresa and hole number one.
Damn.
It was a nigga. She straight, all the straighty shit. So
What's wrong with being straight? Don't discriminate. Don't discriminate. Go ahead.
I'm
though.
just saying she a straighty. That's what they do.
That's
Whatever.
what we call straighties.
That's what I call straighties. You're
That's
straighty.
hella funny. Go ahead.
So, anyways, so yeah, so.
Nigga, did y'all catch that?
I've said it
Yeah,
plenty
she
of
said it
times.
before, yeah.
I've said it plenty of times. That's anyways.
That's the first time
So-
I caught that.
So, I needed my charger, and last thing I was in her room. Now they had been missing for a little minute, and I was like, all right, cool. I walked in. She was bent over the bed.
Mm.
He was sitting in front of the bed.
Oh.
But she was like being a punk about that shit. And so when I was getting my I saw it, they saw me. I just walked straight to my charger, pulled out. And when I was walking out, I was like, bitch, you better throw that shit back like a baseball. And that's
I'm fucking dead.
close the door.
What'd he say? He started laughing.
Probably, but I just closed the door. None of my business.
I would have.
But my thing is, as my friend,
I would've
it's
like,
my
you wanna show
it's
her?
my job to let you know when you're not doing right. Bitch, you better throw that ass back if you gonna do it. Like, just saying. Whatever. Encourage her. Whatever. And then also those the same people. So like, dude had like this like group on Facebook where they was all doing some freak shit in there. They went live and somebody dared him to eat the girl Teresa pussy on the live.
And she let it happen.
On God.
Tatiana bust down.
Oh, man.
Bust down. Tatiana bust down.
Hey, and man, that shit was whoo chile. But nonetheless, I have gone walked in on before. So,
This was when you were straight or?
no, gay.
Well, shit. Now that I mention it, you walked in on me before.
We.
Let her finish.
So,
Hold on.
at the time, I was just.
Oh, yes, I have.
I was,
Yes, I have.
I was getting. I was.
But it was too dark.
I
to
was
see
just
anything.
ended up. I had just dealt with a breakup, whatever, and a friend or whatever. We was in a room. She was a stud, and things escalated. She started eating me out, and I was just like, "Oh well, you're not doing it right. I'm not with this. I'm finna go." And she was like, "Well then, can I strap you?" Which I'm sure you all know what the hell a strap is.
Get the strap.
Oh God!
Get the strap. B.
Only for emergencies.
Yeah, get the strap,
Only for
B.
emergencies.
Okay, I got a
Strap.
question
And
now
so
with
my
that.
thing-
Wait,
Hold on.
I got a question. Wait, quick. When somebody say, "Can I strap you?" Do you have that awkward moment of why
No.
they putting the strap on?
Nah, I'll be looking like, let me help you.
Okay. That was my only question.
Now I have a question.
Because like when we say, if I get,
I wanna ask
hold on,
you-
wait, let me mean. If I get up from eating your pussy and I'm like, you know what? Let me try to. I ain't gotta wait. That's what I mean. Like you gotta wait in doggy position. Like, all right, wait. Like
Nah,
how girls gotta wait for a nigga to put on the condom. You gotta wait for a girl to put on the
Oh
strap.
yeah, I mean some do already have that when they go over there. They already have it on, and then they just get straight to it.
Them the ones that creep me out.
No,
the
no,
ones
no,
that
no,
got
no,
it
no,
on.
no, 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 not the ones that wear it everywhere. But they knowing they going on a pussy mission basically.
Okay.
Boom, and they know they going straight
Do
there.
they put
Boom.
condoms on it?
Huh?
Do they put
Some
condoms
do.
on it? Cause I know some girls who do.
Some do.
That mean they hoes because they use it on other people.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a toy. It's a sex toy. If you clean it,
Yeah.
it's fine.
That's why I'm like, that
You
mean
know what
they
I'm saying? You
hoes
sterilize
because
it.
they using it on other people and they
No,
ain't
but
clean
you can
that
still
shit.
be a hoe and not use condoms.
What I mean is,
Because I've done it. I
What
have
I-
my dick in my trunk.
You got your dick in your trunk right
I
now?
used to. I
Oh,
threw it
was about
away.
to say, what?
I used to. Was serving cold dick everywhere. Captain D's. Dick on delivery.
Do you hear this shit, bro?
Dick dash.
Uber dicks. She doing Uber dicks.
and
bro.
just like that, Jackie became an official of the permanent part of the podcast.
You said Uber dicks, bro.
But-
That's hella funny.
Yeah, hey, these bitches be going.
They do.
They do.
I know a
But
lot of gay
nonetheless-
girls, bro. They do.
Well,
Nonetheless,
I have a question though.
go ahead.
Having sex, do you always eat
No.
each other out?
No.
Really?
Sometimes
It's
y'all
just
just
like-
have strap
It's
situations.
literally
Sometimes.
when it's a strap on, bro. It's literally as common as sex between you and a girl.
I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from her.
She gonna tell you the same
No,
shit.
yeah, basically it's just like you don't do every position with every female. It's kind of the same thing. Like,
What's
every-
the pleasure of the person that's stroking?
well, so for me, because I've done it, and that was actually
Right.
part of my story, actually.
I figured you did.
So if it's a good
Because you a
one,
nigga.
You can't be that hard and not stroke nobody.
You can't be, bro.
You can't. I'm
Like,
sorry. You can't be
you
that
are a
hard
nigga,
and not
bro.
have stroked nobody.
I have some niggerish ways.
I will say you can.
I have
I'm
some
different
niggerish
from
ways.
them.
Look,
I
I'm sorry.
understand
On
you
some
say
real
that.
shit, on some real shit, you cannot be that hard.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna get back to
And
my
not
story.
Yeah,
dick
get
no
back
bitch
to
down,
it,
No,
yeah.
I definitely did. But yeah, when I said it was in my trunk, it wasn't for me.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
well,
Where's
no,
the
You're
Well,
not
pleasure?
gonna use my own toy on me. I'm
no,
using
I-
it on you.
Where's
But no,
the
the
pleasure?
pleasure. So just like you can feel when a girl is tight, right?
Right.
So while we may not be able to feel it like as a whole, like I can feel the friction, like and then
Yo,
like.
stop playing with me.
Yeah, I'm
Listen,
confused.
No,
No,
I'm
listen,
stop
listen. It's not like how y'all feel it on y'all's penis.
Right.
What I'm saying is, so.
Obviously. Go ahead.
Oh, this is gonna be a great ass episode.
So basically, with some of the straps, it's like a suction cup on it. So when I'm stroking a bitch, and when I'm coming out, and her vagina is gripping it, like I can feel that. And then it's
But do you feel it on your?
the suction cup is pulling on my clit as well, so it's stimulating me as well.
Oh, damn,
You
I didn't
didn't
even
know
know that. No, nigga.
Okay, this is my thing. You was not finna sit here and tell me
I'm
that's
dead
the
ass.
you dead ass.
I'm
That's the
dead ass.
pleasure,
That's
So
crazy.
it's-
No,
it's-
because the suction cup is on her.
So
cooch,
when it's
cooch.
if she's tight, if she
and
got
it's
some,
pulling her clit.
so
Oh, it's hooked onto
Yeah.
your clit. Oh, I missed
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
I'm
so
sorry.
yeah, so when if a bitch is tight and when you know when you pulling out of a girl,
So what about that loose pussy?
we can feel that too. Not saying like we feel like y'all, but we can feel if a bitch don't got no walls.
Hold on, wait. Let me pause in.
Can I
All
finish my story?
Yeah.
Just
let
wait. Because there's going to be girls who going to listen to this, and I don't want them to feel ashamed. The thing about loose walls is, a girl, when her walls loosen...
Bitch of your walls.
Yeah, you ain't gotta explain that, bro.
No. When a girl has loose walls, because she's comfortable to you, it's not a...
Bitch,
No,
you
that's
too comfortable
lubrication. That's
then.
lubrication. I disagree.
Yeah.
That's lubrication.
I'm-
Because
She's a girl. She know more
a
about
vagina,
it, bro.
a vagina.
I
is
fucked
a,
girls, nigga. I don't give a fuck what the hell
muscle- no,
another girl who fuck girls can tell me.
What I'm saying.
That's like her.
the
Hold
vagina
on, wait.
is
Let her
a
finish.
muscle.
No,
Let her
this is
finish.
The
wait.
vagina is a muscle. So what he's saying is in a sense correct. Of
Okay.
the lube based on the lubrication and how I don't want to say easily, but if you're allowed to like penetrate her, that's her being comfortable with you.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say.
I'm not
It's like
talking
a
about
loose
the pussy
pussy
being
isn't.
super wet.
No, I'm talking about
loose
bitches that be
pussy
taking
isn't
like
an
4 dicks
indication
at a time.
of
That's what I'm talking about.
She's been ran through. It's just an indication of she might hella fucking like you.
No, I'm talking about them hoes, like them
I'm talking
ludicrous
about
hoes.
the bitches
Like, that's what I'm
ain't
talking
got
about.
no
Okay,
walls.
Yeah,
okay,
that- we
okay.
on
We
the
got
same
it. We
page.
got
Is
it. We got
those
it.
to
We
the
Talking
got
end.
it.
about super wet.
No, I'm not talking about those.
You know what I'm saying? Super
Like when
wet
you
where
slide in
slide
dry?
in the pussy, that motherfucker still.
Like,
be-
no, I'm talking about if a bitch, like, if I'm fingering her and it's a fist. No, it's not a thing for me.
You could fit a fist.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, you got
Hold on,
some,
wait, you
it's
can
one,
fit
a-
one finger
on the
pussy,
walls,
2 finger
bro.
pussy, 3 fingers, all right. 4, bitch, you're kind of pushing it, and then you know what I'm talking about. Exactly.
I feel
You see
like-
how wide that is?
I feel like 3 fingers should be to the extreme.
Exactly. This
You
is
know,
not
this
like,
is
all
a
right.
whole technique on
And
Naruto.
when I say 3 fingers, that's
Like,
these
bitch,
3 fingers.
if I'm doing spirit fingers
when I'm
inside
just,
the pussy,
when I'm
like
2 fingering, I'm doing this, right? When I get to 3 fingers,
no,
I'm changing the
these
fingers.
aren't spirit fingers.
Spirit.
These are spirit fingers.
exactly, my
Know
nigga.
me.
So
No.
say
Woo.
So that's all I'm saying.
say you don't have a strap on, and you say y'all don't eat out all the time.
Shit, we bumping pussies. Like the clit,
Okay, please explain that.
Bump it.
like
See, that's the main
that shit.
objective.
I'm sorry, that kind of got me excited. Like,
Bump it.
She done geek. She done went geek mode on the motherfucker.
Towel? Anybody got a towel? Go ahead.
So basically, like, so to relate to y'all, in a sense, the crown of your penis, the crown of your penis is, you know, where all your stimulation comes from. So our clit is the equivalent of that, obviously. So when it rubs against each other, that friction still, and then the wetness, and then it be lit.
It'd be lit.
It be fucking lit.
So if they cut your clitoris off,
Then you ain't gonna feel shit.
not even like,
You won't be sexually pleasured.
even if you penetrated.
So it's the same. Like it'd be like if they cut the tip of your penis off.
No, I'm saying like, all right. So if they
She
cut,
felt that one. She
Yeah,
did
yeah,
not
yeah.
like that
Yeah,
idea.
that
She
hurt
didn't
it.
want to
Yeah, yeah,
speak on that shit.
No, because some cultures they cut off
I know.
clitoris.
I know what you're.
No, but I'm saying like, if you cut our tip off, right, we'll still have a shaft. If they cut your clitoris
Oh,
off,
I get what
are you and you?
we can
and-
still feel it, but it's
Okay,
not
that's
gonna
what
be,
I'm saying. I
You're not
thought
gonna.
I didn't know if because I'm so stupid to this stuff.
No, you're fine. You're not. Stupid.
I didn't know if the clitoris was
No, our
the
clit,
only thing that's being stimulated.
I mean, of course.
Like when you're being penetrated, you feel it in your clitoris.
no, we
Okay.
don't. No, but
I know that sounds stupid. 'cause
No,
I just
it
said
doesn't.
it.
No, I get what
no,
you're-
no.
It ain't no such thing as stupid questions. You don't know.
you're not a female, so you.
But
Of
literally-
course,
No, listen, this is why I said it's stupid. After I was saying it out loud. It sounds stupid. Because
Okay.
if it's inside you, I'm thinking you gonna feel what's inside
The best
you.
way to understand is, like, this is what got me, and I'm not gonna bullshit you. I've told some girls you would have had a big dick before. I've told some girls this because
oh, whoa there, buddy.
Why are you with a girl and thinking of dicks, my nigga?
let me explain.
Can I finish my story?
Hold
That's all I
on.
wanted to say.
Hold on,
At this point,
Please,
yes.
please,
Wait.
stop talking, Tyree.
because now viewers gonna want to know.
Oh my
So,
God.
due
Nigga,
to
you
the
open up the door for that shit.
due to the fact that a pussy is only a inverted dick,
Yes, This is true.
Some girls, when you look at their pussy, like, yo, damn, you would have had
Okay.
a big ass dick.
Oh my god.
This reminds me of the first episode when he was talking about sucking big
When he
ass.
said, he talking about
You
sucking
know,
on
it's silly
big
as
clits.
fuck. Oh my
Sucking on
goodness.
big clits. He just said here and said,
We gonna drop that
clit
sucking
is
on-
a
that, and I heard
penis.
that.
We
But
gonna
okay.
no, you ain't hear
You
the
didn't hear
actual
the foot.
footage.
No, it's an
We-
actual episode.
We ain't dropped
Yeah,
that
we
yet.
didn't drop
That's
that.
a lost
Look
file
at him. He don't want to
episode.
drop
That's
that
a lost file.
motherfucker.
Okay,
That's
okay,
the only
okay.
You know what?
That's the only recording.
You know
that
what?
was
We dropping 3 episodes this week. Fuck it. We dropping a lost file so they know what the fuck we talking about now.
Yeah, this nigga said, I'm not even finna repeat.
I've sucked on a big clit before, my nigga, and I
But
like
some-
had to think, damn, if this was a dick, she would have had a big ass dick.
Because it was a dick tie. I'm
It
sorry.
was not
bro.
a dick.
I'm sorry.
It was not a
Surprise,
dick.
nigga!
All right, okay. Let me
She had a whole
even say
fucking
surprise
baby,
yet.
bro.
These niggas be looking like bitches.
She had a whole fucking baby.
really adopted.
Did you
my
see
nigga?
it?
Really?
Did you
A
see it,
baby?
Yes, nigga, I
You
seen
see
it.
it, Dirk?
Yeah, I have. Like,
Hey, no, she didn't.
Yes, I was in the room.
No.
was in the room.
she was a girl I went to
Really?
school with, my nigga. I seen the pregnancies.
Okay, Lord Jesus.
Nigga, that was a dude the whole time.
Okay, so
Surprise,
she-
nigga.
oh Lord.
Ah.
So it was a stud, and she was like,
Look at him. He looking up pictures right now. I told you. Well, continue. Go ahead. My fault.
she was like, can I strap you? And I was like, no, because I say penetration like more for if I'm in a relationship, like that's a privilege.
So that's
Like, you don't
special.
get you don't get to get me in that way. Some people don't look at it that way. Me, my body is my like. Okay, you can give me some head and I'll put you out. Like,
Damn.
hey,
Hey,
ain't shit.
I mean, hey, you know.
Fuck it. But nonetheless, it is what it
That's
is.
legit, though.
So, but I was like, no, it was a stud. So when I told her, I was like, no, but I can strap you. And she was like, all right.
So studs get strapped?
They're still females.
Yo.
No, but I thought some.
I know a stud
Not-
with a
not
that
all.
was
Okay, because I was
pregnant
about to
and
say
had the
the
baby.
stud that I know, my cousin, she only says she only, you're not strapping.
Yeah,
her.
some, everybody likes different things. Oh, okay. So basically, her brother walked in
Oh shit.
while I was hitting her from the back.
Oh shit.
And I just kept going like, yeah, nigga, I'm bruh too.
She said, she was like,
I'm bruh too. On me.
started going harder, like,
I definitely did, though. I actually started hitting her even harder from the back because, like, he just standing there with this dick look on his face like, yeah, it's still a pussy there, my nigga. And then I shook afterwards. I told her I had to go.
She a real nigga, bro.
Savage on these
Savage
hoes.
wife, bro. Like, I don't. Did you grow up with mostly dudes?
No, but I was always one of those that, like, I don't like drama and I don't like the heat. I've never been one to get along with females.
Gossip.
No, 'cause I
Yeah, I'm
was
not one of
gossip
those.
girl.
Yeah, I was asking.
I used to hang with dudes, though.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Shit,
'Cause
dudes gossip just as much as bitches.
Yeah,
yeah,
they bitch
the reason
me.
why I asked because you do have. I'm not gonna say you have the mindset of a man, but you have tendencies of guys. Yeah.
I've been told. I've been told.
And
But
it's pretty interesting.
You have a male's mindset, and I believe that's through experience.
Yeah, just, you live and you learn. And I have been through some shit, but
I've met a woman like that before.
You know how a couple episodes we talked about it where we was like, no woman has the mindset of a nigga, right? And
No.
no. We said that. And Tyree, he talked about
and I
how-
agreed to
about,
that.
Yeah, we all agreed to it. How with the whole Steve Harvey got all these females fooled
Mhm.
about thinking
Mhm.
like
Oh,
a man.
the
Yeah.
bitches that read that book is probably what
Yeah.
I was agreeing to.
But after sitting here and like maybe it's the
Well,
only
let me not say
females that can
bitches, I'm
think like a
sorry.
man. No, I'm gonna keep saying bitches. The only females that can think like a man is the women who've been through things like a man.
Yeah, I
but
believe
why
that's through
why
experience.
does it have to be connotated to thinking like man? Why can't we just think like a human?
Because not all humans
'Cause
think
not-
the same.
Thank you.
True.
But then
So
again, not
why
all
does
think,
it have
not
to
all,
be?
wait.
Because the reason
I
why they
gotta
say
side
think
with
like a man
Jackie.
because
Not
it's
all
a-
men think the same either.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
reason why they say think like a man because it's a majority thing.
What I mean,
Yeah.
what we mean, I think like a man is, me and you fuck, you get pregnant, right? You think about having a baby, I thinking about you getting an abortion. That's what I mean by you don't think like a man.
That's not. That's not.
That's what I mean by
no,
you don't
be
think like a
like-
man.
That was a bad example.
No, that was the rawest example of I can give of
No,
you don't
'cause-
think like a man. You want to have the baby because you know
Nah.
you in
No,
love.
I know
with-
most girls
No.
want abortions these days.
No.
My last.
Because-
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
If you
Before my
cannot take
woman
care of that
now.
baby, without government assistance, I'm going to tell you to abort that bitch.
Hold on, wait,
Yeah.
wait. That's what you
I
gonna
can
say.
agree with that.
But you just said most girls think about having abortions.
Yeah,
That ain't
because
true.
most girls are not. Yes, it is true. Most girls are not ready. One,
Just like males
most
are,
girls,
females are.
the girls,
From the girls, he's not on social media. From the girls that we see, most girls will have the baby still,
I raised about
not giving a
myself,
fuck
yeah, so
about
that's
the
what you
nigga
were
being
saying.
there. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
With-
on. I'm not on social media, but I'm not so far gone from social media. I have a girl who's on social media heavy, but what I'm saying is, from what I see and what I hear, the millennials these days, they don't want to bring a child into this world if they're not financially ready, or if the father is not going to be in the life, so they'd rather abort it. That's why I said it.
Yeah, so you missed it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I, mean,
A
I do
lot of
have
us
something.
had kids
Yeah, you missed
before.
I missed it.
A lot of us had kids young.
it. You
Though.
missed the
Yeah.
end of the story.
Yeah. Well.
We had a lot of young parents.
Yeah, but that's kind of yeah. I don't know.
Hell,
what to
half
say
our
about-
class.
I don't know what to say about that.
But yeah, I
Can't say half. He wasn't in our class.
You're right.
And you know what? We just gonna say this has been the 2-part episode of the Verbal Vitamin Podcast. I am Ty Stokes.
I am in Eves, the Lonely Stoner.
I'm Jackie.
And I am Vic, aka Fresh Prince Vic, aka
Your boy.
your boy, aka your mother's favorite son-in-law, aka Mr. Dick You Down,
AKA
only
Gay
Mr. Dick You
Chew,
Down if you my
Gay
girl.
Chip Tooth Gary, AKA the
Wow.
boy, the boy
was
from
just like
under
that.
the way, AKA the boy
The
from in
boy
the
from under the way.
in the closet. And this has been your
No, no,
Verbal
no,
Vitamin
no, no, no,
Podcast.
no, you gonna let me get mine off. You gonna let me get mine
You gonna
off.
let me get mine off.
Podcast.
AKA,
And we out. And we out.
It was lit.
I'm opening up.